body.
Coming out now.
Oh,
Wait, hey,
my
take
bad.
take
I
the
didn't
top
even
off.
mean
Take
to
the
do
top
that.
off. Take the top off. Hey, let them breathe. Let them breathe. Wait, yo, she wants smoke from like everybody. This is okay. This is good. Really quick, let me come back to the 10 thing. Sure, just really quick. Who's a 10 again? Who's a 10?
Why are you-
Just 10. You were 10. You were 10. I think
Do you guys have
You were humble?
ibuprofen?
you,
Seriously.
you getting a little headache
No, I have a migraine.
from. Is it from me?
No.
From
Who's it from?
It's from Hitler, literally.
Hitler?
Can I have the ibuprofen? We got a
Nick, are
little
you still
Hitler
here? Can you
one?
hook her up with a little? I think it's on the table. Is Tylenol good? You good with Tylenol?
Just some water.
By the way, this show is sponsored by Tylenol and ibuprofen for the headaches that it constantly causes. Okay, so 10s, huh? Really? Huh?
Are we not allowed to feel that way?
I suppose you could feel that way, but don't you think it's a bit delusional?
I don't
Think
think
you're
it's
10?
delusional. I think we're just confident.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
confidence is a good thing to have, and we shouldn't belittle girls that or women, sorry, that are confident.
But it's not really confidence, is it? It's not really
What
about
else would
confidence.
it be?
Well, it's
Being vain.
you know what the confident thing would be to say, I acknowledge that I'm a 6. That's the confident thing. The delusional thing is to say I'm a 10. If you're not, no offense, listen, I'm not going to rate any of you. I think I'm like a 6 on a good like ish. I don't think there's any 10s here. No offense.
That's okay to think that.
Maybe
your
Kiki's the only
opinion.
10. I think
Everyone
Kiki's
has
a
their
10 over
opinion.
there, but no offense.
No one here's 4'11".
We're all allowed to
If she was
our
4'11",
own
Brian, would she
opinions.
be a 10 if she was under 5 foot? Wasn't that the joke last time? You like girls under 5 foot?
Wait, what?
He
Huh?
does like the girls under 5 foot.
I think it was last
short
podcast.
Also, a
Okay.
10 to one person's not a 10 to another. Like, if you ask every male what their ideal 10 is,
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Here's
Or
a better
woman.
question. Here's a better question. If you lined up, say 100 men, what would they rate you on a scale of 1 to 10?
usually I get an above and an 8 when if it ever gets brought up.
I think it ranges though. Like if I were to be like rated by 100 different men,
Yeah, they all have different.
there's like a
opinions
range
on
of like some people say
what
I'm a
they
5,
like.
some people could say I'm an 8 or 9 or 10,
Word.
which also brings up preference.
Word. Look, I guess the issue that I have with the whole 10 thing is in the dating marketplace, if you have this assessment of yourself as like super physically attractive, then that's going to have an impact on who you're potentially going to partner with. So a lot of men in today's day and age are feeling zeroed out of the dating marketplace. And we know this because they've done research and studies and there's stats on this. There are more men who are not having sex. There are more men who are single. Actually, Eric, can you pull up? We don't have to pull up the infographic, but I think it's something like 60% of women between the ages of 18 to 29 are or view themselves as in relationships, and it's something like 20 or 30% of men in that same age demographic are in relationships. So what's happening there? Either that means that the women are dating older men, or what's more realistic to me is you have women who are basically sharing the top tier of men. So you have a dude who will be dating 7
Or
chicks.
women are dating each other.
Huh?
Or women are dating each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there's more gay men than there are lesbian women.
Where's the stat on that,
Bisexual.
cowboy?
women, I
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure
there's a
there's more
lot.
gay men than there are. I don't know this.
By what statistic? By what measure?
I'm pretty sure that's. I don't have the data in front of me,
Yeah.
but I'm
Because
pretty sure it's
because I'm
it's-
pretty sure that
I
there are
don't
more
know.
bisexual women than anyone else
Well,
in the
bisexual
LGBT.
is different.
No, but
than
I'm
being
talking
But
gay
then they
and
would be
lesbian.
dating women, is what I'm saying. That they
But
are able to date
bisexual is
women.
different than
Lesbian.
lesbian.
But they would be dating another woman.
Hold on just a
South
sec.
donated $100. Young women
Thank
from
you.
the States are not respected
Oh.
anywhere. We fly them to have fun because they're that easy.
Oh,
I wonder if they are proud of their body counts, renting themselves, and would they say what they do to people with pride?
word. Thank you for the 100 donation, man. Appreciate it. That was our first TTS of the night. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's move on from the 1 to 10 thing because I'm not making any friends on that side of the table. Okay, so But here's the thing: if everyone's a 10, isn't everyone? Just after I say that, everyone's a 10, then nobody's a 10. Hmm?
I think you're right.
And also, isn't confidence? Confidence is knowing you're not a 10 and being comfortable with it. Just saying.
But
Body
also, if
neutrality,
you're
baby.
Not a 10, then you're
Brian, you should get with the
insecure.
girl with the beret. She has a fiance, and she probably
guys definitely
fucking
vibe.
hates me.
I don't hate you. I think I can change you.
You think you can?
I think I think I
change-
can fix you.
fix me. huh?
What is
Don't try to fix everything. That's a
I think you're almost there.
What's that song by 12 Stones from like the 90s? I'm broken. Okay. Fucking, that was like the most fringe reference. Okay.
Yeah, you are definitely
All right.
over 30.
Oh, last thing about the 10. So just once again, show of hands, who's a 10? 10. Show of hands. 10. Quick question. Do any of you want to revise your answer? I have a bag of makeup remover.
Yeah,
Yo,
go
you
ahead.
literally-
I don't wear makeup normally. I will go full out no
No,
makeup
yeah.
right
Just
now.
saying.
Let's go.
Let's
Just
go.
saying.
No, I was
Give it
actually
to
gonna
me.
listen. That's so funny you just said that because
Just-
look,
Just saying.
this is
Got a little
literally
bag
what I
of
was
makeup
about to say.
remover
That's fine.
here.
Give it to me and I'll show you.
If any of you want to remove it, just saying.
Yeah, can I have it?
I literally looked at it.
Oh, quick question here. Got a question for you guys, okay? Important question. Not about race cars. All right. Do you prefer? Oh my God. Yo, thank you, man.
X donated $100. Last question for all of the ladies excluding Bakavara. How long do you think you can continue your content creation gig before you get too unattractive and wasted
Oh
the
my
most valuable time of your lives dunking your dignity in the sewer for fast cash?
God.
I've seen a lot of older ladies on OF that are bigger and smaller, and I mean, people are paying for that too. So I don't know if that's
I think he's saying like after it ends though, like after you stop doing it. Like it doesn't
Well,
matter
hopefully
your
you have
age,
money
just whenever
used
you
for
stop.
yeah.
other
You have
things.
money for other investments. It's called investing in it,
Do-
like in other things.
Do any of you girls, other girls, want to respond to bads_exe?
Honestly, I don't think anyone should.
Ride the
Okay,
wave.
all right.
Ride the wave.
So, question for the girls: do you prefer the guy that you're dating to have clear skin, like his acne or other skin blemishes, a deal breaker?
Not at all.
I don't think it's a deal breaker, but it's a plus.
Yeah.
Is it a plus?
I think it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but
indicative.
everyone
I think
gets
it's indicative
acne.
of other personality traits. If you can't take care of yourself, then I can't really expect you to be a suitable
some people
partner.
can't
Acne
control
has
it.
nothing to do with
Sure.
hygiene, though.
That's
Uh,
not true.
That's not necessarily
No.
true.
It's a factor.
A lot
Good
of
skin-
a
good
lot of I
skincare
had
routine.
severe cystic acne, and
Yeah.
I'm literally.
It can
so
be very
clean.
hormonal too.
It's very
and-
hormonal, and it's like
Yeah.
really sad because some people can't control it.
But there
Including
are people
my
in the
fault.
world that have it because they don't take care
Well,
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course, but at the same time, there are people that get it. It's not because
think it's
they're
case
not
by
clean.
And
case.
Yeah,
actually,
You can't control it.
actually, my boyfriend had some acne on the back of his head, and I actually helped him. He couldn't figure it out. I
Hmm.
helped him get into the dermatologist, got a prescription, bought him a certain shampoo, helped him, and now it's all gone.
Good
So I just thought I'd
times.
share
Women
the
change
story.
lives.
Good times. Well, this would be a great opportunity to say that, guys, skincare is something that you need to focus on, which is why today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley, hide this, Eric, is going to come in clutch. So go to tiege.com/whatever, or the link in the description to get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Check it out, guys. Okay, so moving on. Let's get some super chats. We have here. Did I do this one?
Nope.
Oh, this one. Okay, I see. Nick Granger, 100. Rate the girls on personality, not on looks. Brian, right to left. You want me to rate their personalities? Why am I speaking? Okay, sorry guys.
Paid you 100.
Rate the girls on personality.
Don't do it. Don't give in.
Go for it.
It's just,
I'm kind of curious right now, just to know.
on personality?
I feel like you can't really.
You don't
I don't
always
know you
our
guys well enough,
personality,
I just
yeah.
don't know you guys well enough. On personality? I think he's baiting me. He wants me to rate you guys on your looks. I think this is like
It's all a trick.
on
is.
personality. So some of you guys, I just want to say, have great personality. Solid person, like really fantastic
Like so
person. What? Oh wait, fit check. Let's see a little fit check. All right. Use code whatever on our OnlyFans. You get it.
You get a discount.
What do you think about this? Her showing her, you know,
Her-
what is that?
It's you got a great bum. This is also.
I think that's
I
kind
don't
of
know
like.
if I consented.
You
to
like
I
that.
think that's is that?
I
think
think
that's
I
false.
think,
You
like that?
I think you think that bothers me. I'm a bisexual woman.
Oh.
It did not bother
I'm
me.
Wait,
straight. So
Because there's been a little tension between you two. Like,
I think this is.
Can
I
we-
think that my.
oh, can you tilt the
views-
microphone up?
I think that
towards you?
my views can be misconstrued as like pick me,
no, not at
No,
all.
you're a hardcore feminist. What
and
are you
I
talking
am
about?
I
Are you a
am
radical feminist?
I am very sympathetic to the radical feminism. But yeah, I think that listen, I think that the pathology of why someone would want to get up and do that is
you-
understandable in a
Are-
climate
what
like
do
we
you
have.
say- what are you saying? Are you saying there's something wrong?
She's
I
literally
think- With our-
standing up like a normal human being.
I
like
think
we all do.
society pushes women to be narcissistic because we think that that is
I
our
love being a
value.
narcissist.
And that's fine. And you can love being a narcissist.
It's called sarcasm, sweetie.
Okay.
Can you guys just kiss and make up already?
No, honestly, I just have one thing to say. It is not. I think having an opinion is one of the most amazing things because a lot of people don't have freedom and don't have the ability to have an opinion.
That's
It's
beautiful.
amazing. However, it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
True.
It's how you say it.
I'm a
And
disagreeable woman.
being a feminist,
and I'm
not-
allowed to
but I'm
be.
not even done talking. It's how you say it. Being a
My
feminist is about
apologies.
leaning into your femininity as well. That's a huge
I
piece of
think
it.
Feminism
and
and,
I think-
femininity are different
Yes.
things, though.
I think
Yes.
whatever. I think that leaning into your femininity, whatever the fuck, it has a lot more to do with love and doing things out of kindness, and even like what you stand for is great. I want to challenge you to like think about how you approach it and how you say things and doing it from a place of love instead of a place of like, well, I think, well, no.
I think I am doing
Like
it from a
people
place
don't,
of love.
but people don't receive. I'm sitting here and I'm telling you,
It's very uncomfortable to be talking about these things in a room with people who are actively doing them. But I
I-
don't think that I've targeted any one of you.
well,
You-
like
you
right
kinda did
now,
target
right
that.
now you're cutting me
These
off.
girls, they're all only
You're already cutting me
Sorry,
off.
I'm turning them.
Listen, you're supposed to be. I have nobody. I
You
have
said
nobody, Brian.
uneducated women.
No, I wasn't talking about you guys. I was talking about in general what this is. I'm talking about like the girls who come on and they say very silly things.
Judgy, though.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with passing
By saying
judgment.
Most of the women that come.
Are
on
you-
here
are
I've
you
never
bi
even
too?
said I never even
Are
said
you also
most.
bi?
Very straight.
Sorry, I was gonna see if I could.
You're on
S-
crack.
you-
Literal cocaine,
Relax.
heroin, all
Relax.
the above
This is-
mixed together.
Okay, this is where Okay,
Injection.
I want you to realize where this starts from. Okay, I'm a feminist, which means that I'm for women's interests and against sex-based oppression.
Do you also
Right?
hate men?
I think one of the things
So
no,
just-
I'm engaged to one. I love him and I love men. I think that they need to be trained. But
He's a beta. You're saying
one of the
Hmm?
no.
it's pretty
one
much
of-
what you just said.
You said he needs to be trained.
Literally just called your man a beta.
That's the thing
Eric,
with
what's going on back
feminism,
there? What are you guys
though.
doing? What are you guys doing? What's the deal? What are you doing? What are you? No, just come kick it. Listen, everybody in the chat has been in love with you the entire show. This show will be worse without your based
Presence.
takes and presence. I would strongly encourage you to just kick it.
I think that there's been a push for choice feminism, and I think that a lot of you guys are probably liberal choice feminists.
No.
I'm conservative.
Extremely Republican.
Yeah,
actually.
same. Very Republican.
I didn't know this.
Okay.
Extremely
Well,
from,
I think
I'm from
Because I'm
backwoods
against
Tennessee.
sex-based oppression, I think one of the ways that women are oppressed is that they are enslaved in their sexualities. And
I think you need to get laid, girl. That's all I think. Like, that's
an
it.
inappropriate
What?
thing to say.
I think you need to get laid.
Well, I
You're
mean,
so
she
uptight,
so
it's
in
so
I'm-
her- she does have a fiance.
I'm engaged. I get laid quite
You
frequently.
need more, or the beta's not cutting it for you, or something.
I think you, well, okay.
See, this is coming from a very strange position of deep internalized misogyny.
What is that? What is internal?
No idea.
Buzzword?
The utterance that I need because of my behavior, because my
Okay,
history and
I was not gonna
needs
come
to
on
be
here,
played.
but I cannot stand this cunt. Listen to this piece of shit, man.
Just use
Okay,
a
I
gendered
do think you're a
insult.
bitch.
Okay,
Ooh.
slay, and I'm allowed to be.
Oh,
Like,
this
I'm allowed
chick
to
in the
be
red
proud.
is roasting the fuck
Stand
out
up
of
like a
her.
normal person and show my outfit.
But can I ask you a question? Why? So you're kind of coming for her a little bit. Have you guys been upset about the
Honestly,
OnlyFans
I'm
stuff?
annoyed in this whole like conversation.
Yeah, fuck that bitch, man. Fuck
I
that
think that she's
Nazi
just very
cunt.
opinionated, and some
Guys,
of
be
it
nice
hits.
to big.
Why would you go on the
I'm
show
being
dressed like
nice.
that?
I think that she's
that was
just
the
very
chat.
Look what she's
opinionated,
wearing.
and she's allowed to be. Some of it
Yes.
hits us directly, and that
I don't
and
think
we're
that she
responding
has
how
a
we feel.
fiance.
In
I
my
just
defense,
don't buy this.
I did not plan to invite an anti-sex
So are
worker.
the
I didn't even know
Asian
she did. She
and the
just told me she was a
Backstreet
feminist.
Boy a
pro-sex
couple?
worker,
I don't know. I hope not,
anti-sex
because
work.
she's smoking
Oh,
hot
excuse me,
now.
anti-sex work. Okay.
I'll deliver some
Pro-woman.
big D
Pro-woman.
in her
What
liver.
do you think about like male prostitutes? They good?
This is like
I
a
think-
debate
I
in the
think
resource
prostitution
room.
is okay.
Okay. But what if a woman like she just can't get any?
Hey, Hiawatha, are you on here?
Actually,
I'll
it's-
bring you on if you want to come on.
Like, would you be okay with like?
I wasn't planning on
Why are we-
talking and
if
doing
it's-
this
if
much
it's-
because
if it
my
doesn't
throat's
happen,
been
then why are
fucked,
we
but
talking about the
I don't know.
hypothetical?
I hate this fucking cunt, man.
Did you guys want to? Can you guys reconcile?
Listen,
Did the
I knew
twerk
she was
help?
gonna
Did her
get worse
twerking on you, did
later
it
on.
help?
Like
Listen,
Or did it
she,
make
it's
things
really
she
worse?
only started opening up now. Like
no,
I
Was it
think,
enjoyable?
I've been
someone
watching
would've
this from the
told me these things.
beginning,
I
and
was
she got
so
snippy earlier, but now
stoked when
she's
I
like
was
really
19 and
letting
I was in
loose.
Sex work. Anyone telling me that I was ruining my life or doing something
Sing
negative
with
for
me,
society, I
beaches,
would have had the
beaches,
exact
beaches.
same reaction. I don't blame any of you for having this reaction.
She's a
against
dumb
me,
beach
but I would
right
hope
near
in
the beach.
time, you would probably realize that during this I was trying to help women and keep them from becoming me.
What, a stuck-up bitch?
The crazy part is I actually love what you stand for. It's just the way you deliver things literally makes me want to bash my head against the wall repeatedly.
Sorry, I don't owe you
Snap.
any sort of delivery.
Damn.
If you don't like what I'm saying, you should be an adult woman and you should handle that within yourself without throwing a fit.
Throwing a fit?
And that's
Okay,
fine.
all right.
Fucking punch that
That's
bitch,
fine.
man.
So, we're
I
going
would prefer to watch
lighten
George
the mood.
destroying Star Trek. Oh, damn it,
I have
Ganafui.
something. Oh, maybe I want to wait until she's back.
Well, I have the
I'll
video. You
wait.
can go
Let me
watch
get some
it.
super chats, then I'll pull up the next thing. Okay. So, one question for you. So you describe yourself as
I
a
mean,
feminist, radical
If I
feminist,
was to see this
Materialist
chick on the
feminist.
street
Politically,
dressed
do you
like
lean
this,
liberal, or
I
are you
would
I'm
I would
yourself
politically
assume that
homeless.
this is a lesbo
I'm for the
right
interests of
right off
women,
the
but I'm
bat.
politically
Now.
What, what
homeless.
about
I mean,
like,
look at this.
Mo-
This
Marxism,
jacket
communism?
is like 10
No,
times
I
the
think
size
I
of
have
her fucking
more,
body.
I have more socialist economic views,
Sure.
and I have
Ooh.
more technically, culturally conservative views
Oh,
Okay.
on social politics.
You know what's interesting is like in a lot of ways,
that
feminists
big girl
and
in red could
tradcons
destroy beret girls.
have a
She's a
lot in
giant.
fucking common.
Yeah, there's actually Andrea
Surprisingly.
Dworkin writes a book called Right Wing Women that's exactly like that. It's the horseshoe theory, and it's basically just black pilled women who realize that they have a common enemy, but different ways to go about it.
Who's the common enemy? it
I
men?
think the common enemy
The
is
patriarchy.
male aggression.
Yep,
not so much
there we go.
men.
Patriarchy.
Word? Is your top okay? What's going on?
She didn't want to say it.
Nip slip.
I don't think she heard. Okay, let's do some super
Tommy
chats
in
here.
a Nazi
Let's
jacket.
do some
Welcome,
super chats. We have-
Timborghini Tube.
We did that one. Oh, personality. You guys all have great personality. Whoa.
That's the point. We would never see a girl on the street. I've never seen
we have,
anybody on the street just dressed like that.
Hashirama Senju. I will clarify the S worker debate. You are all.
Where's Well Hung and Dung? I want Well Hung and Dung to send her a
Okay.
super chat. Give her
We
shit.
don't need to use any other words.
You're not making any sense.
Do you guys? Okay, I'm gonna. Cheeks, thank you for the 50. When I come on your panel, please have very intelligent women like these OF girls for me to torch. The more OF and corn star girls, the better. Leia, I know you're cooking. So let loose on these OF girls.
I hate the insinuation that I'm here.
Yeah, what the
for
hell is
something
well hung and dung?
pro-women. It's just, it's hard to say these things because
There must be a
ultimately,
CG
these
stream
are
going or
ideals to
something where
live
he's
up
over
to.
there hounding Sheila
We
aliens.
have Visual Dawn here with the 50. Name 3 countries. Can't say United States and can't repeat someone else's answer. Quick, go.
Weird is
Name
a
3
celebrity
countries.
guest.
3 countries, go. Quick,
The
can't say
United
the
States
US.
of America.
No, can't say the US.
Oh,
Quick.
fuck. Germany,
Yep.
France, Sweden.
Can't repeat. Go. 3 countries.
I'm sorry.
Into the mic. Close into the mic.
I'm literally
Can you pull the mic close to you, by the way? Pull the mic closer to you.
literally my last brain cell is like I'm sorry. I'm like ask me like
Okay, we'll come back
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
not doing that one right now.
Anybody? 3 countries?
Asia, Europe, France.
8. Just to confirm. Just repeat it one more time.
Asia, Europe, France.
No.
Those are consonants, babe.
You got 1. You got 1. But those happen to be continents.
oh
Yep. Okay, we have Hashirama. Do you want to, Madison?
Greece.
Oh, we already did that one.
That one. Oh, this one.
Yes.
Name 3. Three?
I did Iceland, Ireland, and Sweden.
Mexico, China.
Oh, there's the hottie talking.
We have Hashirama Senju. Thank you for the.
Bro, that
chat.
one
Thank
is
you for
smoking, man.
4,400. Can you clear? What currency
We
is this?
already-
Anyone in the chat? What do we wait?
We already did that one.
Oh, we did. Okay. OF girls, I got your back.
Mike. Shout out.
Wait. Sex workers are essentially saving lives. Sex workers are the only access a fat slob has to women. Think how many more mass shootings. we
Dude,
have if
this
those-
this chick's gonna get
Jesus Christ, Mike Davis. What?
this one's gonna get
Sex workers
clipped to
deserve a
fuck, man. There's gonna
collective
be a shit
presidential
ton of
medal
clips tomorrow.
of
This cunt, man.
freedom.
I really wish
Are you guys
Risey
also-
was
do you guys
here,
in
man. He
favor,
would be
like, do you think
roasting this
if-
one.
You could maybe reach out to Biden about getting some sort of acknowledgement, like a medal.
Okay, some of these chicks made the beret chick look smart.
All
Yeah.
right, Cheeks, thank you for the 50. Oh shit! Wait, I have to do.
Return on investment. I know exactly what that stands for.
Yeah.
So
Wait, hold on. Hide it, Eric. Hide it. Hide that.
I don't
Did we do
understand
this
why
one?
people think just because
I need to
do
make
OF
that
doesn't
clip
mean that
with,
I'm, like, dumb. Like I
Yo,
literally had
Well
a
hung. I've been
college degree.
we
doing
do this one?
AutoCAD. Well hung sent a
11, did we do
super
this one?
chat in before,
Anybody?
and it was
Did we
funny. It
read
was
this?
like,
I thought we did.
would you date a
Someone
Nazi
actually
guy
did.
or
Yeah, we already
something?
did.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
we
he
have,
showed it on the screen. You
These
can
are all
see
coming
the
through from
thing on the
Streamlabs,
screen.
By the way, I'm about to pull them up. Hold on. We have Mario Garcia. If beauty was subjective, then nothing itself would be beautiful. For subjectivity is just how the mind beholds its own self, not the object itself. We see differences in beauty because in order to see beauty, our minds must be proportional in beauty.
No, it's just so hard for me to
Mario
believe how
Garcia,
these
that
young
is
people are, man.
Beautiful.
Like,
All right,
especially
David D,
this
thank you for the
bitch
50.
with the beret
Men
with going
consume
on about
pornography. It
socialism and all that
perpetuates the
horse
habit of
shit,
viewing
man.
women as sex objects. People who create and view blank encourage this.
Just
Also,
laugh at
everyone
this
drink
crap.
Every time Brian says closer to the mic. Yeah, there'd probably be alcohol poisoning if they did that.
They'd be
Tiffany
the ones
Andrews
on
completely correct.
Independence Day on the top of the building saying, "Save us from capitalism" and all that. When the thing shoots down and blows up that building,
Let's see here,
Boomer
we have,
moment.
this one in the beret would be
These
one of
came
those ones
through
with the
young
sign
people.
saying, "Oh, save us" and all that. And then the
That
alien
came
blows
through-
it up.
Yeah, it came through as a TTS. All right, we have one coming in here from Rosich, donated 50. Oh shit, I triggered it.
South donated $100.
We already saw this
Young
one
women
too.
From the States are
You're
a
not
boomer.
expected to
I
donate.
accidentally
We
triggered
fly
it.
them to have fun because
I don't know
they're
if I
the
can
beast.
mute it.
I wonder if they are proud of their body counts, renting themselves, and would they say what they do to people with
Okay,
pride?
really quick, should body count matter?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Well, hold on. Let's start here, and then we'll go around. Go ahead.
I think saying if body count should matter is really stupid. If you value body count, I think it's probably indicative. I think if you say I don't want to sleep with someone who has slept with a lot of people, if you're not coming from the place of like I don't think that this I think that this ruins your value, I think that that's wrong. But if you're saying you know, this is indicative of someone who doesn't practice discernment, can't make, you know, choices that.
Oh,
would
aren't
be
I
good for
smart?
themselves. I
I'm
don't
saying
trust this
big
person.
words.
That makes sense if someone wants a partner who they value and respect. And also,
Oh,
even
fuck
if you know
you,
that you have
cunt.
reactive,
You know
interactive
damn
jealousy
well,
problems.
man,
I
that
don't wanna sleep
people
with
go
someone
and
who
buy
has as high a
used
body count as
cars.
mine.
They
I know
want to
that's
know the
hypocritical,
mileage.
but it's because I know myself.
Okay. Should body count matter?
I believe in like energetic hygiene, but I don't judge. So I think for myself, that
Energetic
matters, but I think
hygiene?
for others, I don't know if I'm not sleeping with you.
What is
I'm not-
energetic hygiene? is that?
Or spiritual hygiene. Sorry, I'm
Ener-
so tired.
Spiritual hygiene?
Yeah. I think when you have sex with somebody, you energetically connect with somebody,
Okay.
and I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should body count matter?
No, for me personally, I think it's like in the past.
Somebody has a high body count.
Whatever happens in the past is in the past, and I'm not going to judge you for your past.
I don't think it matters.
Based.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I don't think it really matters, but kind of with the hygiene, I mean, just practicing.
she is using
safe
some of
sex and,
using
you know, like
words
STDs
some
and
of the
everything,
rest
but that
don't
could be
understand.
a
Lots of laugh,
problem
bitch or
if
not,
somebody
and it's
has, whether they've
hilarious.
slept with 2 people or 200. So
Well,
just saying, it can be.
Yes.
it can be,
Maybe
but
the one person you had sex
I know
with.
you're gonna say it's less.
Oh,
likely
she's one of
because
those
the
that
numbers, but I'm just
think
saying.
you can retain
sure, I
virginity.
suppose it's plausible that someone who
Guys
slept with
want
200
fresh girls
people
that
would be
aren't
totally
full of
clean, and
old
someone who slept
jizz.
with one person,
That's
the
basic
first time they have
sizzle.
sex,
Yeah.
got something. I
I
mean,
know of cases like that.
Yes,
Hey, Lorenzo.
but-
That
but
get
I mean,
pregnant
there's-
after the first person they had sex with.
it's just a question of probability. The more sexual partners you have, the more you're just continually putting yourself in more risk. What about you? Should body count matter? Bro, you're like a mile away from the microphone. You gotta fucking get up on that microphone.
Why,
Drink,
why don't
take a
they
shot.
ask it like if there were cars? That's how you need to relate it. If I'm going to buy a
Body count
car,
definitely matters.
I
I
would
go to buy
preferably want a new
pair of
car.
shoes. I don't want an old, worn out.
If I'm
pair
going
of
to buy
shoes. I
a
want
used
a
car,
new pair of shoes. I
what's the
think,
first thing I would
body
look
count
at?
for
The
most
fucking
guys, when
mileage. There
hear a
you
girl
go.
Has a 10 plus, 20 plus body count. They look at her and they automatically know that girl isn't really trustworthy, or they look at that girl and they automatically start thinking negative things. Everyone wants like a wife, and they know if you have 10 plus 20 plus body counts, you're more likely not a wife.
I'm a wife, and
I don't think that's true.
And you what?
and I have a pretty high body count, and I'm very trustworthy. So I
Bitch chick
I think you
is
said it's more
in
likely.
line with a few of Brian's ideas, definitely not all.
Hold on
Why
just a
is
sec.
the feminist so masculine? I'm hating her all
I
the way from Dubai
care to a
seeing
degree.
someone
I mean,
and the
if
way
their
she
body
protects
count
her
is
physical
over one,
appearance
oh
to include
fuck,
women who spread legs and
I'd
earn
be
almost
concerned if it
everything
was over
for
100.
Would you state your sex work proudly?
Anything
Why is the guy
besides
so masculine? I do have a very dominant personality.
bustle ass.
Hating her all the way from Dubai.
No, not
Oh, no,
everyone
man in the
wants
Middle
a
East, he's
wife,
feminist.
asshole.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The way she's dressed as an L. Yeah, listen, I had very limited clothing when I went on this trip.
Oh, bullshit.
Yo. Oh no, that's the dog was laughing. At
Dude,
you.
yeah, the dog is laughing.
Oh. You thought-
Even the fucking dog's laughing at her.
Vomited in its mouth a little in response to. Okay, got it. Eric, hide that really quick. I gotta pull this one up. Okay, so
Stop waiting in line at drive-thrus just to
You're
place an
talking about-
order.
wait.
Use the Domino's app on Apple CarPlay instead.
Oh, oh. Should body count matter, Madison?
Oh, to me, yeah.
Each when you use the Domino's app
To you, yeah.
on Apple CarPlay.
Okay. So some of you said body count should matter. Curious, what's your body count?
I think in the 20s.
In the 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah. into the-
Yeah, over 100. I was being extreme if someone put a gun to my head if a girl had
Wait, I thought you said body
serious
count should matter. Doesn't matter.
relationship with
I'm
over
not
5
saying
guys,
Posture
like
check.
living shit.
Posture check. Posture
That
check.
indicates a pattern
Give
to
it, yeah,
me.
give a range.
No.
What the fuck, lol.
Do I have to?
No, you don't.
50.
If you don't give a range,
What?
most people are gonna think
Whatever
like 50
you're-
plus, probably.
Whatever you're
Okay, well, it's
comfy
not
with.
that.
More than 10 or less than 10?
Above 10?
Okay. What about you?
I think it's a personal question. It's above 1.
Why are you mocking me?
Because bro,
I
you were
was
literally mocking
I
me.
literally just put my face in like that.
It is a bit of an eye roll. I copied your eye roll. What's wrong? Okay, go ahead.
I answered.
Sorry, I missed it.
I said I think it's a personal question, but it's above 1.
Okay.
Slay.
Hmm.
Bro, you gotta talk into the microphone, please. Just scoot the chairs.
Well, I'm probably gonna show
Well, this is our first
I want to know what the
But,
beret
I don't
idiot's
know if I
number is.
What's that?
I don't care to say what mine is. It's like 15.
She's probably not going to say.
Okay.
10.
Okay,
Whoa.
that is the body counts for the show. We got a chat here from. Oh, hide that for a sec, Eric. I gotta pull this one up. And I have something for you guys to react to. Rossage, thank you for the 50. Oh, come on, Eric. What? Hold on. What's going on with the camera switching? What are you guys doing?
Oh, she said 20?
Don't do that. Okay.
Oh, I must have not heard
Here,
that.
Can you read this one, please?
Ah.
Oh, white woke leather bag needs to stop preaching.
Hey,
that
hi, Walter. If you want to come on, I'll give you the link.
leftist femme cope. At the end of the day, she's nothing but a 304.
Your
What
response.
is a 304?
My
What
my
is a
response.
304?
I'll send
It's an
it to
area
your
code. It's an
Twitter.
area code.
My
Wait,
response
So
is
why
that
are
I'm
they
not.
saying that?
Wait, what is
I thought they were calling
304?
us
Spell it out.
What is 304?
An H-O-E.
I thought that was like an
Oh.
area code.
Brian, you taught me what 304 meant.
Brian, miss me with that area code shit.
What?
You're so
Miss me, bro.
You're so mischievous. My response is that I'm not woke, but I am awake.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
I think that wokeness is often like.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have
like
to
a
come on if you don't want to.
Olympics, and I think that that's stupid. But I am aware of material reality and I have an opinion.
This
on
bitch is woke.
how to change things.
That's not how
we're
you
gonna get the
change
girls'
things.
Takes on. I'm asking you if you guys would be down to date this guy. Eric, can you pull up the first guy? No. Sadly. Okay, so would you guys
God.
be down?
Asmund
The
Gold.
definition of
Hold on,
woke.
hold on. Let's just go through
bet you
the
he's awake.
Instagram. Hold on, guys. So
Yeah, I'm trying to
his
see.
name's
He's
Zach,
he's
good guy,
trolling them.
Super cool guy. Solid
Asmund
guy, love
Gold.
him. He's a fucking Chad parser like gamer.
Hey, Cornbread.
Super Chad pumper like parser, Warcraft logs, all that shit. Oh my god, hold on. We'll come back to it.
$100.
Watch. Most of them will be like, "Who is this guy?"
From what I just seen, ask her what's the craziest thing she done on their live.
Okay, really quick, craziest thing you've done on your
I've had sex with my husband on my live. On
That's
my live.
super crazy. Thank
That's
you,
so
Snoobax.
crazy.
Appreciate it. Go back, Eric.
God damn.
Thank you. Thank you, Snoobax. Appreciate
Fuck.
it. You can do the okay, so like I was saying, fucking parser, like top parser pumper. You know, he's got like, you know, he's a really cool guy, whatever. Keep
Oh,
scrolling.
yeah.
Just like show all the pictures.
Fucking Asmund Gold.
Keep scrolling.
Fucking dude lives in his
Yep.
parents'
He's a
basement
good-
playing
He's
WoW.
a good guy, right? Like he's got
Real
some
winner.
cool, okay, all right. We're gonna go around the table. Yes or no? Would you date him?
Sharing with me?
Yeah.
If he was kind, yeah. If he was kind and if he was smart and if he made me laugh.
I better turn this TV off.
Oh my God! Hold on. Sorry. Keep going. Keep
What
going. I need to
fucking
change
news
something on
going?
the YouTube settings.
Oh.
Would you date him?
I just don't think. I think his interests, with gaming and all that. Fitness is my life, so I need someone who aligns with that. So.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
All right, likey.
It's the third picture for me with the axe. Just,
You're not into it?
Nah.
Not a kink for you? Kind of hot.
No.
Keep you safe.
Have you never been to a Ren fair? They're pretty fun.
I don't know. That's just not my type of man.
Lumberjack vibes are.
That was the golden
Yeah,
answer.
lumberjack guys, but
Fitness is my life.
yeah, the gaming.
Word.
Sold.
No.
Okay,
Most likely not.
He's not my type. No.
Madison.
No, but I would. He looks nice. I would definitely be like friends with him, maybe.
What does
Okay.
that mean? No, I'm
So
just kidding.
Eric, pull it back up, Eric. Scroll all the way up to the very top. So this is Zach. His name's Asmund Gold. He's a fucking Chad, like World of Warcraft gamer. He's owner of OTK Network. He's
No
one
Chad,
of
all
the
right.
most popular Twitch streamers on Twitch. He gets like, I don't know, 50, 60K concurrent live viewers. Good guy, solid guy.
I remembered when he
Millionaire
tried to
multiple times
tank.
over.
Wow, that was
Does
pretty funny.
change anything in the
Like he actually,
calculus?
he cost Blizzard a
Of
good amount of
Yes,
fucking
he's
money. I
out a
remember
million
that.
now. No, not at all.
It doesn't have anything to do with the money or the fame or any of that.
Okay. By the way, I'm able to hide these now, Eric. Okay,
Yeah, that's
so-
the
Like, can you
point he's
drop him my
making,
number?
Jack.
No, I'm
You know what?
kidding.
Speaking
I'm really kidding.
speaking of fucking legendary World of Warcraft chads, I have one more for us. Eric, can you pull up? Oh, hide that.
Snoobax donated $100. Can we get Never Average Chick to show some feet pics on the stream, or is it against
Yo,
terms?
that P-Pix is crazy.
I think it's against.
You gotta
It's
go. You gotta go and
wild.
subscribe. It's A Roy VIP. Or
It's
A
not
Roy
against
Roy.
YouTube TOS if she.
Yeah,
shows
go
her
throw
feet.
money at her
I'm not
so
gonna
she
do
can
that
fuck her
'cause that costs
husband and
money
you
for
can
me.
watch.
Yeah, I'd rather not
Sorry.
see those. No offense. Okay,
It's not free.
I'm sure they're fine.
Will
or
you show
whatever.
me after this?
This dating
Yeah, I will.
stream is
Right.
why humans are banned from the land of the lost.
Okay. Eric, can you pull up the?
Yeah, where's their
Snoobax, thank you,
lizard
man.
representation?
Okay, so
I don't see any lizard
what about
girls
this
on
guy?
here.
He's a chicken nugget.
his name is.
He's such a
He
chicken
looks
nugget.
fake.
Scroll down.
What kind of animal is that?
Keep scrolling down.
Why
look
these
like
guys-
they
that's
just
his
sit
only
in
So, like-
representation.
Eric, can you click on the one where he's like holding that sword or whatever? The Thunder Fury. Yep. Click on
Well,
that
he
one.
has a woman in his
Is
picture,
that like an
and it
old
looks like
picture?
it's his girlfriend. So probably
Jesus
not.
No, he's
Christ,
single.
man.
I'm pretty sure he's single. But like, let me ask. Like, he had Thunder Fury on like at least 2 or 3 of his rogues. Like, legendary weapon, right? Like, pretty hard to get as a rogue too. You know? Does that?
Imagine thinking this is what chicks care about.
Not in-
He's like a Chaz
some
World
credit.
of Warcraft gamer. He's like literally one of the best rogue. Like, he's a fucking classic Andy through and through. Like, he fucking loves classic World of
If
Warcraft.
they are
can
honest
teach me how to
about
do it, I would
not
love
dating
that, 'cause I'm the
Puffy
next
Elon
stream
Musk,
of
I'd
income,
be
so-
shocked.
He's also really good on Hunter.
Me on. Miss me with
Like, he's really good on Hunter too. Like, right now he's doing hardcore and he like keeps dying, but his rogue's like pretty up there on hardcore.
I think it's hot when guys are good at something and like really passionate about something.
Yeah, like he's like Chad. classic rogue.
Oh
Say that
God,
again.
man.
Video games are different. Like
say,
it's
say
cool.
with your chest.
Video games are different.
There we go.
Honestly, though, I feel like okay, it's cool if you like play video games. Like I think it's cool too, but like if it's like your whole life,
Yeah,
you know,
Immature.
I agree.
it's if it's your whole life,
Oh
you're just-
yes,
I agree
Word.
on that.
Asian
Here, we have
chick
one
with
more.
the
There's
wig.
a
Unless
lot
you're
of-
making money
I
from it and
disagree.
it's a career.
I disagree because one of my
Yeah.
best friends is a Twitch streamer and she's very, very not a slob and she kills it.
I don't even know what I said.
Well,
word.
girls,
Same.
I feel
Did,
like we're
what did I say?
different, too.
Word. too?
Yeah, girls are
Wasn't she?
different compared to guys.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said.
Yeah,
I
but
think
also
I
some
think
of
it's
my other-
different
Yeah,
if
why
it's
do
like
we
the
care
guy
about
literally
World
isn't
of
paying
Warcraft
attention to their
people?
woman,
I
and all
don't
they
think
do is,
Chad
like, game,
applies.
and they aren't like
Immature.
actually like being in the moment with
Present.
their person.
Tempted to make a
They're just
comment
playing
about
games, and that's it.
someone who plays with
We have
Legos, but I
one
won't.
More clip to react to from that gentleman. His name's Payo. He's got a hunter called Yapo, I think. Level 60s. He's probably had
Jesus.
like dozens of level 60s. By the way, does that change anything in the calculus?
Let's see some toes.
Oh.
How much do I need to tip
Whoops.
Never Average Chick? I took my mom's credit card just for this stream.
Hey, Brian, you got to work out a little. deal.
You know what?
See if she's
Yeah,
doing
That
give
would
her
be like a
50-50
good
down the
bit
middle.
to
Well, we
do.
don't really redirect.
Is to
I just contact her.
go out
Yeah,
like in the
like
Like
mall
my
Contact
Venmo is
somewhere,
Julia
directly.
Lynn
and then
Sandoval.
like
Yeah.
film
Beautiful.
yourself going up
Okay,
to
so
these
we're gonna
gals
react
like
to
how
a
they're
video
saying this
here.
and be like,
Oh,
"Oh hey, I'm an 80 rogue on WoW and all this crap," and see how the
Eric?
gals react.
can
You know what?
pull
You
up
know
the
what the
video clip
outcome's gonna
you
be.
can
It'll
see?
be a good laugh, but you know what the outcome would
Go full
be.
screen.
So
this is from the same guy,
Wow,
Frederic.
what are you talking about?
Okay. Oh wait. Click the
Oh,
cog.
I've seen
What
this.
is
Click the
Jesus.
co-
Oh,
click
this
the
is
cog.
gonna make me vom.
The cog.
this
next to the
somebody's
full screen button.
keyboard?
Make sure it's at 1080. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, play it.
The fuck?
Ew, that's so gross.
Ooh,
It's because they eat
no.
like, it's just like.
Yeah, they don't leave the table.
Are
That
we,
is
are we
so
not
gross.
getting
Jesus
audio?
Is that
Christ.
fun?
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's like a fingernail.
Ew.
Hell no.
Oh, Fuck.
We got a new friend.
It's fucking nasty, man.
I'm not sure, man. I don't want to touch it.
Oh,
That's his
hell
keyboard.
No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
I could just
Fuck
see his
that
hygiene.
Nah.
His room looks
What?
clean in the
He's such a
background.
cool guy, though.
His
You
room
see his
also looks
keypad
like he's
though?
like.
You wanna date him?
18.
He's the one with that lightning
He
McQueen
looks
shirt.
very
Yeah.
young. Like, and or he acts
Jesus.
very young. Which
It's
is-
so brutal.
That was bad.
Like your
He's the one when
keyboard's
you
pretty
walk in.
clean,
He has the
so
racer
bad.
bed.
Yes, he's got the race
Yeah,
car
he's
bed
got the
for
race
sure.
car bed.
Well, at least we know he's not beating
So-
off on
He's
the
in his mom's
keyboard.
basement.
Super chats here. Hold on.
Jesus.
Oh shit, that got scuffed up. Actually, I want to go around the table, open it up to you guys really quick. Is there anything dating related? Any
Why
of
would
want
you
to
eat
get
your
off chest?
food like
Maybe,
that? Like I put my keyboard on
manly.
the desk,
Huh?
and then I just lean back in my chair when I eat. Like
You
I
know,
don't
maybe
eat
manly.
over the
Oh
keyboard.
my god, this guy is on fire.
Say it with your chest, girl.
I mean, I guess he has
can
it
get
set
my
up
feet
differently, I
pics.
guess,
Where do
because
I get the feet pics
I just
from?
put my keyboard like
You can
on
get my
the.
feet pics
My
at
keyboard is like
Roy,
nowhere near when I'm
AROY,
eating. Like
VIP.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know
guys, the
how
whole
you
on
would be
button is
doing
broken,
that.
Otherwise, I'd be pressing it the entire night.
Or Roy, AROY, ROY.
Nick Ricada, but wearing Julian from
Okay,
Trailer Park Boys jacket.
Yo, Snoopback.
That's why everything is stuck to
Like,
it.
they need to be giving me money.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
nasty, man.
K Onde.
I don't know why that guy's eating so close and
Thank
above
you
his
for the,
keyboard.
Feminist chick would be easily annihilated by the Fresh and Fit crew. Brian, please challenge these women's ideologies. Yeah, we could get into that a little bit down the road. Wait. And then I don't know.
Side of his
Did we do
chair
this one?
was cringe, or side of his chair was orange. My chef puts my dinner on a dining table. You have
Do
a
you want to read this one?
you have a chef, Jack?
You wanna read it?
Fuck.
Like her or not, Beret is the only one making it intelligible.
I've
right to
thought
the
about
point.
getting a
All of these
a
304s
personal
sitting there
chef,
saying
but
they're offended by what she's saying. To,
I don't know, man.
and it's
I don't like
straight-
people
just
being
like
in
that,
the
it's Gone with
house.
the wind.
Here, you want?
Oh, you're joking?
Hold on. This
All of these 304 sitting there saying they're offended by what she's saying to cover up for their lack of critical thought to engage with any of it. Red girl, especially massive out.
Love you.
your response.
Massive love.
I
All
think
right.
Some of
that
us
I
just
think
don't
that
care enough to respond too deeply.
I think that these are incredibly painful things to talk about, especially when you're in it.
Like, oh my god, the misogyny is just so deep.
Wait, was there one other thing,
Fuck
Eric,
this bitch.
over on that tab that we had to react to, or I think that's it. Oh, we don't have the Patrice clip. Eric, you're gonna have. I'll have you pull up the Patrice clip. Okay, do you know how to do it? We won't do it now, but we will do it a little bit later. Okay, so let's see here. We have. What was the other thing? Oh, super chat. Duh.
Yeah,
All right, we
imagine
have
thinking
Austin
that's
Michael here
pain.
with the 50 to the professional S worker. Do you think that if you had not gone down this route of degeneracy, that you would not have become a misandrist? You grew up seeing the absolute worst of men, and I feel like you project these experiences to all men.
I don't think that's true. I love men. I have a lot of men in my life that I love. I'm not
Oh,
a
yeah,
misandrist,
sure you
but I
do.
think that there is clear differences between men and women, and one of the differences is that males are much more aggressive, and I think that we should be aware of that.
One real quick thing. Can you pull up that
Well,
last
can
one?
you blame them? Look how
Ivan,
you're acting.
You have to go to
fucking
streamlabs.com/whatever.
cunt.
We have
Wonder they
PayPal, you
act
can do a credit
aggressive.
card,
You're a
it's pretty
fucking
easy. You
bitch.
just, type in your name, type in the message, hit the donate button. You're good to go. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat again. Did you want to continue on, or did you thoroughly respond to?
I think
his,
I responded.
Okay, cool. Did we get this one from? Did we already do this one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said I know what an ROI
Yeah, this girl in the
stands for.
jacket's so
Sure.
miserable, man.
Yes.
I
We
don't
didn't
think
really
we read
talk
it.
about it, but
You're in real estate.
Madison,
It's
can
a
you
real
read
estate
this one?
term.
from
Beaten
Cheeks?
Cheek says these girls speak about investments when they don't know what an ROI stands for. UOF girls have
Did we?
had a better job and respectable opportunities in my Arby's franchise than being harammed ran-throughs on OF/corp. Do you ladies really think you will be happy?
I'm very happy.
Wow.
And I'm also not getting ran through. I'm
Who says I was
married,
happy
so.
before OF though?
Yo, but what are the Arby's?
Based.
Do I
Yeah,
get
she's
free
not
curly
getting
fries
ran at
at
all.
Arby's?
Like,
I may
I
send in
was
an app.
depressed before the OnlyFans.
Most women
Thank
are.
you, Cheeks. All right.
Just couldn't
pause the
imagine
mic.
dressing like that.
We did that.
Did we? Oh yeah, okay. AJ, thank you for the Canadian 110. I can't believe what I'm hearing. How is 304 work being?
I've
passed
seen
off
more
as
women fight
art?
and had
Earlier.
more
You're talking
start
about
fights
how,
than
like,
any
taking
guys I
photos
know.
of you naked is art.
Oh, do you guys have a response to AJ? He's Canadian, so there's probably something there.
Hey, I'm half French Canadian, so let's go.
Okay.
You can call it whatever you want. You paying my bills, bruh.
Okay, coolest place 50. Bro, what? There's like a lot of stuff. Okay. Do you want to read it?
Sex work is something we have to do sometimes in life. I'm in my late 30s and left a life of findom to make something better for my kids. No nudity ever in a 15-year career, and it's still considered sex work. Stay strong, ladies. Brian is here for money.
And
True.
What?
I'm-
We all are.
We're all here for the money. Bro, you're
I'm
doing
here for the
sex work for the
message.
money. Shut up. The coolest place. Okay. Oh, he's here for the money. What?
Of course he is.
Why
He's
is
sex
why
worker
is he
boy.
so offended? I would
Pouring
just be
himself out.
like,
I'm a pimp.
why
Yeah.
wouldn't I
No,
be
you're not a
here
pimp.
for the money?
not a-
That's
I'm
what
not
he
a
should
pimp.
say.
No, you're a
Wait,
whore.
tilt the microphone.
He's like all offended. I'd
like
be
this.
like,
No.
yeah, I'm here for the
It's a little
fucking
more
money.
straight face. We need a seat booster for Madison over here. The mic's kind of blocking her at moments.
I can posturize
Let's see. The coolest place 50. I'll read it. Brian being paid by viewers to question beautiful, smart business women is the same thing as him having his own OF. He's making money off the ladies. They are so attractive. They have gotten you money.
Girls are
So
so
thank him, Brian. Say
competitive.
thank you to each lady.
They will pull
Call me
hair
daddy,
and freak
Brian.
out over anything because
I'm
booze.
These
good
girls
on-
pay your bills.
I'm good on that one. Well, you could say the same thing about women who do sex work, though. Your clientele is 99% men. So in the same way that,
So men pay your bills.
well, in the same way that you could say that I am earning money,
Can't
by
wait for
having women
Ricada
on
to
my
whip out his
show.
baldo.
like y'all are earning money from men. So we're all, it's the circle
It's
of
the same
life.
pot.
It's the fucking
same
circle of
freaking-
life.
Dirty money.
Y'all
it's
are-
dirty money,
Content.
Brian.
Y'all
it's
are
dirty money.
finessing. I guess I'm finessing. I don't know.
Dirty money.
Not to the degree that women are. That's
Money is money.
Oh, and that actually reminds me. You guys were talking earlier before the show that you guys have like multiple dating apps to funnel men to your social media profiles and your OnlyFans. Is that correct?
I didn't say that.
Who was that?
I didn't
is that,
say
is it the
that.
girl who? Not well. One. I forgot who. Was it you?
Yeah.
You got like multiple. Wait, you're married.
I don't. I like.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hi,
I
Better.
am married,
Hold on.
but
Hold on.
Donated $100. I will tip $1,000 after.
Asian
No.
girl and young guy must be a
If-
couple.
Roy,
They keep
yeah,
touching
that's
each
my-
other.
That's my. It's a Roy. It's my.
Do it. Do it.
I'm like, is this an OF?
Content.
Soon, no, I'm kidding.
It's gonna get clipped.
$1,000.
Do it. Okay. Wait. So, what were we talking about? Oh, I was reading one of the soup chats. I think, right? Or wait, no, I already read that.
You were.
Oh,
the dating
the Hinge
apps.
thing.
Yeah,
So you're
I've had a
married.
few, but they've gotten taken down because people will sit there and report them.
Wait, you're
Why do they
remind me,
report
you're
him?
married.
Why do they report them? Because they realize
They're
that,
all
like,
drinking out of those
either on
90
OF, and
styles.
they're like, oh, I'm
they're
reporting
just
her.
using
What
and
does
they're
that
like,
say?
Oh, well, she's not like actually trying to
Veiled
have a
wave
relationship."
cups.
Well, you're not. You're married.
Yeah, I know. It's
How long
called.
have you been
That's how
married?
you get people to pay.
Yeah, but I mean, to some degree, and I mean, I have reversed this finesse myself, but to some degree, isn't it a bit disingenuous to be on a dating app where people are on these apps genuinely to potentially meet someone, and you're just on there peddling your social media accounts?
I'm
and your
still
OF?
like, but I'm still talking to them.
I
and,
didn't
like,
even see cups
talking to them
until
about
you
their
say
things.
that.
You're married. Like there's
I
no prospect
expect
of a relationship.
in American
These
Yeah,
are-
but you can
everyone
go on
to
Bumble
use
and be
red
a friend
solo
with someone
cups
on
because
Bumble.
songs.
But I think the
I mean,
main
that's
point of
Vaporwave.
dating apps is to find a date.
Well, there's
Yeah, those are
there's
like
different
what
points
those
in it.
cups
I
are
think
like
They're
what's a
literally
dentist's
called dating
office.
apps.
Yeah, but they're dating. Like I can go on an app and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go find one of my like friends that's a girl to go on a date with them." A date
Bumble
is a
has
date.
a setting for Bumble
Yeah.
BFFs.
Yeah, but you're
Like-
you're matching with men on these apps, not within the I think Bumble's the only one that has the BFF section. You're
No,
matching
there's a
with
few
men
other
in the
ones.
match section.
It's an advertisement.
Yeah. Don't you advertise?
I mean, I think it's also
See,
networking.
none
Well,
of
I've
these
reversed-
women
Yeah, and honestly, I've
are
met so
all
many,
the way
I've
good.
met so many
That's
people
different.
that
That's
have come.
different.
I've met so many people that have come through on my
Red
OF
Solo
that have
Cup,
actually
fill me
like
up.
helped me with my other investments.
England
and I've
doesn't have
actually
dentists?
Became, like, in a way, friends with them too. So I don't think that I'm
Y-
like.
well, what
finessing them in
happens
any
when
way
you
to
where do you go when you have
they
something
know
with your
that I'm married.
teeth?
They have
They know that.
autonomy.
Do you go to the
They have autonomy.
doctor?
They can choose whether or not to
Yeah.
send money to
Well,
a random stranger
yep.
online.
Sure, it's ultimately it's their fault. But what I'm saying is, like, for the average guy who's just swiping through the app, can you not do that, please?
Sorry.
To the average guy who's just swiping through the app, who's maybe looking for a relationship, and it's like Instagram model, here's my Instagram in the link, OF girl, OF girl, OF girl. It's kind of like, to some degree, it's disingenuous because people go on these apps to find someone. Both men and women go on dating apps to potentially find a partner. And if you're, it's
The
like,
morality police. What are you?
look, hey, it's the fucking hustle. I go on the
Morality,
dating apps,
please.
and I'm like one of the rare dudes that's doing the fucking reverse finesse. Because
Touche,
I invite
Jack,
girls to be on the
touche.
show
Yeah.
on the dating
What if
apps.
they're trying to date you? What
That's
if
a
they're
joke.
like, what about those
Sure.
baby blues?
So yeah.
But
so
here's the
now you're
difference:
giving-
is there's like one of me and like a sea of women who have Instagram, who have OnlyFans, who are using these apps to like try to secure customers.
What about all the men who use the apps just to fuck women and never talk to them again? That's
If-
most of what dating apps are.
Well, I disagree
That's a
there.
finesse.
I actually disagree
No,
there. but I
that's
disagree that
pretty accurate.
I will say I met my
Most-
husband through Bumble.
I'll
most
give her
men on
that
dating
much. I'll
apps-
give that
Most
cunt
most
that
men on
much.
dating
That's
apps
pretty
are not trying to
accurate.
hit and quit. Most men are actually trying to find
That is
somebody.
the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You have no. That's all anecdotal. You have no stats to back that up. And
I
that's
do have
ridiculous.
stats, and here's how. Now, the women that the men that the women inevitably end up choosing, that they end up sleeping with, yeah, they get hit and quit. Like, sure, because women are going after the
No, sure-
top 10%
sure
of men
seems
on
like
these
it.
apps, and they've released the data on this. Most women, and you can ask them themselves, most women are swiping no on like 90% of dudes. They're all going after the top 10% of men on dating apps, the most attractive men.
Sure.
So if they were
So you're upset.
Why,
that
why did
women
that
are
lady bring her
selective.
dog there?
I'm not upset that
Kind of weird.
women are selective. I accept that women are selective.
They're
I
supposed
have
to
an
be. That's our
idea what
biological
these
imperative.
panelists are saying.
Sure, but to some degree, it's the point of delusion, insofar as if a lot of women complain, I can't find commitment. Well, that's because you're overlooking the men that would readily give you commitment because you're chasing after those top percentage.
And why wouldn't they?
Those top, huh?
And why wouldn't they chase after those men?
Well,
Yeah,
You
women
mean-
are sexual selectors, meaning that we bring.
Oh, you have no
in
idea
into
is
the-
what you meant
we
to say.
bring, We get to decide who we have children with.
sure.
So of course we would want to have someone who, provides for us, who
Mhm.
looks able-bodied, who we think would be a good father. Is there a problem with that?
To some degree, there is.
And what is that?
Well, in an unrestricted, in like an unrestricted sexual marketplace where you have, and it's really the fault of us going digital, where you have dating apps, where you have social media.
The host
women
seems
have
really
always, even
clueless
before
about
social media,
women,
have always been
but he
selective.
asks questions
Hypergamous.
out loud,
Since the
which
beginning
is
of time.
funny.
Yes.
Well, not
However,
necessarily
but
hypergamous,
that was
but sexual
restricted.
selective.
I
but
feel
was
that way
restricted to some
watching your
degree
show
to their
too.
geographical.
I have
region.
the volume turned
Whereas
down
now
in
we've
case my neighbor is
globalized the
here.
sexual marketplace to the point where a girl who's in Idaho, can you get off your phone,
Yeah,
please?
sorry.
What's going on? There's like 3 girls missing from the table. What's the deal?
One went to the bathroom.
What?
Boy, this is quite a. This started out pretty shitty and
Oh.
was boring,
Who?
but it's picked up pretty
guys are
much.
done?
It's picked up this
What do you mean you're done? Do you
SJW.
want to come on camera and
I
explain
was
it?
waiting for the longest time for her to do her bit,
you-
and she's just now doing it an
Huh?
hour or two in.
Because you came here for a reason. You guys. Okay, but what's up? First off, they can't hear you if you're just like not talking. Well, it's like we have people working behind the scenes here. There's 3 empty microphones. We'd like to have you guys involved in the conversation because
Well,
this is
you
a
don't let
panel
them
dating
fucking
show.
talk, man.
That's fine. but it's a panel
He's
dating
got
show.
too
like,
many guests.
What's going on?
And for instance, this
I'm trying to run
Asian
a smooth
chick.
operation here. If I have people getting
This is, I'm pretty
going
sure
over
this
here,
is the
going over
one that
there,
was on the
what's
other
deal?
night, and she couldn't
Huh?
get a word in or anything, and it's
You
just
don't want to be on here anymore. Why is that?
they just all sit there and don't say anything.
Really nothing like in depth. It's not that deep. I just kind of like tired.
Can you hear you?
Yeah, this convo's kind of deep.
Hop on the mic. Okay.
It looks like they're gonna bail.
Peace out.
Okay, so that's fine, but can you guys not be having fucking conversations back there? And I know, but people are getting up, moving around, bullshitting behind the scenes. Like, we're trying to have a panel discussion here. Okay, cool. All right, what were we talking
Yeah,
about?
he's
We were
got too
talking
many
about-
guests,
Sexual selectors.
and you can't get all of them
Yeah,
to
so
talk.
because of the globalized
And then you
sexual
have this
marketplace,
smoke show
you have women
sitting
who-
here
you
the whole
basically have
time that
average
you're wanting
women
to hear
who
from
don't
them,
want
and
average men.
mostly,
Sure.
I don't mind
So
listening to this
that's bad for
SJW because it's
society.
funny.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
that I don't
And
mind, but
if
these
women are
there's just
questioning
too many
why they're
guests,
just-
man.
Guys are just fucking them once. It's because
You
here's the
can't
thing, right?
have everybody
A woman
talking
is
that much, and they're
capable
just sitting
of-
there
You know
staring.
that statistically, most marriages people do marry within their social caste.
That's not true.
That is true.
Most women marry up.
In the
What is
dating
this?
marketplace,
My neighbor
most
makes
women
a
want a
racket,
rich man, but most women marry.
so
someone
I
in their
try
80s.
not to wake
You're
her
talking about
up.
the top 1% of women and the top 1%
5
of men. You're
engaged
talking about
guests
the top
that
the most
1% of women
care
Yes, you're
and
talking about the
no,
women
are
who-
most,
hot
most
is
women are
great.
hypergamous.
And,
well, this is highly contested, so I don't know how you could say this with your whole chest.
Be quiet.
No,
This is very
most,
highly
most women are
contested.
hypergamous.
I think he
This
lives
is
next
very
to
highly
Vic.
contested within evolutionary biology.
It's really
this is-
not.
It really is. I know that this is one of your fresh and fit talking points.
It's not a fresh and it's not a fresh and fit talking point.
You're talking okay. Then explain.
You know what would
then
have been
explain, poor communities. Explain black communities.
A better
where those
show
women are
is if he
dating
had,
men
is this
who are in
inter-
the
if he
same
just
Talking
had
caste.
about
the
intersectionality?
SJW and the
Yeah, I'm
redhead
talking about.
What's
I'm
your
talking about.
question?
You're talking
and
about
the
a
Asian chick
very
and cut out
elite
these
percentage
other
of men and
ones
women
I'm
who are
not-
because
able to
they
state
they're
within
not
and
doing
out of their
anything. They're
caste.
just sitting there.
Yes, you are.
We literally went around the table here. Hold on, we'll let this come through.
Bats_X donated $100. They give our keep to the
He should make this SJW debate the redhead. Like, that would be awesome.
Now, when you start a family and you have to explain to your kids why you sold your body to the world.
Oh my God! If I live next to Vic, let me stop there.
Is this a question? To
None of you answer that. It's torture porn. That's what these men want to make you feel extremely bad for yourselves, and you don't have to. So
Torture porn.
do what you want on your own time. If you want to talk to someone about it, you can talk to me about it or other women about it, but don't do
Yeah.
the whole torture porn thing for men.
well, they're checked out anyways. So okay, it's just you and me.
We're checked in, actually.
Okay, so we were talking about hypergamy.
Yes. Which you think is widespread.
I'm gonna be done too. I mean, do I take Mike? I don't know.
What about you two? Are
No,
you guys
we're
done?
saying No.
We're fine.
Okay. I mean, if they're just going to be checked out, like we'll deal with the description afterwards. But okay. So, yo, can you guys not talk behind the scenes? Can you guys get out? Can you guys leave? Because we can't have you talking behind the scenes. It's okay if you guys are going to be quiet, but you can't be talking behind the scenes. Cool. Later.
What a clusterfuck.
Peace out. Peace out. You too, homie.
Bro, literally never had to like ask someone to leave. Like I'm pretty patient when it comes to this shit, but like getting up. She crying? The fuck?
What did she say?
There's not even anything to post. She just left. Cool. Okay. So what were we talking about? Hypergamy?
We've lost the plot.
This got a lot better
Yo,
than I
Nick, can
thought
you
it would
lock
be.
the door, please?
This fucking Risey was up, damn it.
Yeah, your dog's chilling. Your dog's chilling.
Not the chicken.
Fuck off, bro.
Wait for the chicken.
Chase, where's Chase at?
She said something about bitches or
um,
something.
I forgot what we were talking about. We're talking about dating apps and hypergamy.
Yeah,
and
you were.
somebody's shaking
Maybe
too.
it's
Oh,
like
that's what you said.
Survivor. He's throwing people off
Fucking
the
vibrating
island.
over here.
Bye,
It's
cunt,
all good.
jog
Don't even
on.
We'll get
trip.
back. We'll get back to it. Well, something
Don't
will
even
come
trip.
up.
Okay. So I don't know what were we talking about?
I don't know.
That guy just asked if our families, if like our
Like-
kids.
No, we
Oh
were.
yeah, before
It was
that.
something.
We were talking about hypergamy, and you were talking about
Like
how.
1% of women.
And
Look,
also,
women-
you've yet to display any reason on why hypergamy is bad.
Well, I suppose I would say this is unrestricted hypergamy. You know, the nuclear family is being destroyed in the West.
You know,
People
agree with
aren't
you.
getting married. People
I,
aren't
I
having
get
children.
the impression
and
that he doesn't
it's
like
gonna be
vet
like
these
a
vet these
polygamous
people or
society,
something
because
because
a lot of women would rather
it seems
share
kind of weird
high
how those
status
girls
dude
were.
than find like a guy who's on their
I don't
level,
know.
who's an average chick would rather be with a high
Let me
status
run
guy and
across the
share
street
him
and see if Risey
than
is up
just
yet.
find an average dude. You ask a lot of women who are average, they will tell you, I don't want an average guy. And that could be physically speaking, that could be their looks, it could be
Yeah, we never
socioeconomic.
when you ask a young girl who they're going to marry, they're going to say Prince Charming. They're not going to say, oh, some
That's
guy
delusional.
that sells
See, I
cable.
love the average guy. I like the hardworking
Yeah,
man. I like
totally.
a man that like works hard, and you don't have to be 6'7" or whatever. I think it's very much so like our society.
Yeah.
just
Literally everything
cares
here is
that.
literally just a matter of perception.
Can you see the number on that microphone? Can you put both the mic, this one right here?
Oh,
5
7.
and 5 and 7. Eric, can you lower the volume on both? Could you put them on the ground, or that one on the ground for me?
Do you want
just-
this one on the ground?
Yeah, you can put it on the ground just right next to you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So did you have an answer or rebuttal? Or?
I forgot. Hold
I know.
on.
She was just saying like average men are like cool. Like it's just
Oh, yeah,
society that
yeah.
projects this idea.
And also,
that-
most women will have those thoughts in their like 20s and 30s, and then they'll end up at 30. They'll be like, well, I want a family, so I'm going to marry someone and I'm going to settle. And that's what most women do, and that's okay.
But that's dangerous because they view it as settling, when in reality, their settling is actually finding the guy who's actually on her level. Ivan, okay, I'll read it. Let's make this clear. Any form of using your body for money is S work. Content creators played out like a trash can. This attention seeking and abuse to your blank isn't a turn on for good men. As you age, things change. I don't want the net to see my lady. Ivan Jr., thank you for the 100, man. Appreciate it. Glad you were able to get the TTS figured out. Appreciate it, man. So what were we talking about?
We're talking about how women
polygamy.
don't
you need to,
like
you need to
polygamous
have a
society.
specific, you need to have a specific time in which you read all of these like rapid fire, and then we could just
A lot
keep
of
on.
people. A lot of people.
You were
say
talking
that.
about a
Yeah.
I
polygamous
think women
society.
just dream harder.
So yeah,
you
I don't
know?
think that we're ever going to have a polygamous society. I don't think it works. I think that monogamy is ingrained in our lives. I think evolutionarily women want one man. They do, and they want their man to be true to
Yes,
them.
But
So I don't think that we'll ever live in a polygamous society. I think I know where you're going with that, and it feels that way, especially with the degeneracy, but I just don't think it'll happen.
well, I mean, perhaps it's a bit of hyperbole to say that we're going towards a polygamous society, but like in a, I guess, more of a broad general sense, I do get the sense that there's a lot of women who are sharing the same guys. There's more women
Yes, but-
who are, what's the term? There are more women who are Eskimo sisters than there are
Sorry.
than there are men who are Eskimo brothers. So basically,
Sure.
you have women who are all looking towards that top tier of men.
We are
and they're
animals.
chasing after that top tier of men.
Sure.
But what happens is when a woman throughout her 20s is just boom, 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 NBA player, like all of you guys said, I got NBA players in my DMs. Hold on, damn it.
Don't you do.
It was a legitimate question. Torture blank is a bit what? Maybe I should rephrase my question because reality sometimes is uncomfortable. Was there any thought on how it affects your future due to your own actions for financial gain via OF?
It was phrased better.
What is
He's
it?
talking about the kids and how like
Oh, sure.
yeah,
How you think it's going to affect them?
if you would regret it like later on down the road.
Wait, shit. I have to. Did we do this one? The fresh and fit one?
I think.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
good. So you'll have women who go through their 20s just like Chad, like getting with really attractive guys. Because here's the difference, right? A woman.
Well, I have my own thoughts on this.
Sure. A woman could. Men will sleep down. So a woman could sleep with
Men
a guy.
will sleep with everything.
Yeah. But what ends
I
up
agree with you on that
happening,
one.
and
Yeah.
this is why I think a lot of women consider themselves to be 10s, is because they can get sexual attention from men who are like really high status or really attractive. And then they think, well, if I can get that guy, that means that I must also be of a comparable attractiveness level. But that just simply isn't the case, because men will gladly sleep with women that they would never commit to and never be in relationships with, because they welcome the easy access to sex. For a woman to sleep with a guy, that guy almost most of the time, oh, shit, I was about to
Shut
say some
up.
good shit.
Donated
No.
$100.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Ladies, if there's someone who pays 20k per month as an allowance to you, confirms won't commit but wants to use you sexually as and when he pleases, anytime, anywhere, what you take the offer. That way at least you won't be a famous 304, rather an exclusive 304.
Word A, Salzka. Thank you for the 100, man. Appreciate it. Is there a question here for the girls or not really? Don't think so. Okay, so oh my God,
oh
these
my
guys are on fire. The chat is on fire.
Jeez,
Thank
I wonder how much money this dude makes.
From right to left. Number 1, delusional debater. Number 2, rude AF for laughing like a kid. Hash the third of may not realize her man is a simp. Number 4,
Yes.
can't form an opinion of her own. The Dude and Chick by Brian, thumbs up. Glad the other two are out of view. Brian for president.
Brian for president.
Let's go.
Retweet.
Let's
put it on
go.
a hat.
So when you talk about women who want to date up, you're talking about money. You're not talking about looks. Women often don't go for like the most handsome men. They go for
No,
richer
they
men.
also go up looks too.
Sure, but that's not what you're talking about with hypergamy. You're talking about men who have it all together. You're not talking about the hottest men, because there are certainly very hot men who women won't date because they don't have money. We know that this is true.
Well, I mean, I think there's a couple different standards. Like women will some women will compartmentalize it. So they'll be like, that's the really hot dude, but like he doesn't really have his life together, but he's great in bed. He's super fucking hot. Here's dinner guy. Never going to sleep with him.
You're talking about marriage.
No, I'm talking about like women will put men in these categories, like dinner dude. He gets me
Sure.
Ubers. He provides emotional support. He's
That
like,
makes sense.
he's my security. Here's the hot dude who I just like to fuck. But like,
You're okay. So you're taking an issue with evolutionary biology, in which women again are sexual
you
selectors,
serious?
so they get to choose who they have their kin with.
Can't tell if you're
And I
trolling or
understand that that's
not.
hard for men, especially men who can't make the
Yeah,
cut.
Bryce, his
But
phone number. You actually
unfortunately,
call him?
Women do have that power, and they should have that power. And that's just the way that animals are. That's the way that we are.
yes, but women also have agency. So women are not slaves to their own sexual selectiveness or their hypergamy.
Well, I was just about to say that I think that we should encourage women to not sleep around like men. I don't think that men should sleep around like men.
Well, I agree with both.
Sure, I think it is not advantageous to men for women to be sleeping with everyone.
And
who
Liam
they see,
said
and I
to
don't think
say
it's
hello.
especially don't
Right.
think it's advantageous for women. And I think that would solve a lot of the hypergamous issue.
Yeah, I mean, I think both men and women have some degree of, well, we both have responsibility when it comes to this. I mean, the big thing is though, is that because women are the sexual selectors, women control who has access to sex.
Yes.
So
Well, they're doing a pretty poor job of it since birth
I
control.
think in
But
ways men
Right.
like validate that though.
well, men play into hookup culture, but
men created hookup culture.
Like
men.
any-
Women-
I disagree. I disagree
No,
with that.
women evolutionarily, women, and we know based off of statistics that
Oh,
women are not
God.
happy right now. They're not happy with hookup culture. They hate it.
Men are
Women like
hybrid.
pair bonding. They like finding one person and they like
Uh,
their families and they like doing that. Men are the ones who like having
Not,
sex
I'm
with
not
anything
sure.
because they
This
have
this gal
a
is
lower disgust
what
levels.
what is
it?
this
Lower,
Cuba in the 50s?
discuss threshold, right? So men will have sex with anything because also you have testosterone coursing through your veins, which makes you sexually aggressive. It makes you want to have sex with more people.
Wait,
Women
men
don't have that.
lower disgust thresholds?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
I see
So
that.
women will get the ick much faster than a man will.
Okay,
That's
I see what
true.
you mean.
And
Extremely true.
that is evolutionarily so
see
that we
what you
can
mean.
protect ourselves and create healthy offspring.
I think though within the context of like, for example, assessing a potential partner based on promiscuity, men have a greater disgust threshold when it comes to a woman's promiscuity than a woman does towards a man's promiscuity.
Sure.
Women actually.
I think that's cultural though.
Well, I think there's some
you think-
evolutionary component.
you would say then that it could be another man's child. There's that theory.
Oh,
There's that,
cuckery.
but also women are attracted to men.
Like Stephen Walton
if
with
a
the
man
black
can
kid.
sleep with a lot of women, he's pre-selected.
Netsu donated
Hold on, let's let this come through.
$100. It's absolutely absurd that Beret sold her butthole for $6 and will then argue men are the problem. Women are in power. Honestly, if you view us as animals, Beret, shut up and be submissive
Oh.
like you're an animal.
Wow, the robot was very aggressive with the
Oh.
shut up there.
If I think we're animals, if you view us as animals, we are animals. We're mammals. We are literally animals, and we think we're gods.
But so okay, by the way, Nitson, thank you for the 100
The
donation, appreciate it.
fuck?
So when it comes to the disgust threshold, when it comes to promiscuity, women will look at a guy who's slept with a lot of women and
Be attracted to
be
it.
more attracted to him
Yeah.
because like a man's promiscuity. Some women might be disgusted
Yeah.
by promiscuous men. It might be even a lot of women are disgusted by, but I think it's far less than the
Yeah.
degree to which men are disgusted by female
Well, it's
promiscuity.
also a scarcity theology, right? Like men want something that a lot of men can't have.
Wait, sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. And I mean, you brought up the paternity uncertainty component. So one of the reasons I think it's evolutionary hardwiring for men to prefer women who are less promiscuous or who are virgins or who have a low body count is because before the 1980s, when we had paternity testing, DNA testing, if a woman was promiscuous and she had previously slept with someone and you want to get married to her or whatever, you want to have kids with her, there's no way to guarantee that the child is yours. So a woman who has 10 husbands and she's sleeping with all of them before 40 years ago, you don't know who the father is.
Sure.
You don't know. But a
Yeah,
man
well,
who's
you would
sleeping with-
know if it
who has
was
10
like,
wives, who's
but
sleeping with 10
if
women,
it wasn't
you know for certain who
like
the
if you were
father
the
is.
white dude, but if it was like a
Sure. In all
Chinese,
instances.
Mexican,
So,
or
for
whatever, then you
evolutionary
would
reasons,
know
I think
then.
men have a more vested interest in finding a partner who's not promiscuous or who has a low body count.
I think with birth control, that is true. I think that I'm really against birth control. I think that birth control absolutely obliterates women. I think that many hormones in a person shouldn't exist, and it also, I think, gave women agency to have sex with like dusties.
I'd like to
and
see this,
scrubs who, like don't care about them. and
idiot's
have to be
views on the
selective anymore.
trans thing.
I think that without birth
That'd
control,
be
without being
interesting.
post-human, women have more interest in being way more selective with who they sleep with, because pregnancy is really hard on a body, and then you're stuck with the kid in a way that a man is not stuck with the kid. I think the birth control made it so that children was a biological choice for women, but it was a social choice for men to be a father. And I think that sucks.
Well, yeah, and I think earlier on in the show you brought up the sexual revolution. and
Yeah,
I
I'd
think you
say
said you were
so.
against. I mean,
Yeah.
that basically started after the advent of
Birth control.
birth control.
Yeah, and anti-Christianity in the 50s.
By the way, did the one about you getting annihilated?
Yeah.
Did we pull that one up?
Yeah,
I
about
just
3
ha-
times.
I need to get caught up on a couple of these before they fall off my screen here. So we have this one. Thank you for the Que Onde Esse. Thank you for the 50. Brian, this is your platform. Many chicks act like they're doing you a favor when in reality you are giving them an opportunity. If they don't want to cooperate with questions or respect you or your platform, you can get the F out. Word? Yeah, I mean, look, I have pretty good patience like with that, but they were just getting up, leaving. She didn't want to be part of the panel. Granted, y'all are fucking roasting the shit out of the girls, so you know what I mean, yeah. So I
I
don't
think
I've
those
ever
other
kicked a
ones
girl
were
out.
just clout
and they were
chasing.
already like on their fucking way, so it wasn't like a proper kick out, All right, hide that, Eric. Yo, Lee Learso.
Oh, what did
thank
that
you. Look at the
say?
lack of accountability. They laugh at the reality of the perception their actions will reap and standards of the men.
Damn
they
it, I
want.
didn't get to see what
Watch
that
the boat
said.
pull shift. Brian, you're an OG. Red and OF. 10-year prediction. Divorced or simped up? Your response?
I don't have a response because it doesn't need a response.
Okay, the scoff was a response. Okay, we have, let's see. Ivan Jr., thank you, man. Let's make this clear. Any form of using your
We
body.
already read this.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
Mhm.
We're gonna cycle through it about 2 more times though.
Frick. Okay, we have this one. Who's shaking the table, you psycho?
I'm so sorry. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Psycho.
Jeez.
Okay, because she can't hold herself accountable. Wait, did I read this one?
Yes.
Wait, what?
To be honest, the
Company
host
what?
asks a lot of questions about women that are really basic, but
No, we have.
maybe he is doing it
No,
for
it's
his
just-
audience.
It's very similar. It's rephrased.
Yeah, I think you rephrased it. Sit on the couch. Oh shit. Let me pull it up. I'll read it. Our proof of the degeneration of this ideology of feminists. They laugh, sit on the couch, the casting couch. Okay. Any response, guys?
I didn't really hear a question.
Okay. Let me. Does anyone remember where we were on? I think
No,
we
we
did
can move
this
on.
one. Yo, Acosta, Samuel Acosta. Good to see you, man. Yo, Chad. He's a Chad, by the way. BTW. Thank you, man. We need to bring base Chase back on to tell all these chicks that sex is sacred and they are selling their bodies, spirits, and minds for money, which is mentally unhealthy. It leads to the destruction of the very men.
So do
No,
women
it's just
care
been-
about
the
money?
Super chat's been fucking tough tonight. It leads to the destruction
LOL.
of the very men they wish were there to actually love them. You guys got a response? Response?
You know what's funny about this show
Yeah, I
is
have an amazing husband that loves
this
me, but
guy,
I don't-
he only reads super chats
Sometimes
that are
ads _
$50
ESC50.
and
Thank
above.
You. The joke is your life. I'm
Like,
not sure that's direct to. Thank you.
why
Ivan Levine,
Comicsgate
Warrior.
people
This
aren't
tacky hat
doing
is
that?
annoying in the walking
Well, I mean, they would
conversation.
get
LOL
mad, I
Frank Castle.
guess. They would be like, "Oh, you're only reading the
She's
the
been a good
higher
sport. I
up
think
ones."
she's-
But this
she's
guy
been
don't
pretty,
give a fuck, man.
Polite. So
He only reads it if it's
you know, if he
$50 or
disagrees
up.
with me, that's fine. The Lomax, I believe this is Singaporean. Thank you. Isn't it ironic how S3FOs will attempt to insult one sexuality when they have nothing smart to say? To answer the question, that's what you get when you have nothing else to offer. P.S. I'm happily married in Brixton, Singapore dollar. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, Lomax, appreciate it, man. Madison, can you read this one? My voice is getting a
Yes,
little parched
I will.
here.
I believe that women telling each other are tens. That didn't even make sense. Sorry. When there aren't, doesn't actually lead to body positivity. In particularly larger women and women with obesity, it leads to unhealthy lifestyles such as continuing to eat unhealthy and not being healthy.
Thank you for the Australian 50. Appreciate it, man. Being cheeks with the 50. Go ahead, Madison.
Beret Girl has a beta.
Oh, wait. Actually, let's have her read it. Go ahead.
Oh, nice. Beret girl has a beta simp boy who will never be a man and has never been with a real man. A real man. If you have a man with leadership qualities, you won't ever have the feminist mentality and will finally be feminine. Only then will you have a successful marriage. I believe
Your
that
response?
I believe that a successful marriage comes from men valuing their partner, their female partner, as their other, not as an
Damn it, I
inferior
was
other,
muted. I
not as a
forgot I
slave.
muted to drink
Someone
water.
who brings to the relationship what they want, you know, something, two halves of a whole. And yeah, this whole be obedient to your husband thing, it doesn't make women happy. It doesn't make men happy. And it's stupid.
When you say be obedient, do you mean be submissive?
Yeah.
It doesn't make women happy?
No, I don't. Well, listen, it might make some women happy. I think when you are.
But aren't women, sorry to cut you off there, but aren't most women like deeply unsatisfied with the current state of men and within their relationships?
Sure, I think that that's multiple things, though. I don't think it's because their men aren't.
Oh, Risey's up.
enough.
You think? Because I
See if I can get
that's
Risey
a pretty
on.
frequent criticism from women that there's not like, where are all the good men? There's a lack of men who are leaders or who are masculine.
There are a lack of men who are kind and see women as people.
you can, I mean, you can believe in these sort of traditional relationship dynamics and also be kind and view women as people.
But I don't think that often this is where it gets into the patriarchy stuff. Like this is where
Oh, there we
it's
go.
a whole other conversation.
There's the
I
key
don't
word.
think that I think that men have attributed to themselves what it means to be human, and they have seen women as their inferior other throughout the last couple centuries.
I reject that. I don't think men
don't
view
care if
women
you
as
reject that.
inferior.
Yeah, of course
I
not.
think
You're a feminist cunt.
We view each other as
Science?
different. What do you mean science?
Science has
Are you talking about
predisposed-
physical
It's called
strength? Because I
whatever,
would-
Lorenzo. That's the name of the
women,
show.
When it
Yes,
comes to
but-
physical
See, it
strength,
says
are inferior.
whatever.com there.
Sure, but I think that
But that's not what you're talking about.
I'm saying, yeah, men have attributed to themselves what it means to be human, what it's like to be a person.
What does that mean?
It means that they are the default. Men see themselves as the default, and women
Who?
are men's
Which
inferior
men?
other.
Oh,
Men are the
Tons
default.
of men around
where
the world.
do they come up
medicine,
with this
treated
bullshit?
women as if they were men's inferior other. I mean,
This is all
it's
created
been throughout-
garbage
it's
to
been
to
throughout
cause
the past
division.
couple centuries. Like I don't. Do you think that there are men who don't think that they're better than women or superior to women?
Oh, certainly there are men that think they're superior to women, and I would also say that there are women who think they're superior to men. Chiefly the feminist movement, which I believe is
Oh, she didn't like that
it's,
answer.
a supremacy movement.
Yeah, that's a big laugh, huh?
How's that ridiculous?
I don't think it's a supremacy movement at all.
Feminism
A
is
supremacy
that's
movement?
perhaps a bit of hyperbole, but it's
I
not
think that there are bad actors in feminism, certainly.
well, feminism is not.
Yeah, we're
certainly not
sitting
an
here with
equality
one right
movement.
now.
You're wrong.
It's not an equality movement.
Okay, and why do you say that?
Well, the most generous definition I would give.
Oh wait, actually, I would like to challenge that for a second because I disagree with the fact that everything has to be about equality. I think that's very liberal feminism. I think that we're post-liberal feminism now. I would say
Yep.
that women like me and most feminists who are intellectual and well-read are actually searching for equity rather than equality.
Isn't that worse?
No. What do you mean worse?
Equity. So, are you talking about equality of outcome?
I'm talking
Because that's my sense of equity.
I'm talking about to each to their own needs. So acknowledging that men and women are different, and then saying that we both have equal dominion over the earth, right? And because women are certain, this gets into gender. This like goes.
Well, okay,
What?
Well, let's.
I
go
can't
back.
believe this
Before you
bullshit.
interrupted me, do you recall what our thread was?
We're all over the place,
What was our thread?
Imagine thinking
feminism
this
and
hard
equality,
and
right?
deeply
So I
about
reject that feminism
gender
is
and
an
all this
equality
horse
movement.
shit that this idiot's going on
just
about.
anecdotally, just because you're fifis.
It's not about how I feel. It's just a matter of fact. It's not an
Oh, it's a
equality
matter of
movement.
fact.
It is. It is.
What are some things that feminists are
The
asking
way
for?
Well-
feminine or people who are like all about the feminists and I like I said earlier, feminism and femininity are two different things. I
Mhm.
think the way that people project feminism is like low key like downgrading men to make themselves feel
Like when?
a
Like
little
in what
higher.
ways?
like for example, it's just hold on, I have to think
Calling
of
us
one, but
animals, saying we want to fuck anything.
Yeah,
most men aren't
exactly.
like that. Most men won't fuck anything.
Femininity
They-
Oi,
is
welcome
embracing
Risey to the
their
show.
that's
It's like,
womanhood
there was a
and-
girl on the podcast.
Ahoy, hoy.
Dudes in one day. She would
Boy,
fuck-
they
there's
got
definitely
this
girls out
feminist
there that will
cunt
fuck
on
Sure,
here.
but
This
that's
one in the
also
black.
that's also a very small percentage of women.
A,
And
just
I,
a
and
total
I
You're making
fucking
it
suspect,
seem
bitch,
like
man.
I
it's
suspect that
all
that's coming from a
guys are
place
that
of,
way.
of mental health and deep insecurity rather than a need.
Yeah, I was listening to
for
a bit of it
sex.
before
We
I
know that
jumped in while I was
evolutionarily
chopping
men
up.
are more sexually aggressive.
Yeah,
Testosterone
she's a real
makes you
cunt in
want
this
to
one.
have sex more. Not every man. There are certainly men who
But look
are
how
like
she's
you and
dressed.
don't want to and practice discernment and don't want to.
I know,
that-
I know. I
The
love her
majority
little
of
hat.
men evolutionarily.
Yeah, imagine if
do
you
wanna
saw
fuck
this walking
whatever
down
they
the
can,
street.
whenever they can, whenever they want.
Be like, this one's heading for the gay
So
bar.
I think that I think that what we should be teaching men is
Yeah.
restraint. And I think that you probably grew up with restraint. I think that
What? Fuck
your
you.
parents probably were like, men and women are different, and you need to respect women, and you need to make sure that your sexual desires, or maybe you didn't have this talk explicitly, but you at least knew in yourself that you needed to control those urges because you are bigger and stronger than women.
You know what I love the
and
most
you need to
about
be
this
respectful to
though?
them.
They got
So
this
that's what I say when I say
feminazi
that men are
here.
animals, and when I say that you
But
are
the best thing is
predisposed to certain
there's a
behavior. I
sex
don't think
doll
that every
sitting
man is a
across the table
rapist.
from
I
her.
think that certainly
Yeah.
everyone has the predisposition to possibly
It probably
want to
knows
rape,
more than her.
but I don't think.
You're
That's
saying
bro.
every
That's
man.
ridiculous.
shit.
Also, you can't say that.
How is that ridiculous?
That's
You're saying every man
man-
feels like wants to do that?
No,
That's
I'm
not
saying that
completely
they all
true.
have the predisposition. They all have male sexual aggression. They
That's-
all have testosterone.
that's incredibly a sexist statement to make. You're basically
How is that a sexist statement? We know that that is true. Most of who commits violent crime
Who's
is male.
we?
Most of who commits sexual violent crime is male.
That's
This is ridiculous.
the apex fallacy. You're looking at people
Yeah,
who commit
yeah.
crime is such a small percentage of men. You can't attribute to all men
Oh, good night,
the
Steve.
actions of some.
How
Yeah,
how
she's
are
still going.
80% of women sexually harassed or sexually assaulted?
I
How is
don't-
one?
I reject
Haven't
that
done
stat-
enough meth to put up with
statistic.
Okay,
this
well, you can reject
nonsense.
whatever you want. What remains true and what is material reality is that men are more sexually aggressive, and one of the reasons that we are different is male sexual aggression.
What do you mean by sexual aggression? I want to be very precise in the words we're using.
Yeah,
here.
what the fuck is
Precisely,
she
what do you
talking
mean by
about?
Sexual aggression.
Sexual aggression.
But what do you-
Testosterone predisposes you to
I don't
be aggressive.
Men have higher sex drives. I agree with you there. Men
Yes, but they're more
desire
aggressive
sex.
in general.
Yes, sure. I don't disagree with you. Men are more aggressive because of
So what's the problem?
testosterone. Well, your statement was that all
The
men
one
have
in
this
black. You are not cool.
potentiality
You are not a
to
detective.
be
You are not
do.
a-
Naoto
Being a
from the
man,
Persona
That's a-
series.
having
that's a sexist
testosterone,
statement.
No one
having
has a
testosterone
desire to
coursing
fuck
through your
you
veins.
I have a different
with
statement
the
for you.
above 3
Most
in
men are
mind.
good,
Get
decent
over
men
it.
that
Yeah,
would
that's
never
not
do
right.
something like that. How about that?
We'd all like to think
Look in
that.
your eyes.
Yes, most men are not out there committing.
The other guy
It's an
wisely
apex
knows not
fallacy.
to
You're
pipe
looking
up
at a
and
small
engage the
proportion of
beast
men.
bitches.
I know
The-
that I
the-
know
the
that
men who
most
are-
men are not. I'm saying that they have the propensity to.
The criminality.
That does not mean that
component-
every
Hold
man
on.
She
is
made
doing
that
it,
word
but every
up.
man could.
Yeah.
I think that
Sure, anyone, but any.
Dude, you
man
should
or
have seen
woman
earlier
could
this
commit
chick in
any
the red
number
fucking
of
roasted
but
the
men are
fuck
more
out of
likely
her,
to.
man. She
That
told
is
her she
just
needs
true.
to
I
get
think
laid.
Let me
referencing-
ask you a question. Would you make that same argument if we change the conversation from sex to race?
What do you mean?
Is there a race that might be more likely to commit certain crimes?
Yes.
Oh,
You're treading a little dangerously there. Are
No.
you sure you're okay?
When we're
Well,
talking about
I want you to be intellectually and logically
Wait,
consistent.
continue. Yeah, I want to hear more.
So
yeah,
go on.
go ahead. I talk about this all day. This is my job. If you're trying to get me to bite like a racist bullet, I'm not fucking afraid to talk about statistics.
Wait, I actually want to
about the
know.
black
Like, no
community.
shit.
I'm just saying-
I'm
well,
actually interested.
Look, okay, I want to get back to kind of what I was, and I feel like I've missed my place here a little bit. First off, most men are good men that would
Sure.
never commit such a heinous crime.
Sure.
But I do think it is a sexist statement to say that all men or most men have the potential to do that. When I look at a man, I don't see the potential to be a criminal. When I see
You're a man,
positivity.
and you're
No,
a
but
man.
I see the good in men. I don't see the bad in men. Most men are wonderful people,
I see the
What's
good
up,
in men
ninjas?
also.
but
But-
it's
But you said
Well, you
all
also-
men,
you
where
also-
like, but it could. that
You also
doesn't-
live life as a man. You don't have to be as afraid because you
Oh,
want
no
the
shit.
weaker and
Oh,
smaller sex.
Jesus.
actually as a man.
I
want
love
to be
that.
more
Here-
God, I love that
Yeah.
argument.
Here
Yeah, you
comes
can
the
feel safe
transition
walking
argument.
down
You,
the
you need to
street.
change
Yeah,
sexes.
Yeah,
If you
whatever.
and me are both walking down the street,
Not
I'm actually
sexual violent crime. Men are not more likely to be
Yes.
victims of sexual violent
yes,
crime.
but overall, men are more likely to be.
Is
if-
that
if
what
we
her
look at the
name
entire
in
umbrella,
disguise,
men are
purple
much
hair,
more
one
Which is
from
worse,
the
robbery
switch?
victims
or
of
rape?
crime.
No, this ain't Kiana. Kiana
Huh?
doesn't talk
is
about
worse?
politics at all.
Robbery or rape?
When you say robbery, I'm talking about violent crime.
Yeah. Violent crime would be armed robbery or assault.
Well, it could also mean getting into a street fight and having permanent brain damage.
Sure, but that's not most of what violent crime is. Most of
Honestly,
violent
if
crime
I
is
can be honest with you,
aggravated
you're asking
assault.
me a question. Would I
Yeah.
rather be raped or be brutally beaten? Honestly, without perhaps I get a little cut up or whatever. I guess she left too. I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
It's
Literally
you and me,
at
Brian,
whatever.
forever.
bro.
I think everybody's leaving the
This is
show
podcasting.
because of this
I
SJW
would
bitch.
honestly, this is kind of
rather
like,
be assaulted. Like
I
I
would
don't
rather
blame
be
them. She's a
no,
fucking
I would
cunt.
rather be,
She's really annoying,
sexually
man.
assaulted
wow.
than get a fucking like traumatic brain injury.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Sure, but
lagging. I'm gonna
this is
restart my
also-
computer. I'll
this
be
is
right
physically
back.
assaulted.
This is a false dichotomy. You're not. Most men who are
But you
being
asked me the
aggressed
question.
upon are not getting traumatic brain injury.
You asked me. You basically
I asked you a
which
question and
which
you
of
moved the goalpost. I asked you a question and you changed the question.
Well, you said
Would you rather be robbed or raped? And you said, "Yeah, I'd rather be
answer is
assaulted than
sexually
have
assaulted.
brain damage."
He
That's not what I
answered the
asked.
No.
question.
But see, you compared a very extreme sexual crime to a robbery. Like, what does a robbery entail? They just take your. If the question is, would you rather be SA'd or someone steals from you without hurting you? Please steal what I have. However,
Robbery
like
is
asking her,
as
Would you
violent
rather
crime.
take it up the ass or
okay, but
missionary?
Let's agree that
That's
there are
what he should have
degrees
said.
to both of these. So there's
Because
degrees.
she's
to
trying
sexual
to-
assault, and then there's degrees.
She's trying
for
to
example,
make
a guy could,
an
like,
argument. That argument is stupid.
non-consensually,
If you'd rather be
like,
raped or robbed,
Their hands on you.
like spank you or whatever, right? That's wrong.
of
but
course
that's
he would
not
want to be
as
assaulted.
bad as, for
Only
example,
attention
like
she would get.
full-blown, like grape, right?
She.
Sure.
So
Right.
you're using the most
Yeah, Roger
extreme
Beck.
and comparing it to robbery. And I'm saying there are men that
I mean,
hold on,
I'm-
let me
I'm
just finish. There are men who are getting into street fights, perhaps unintentionally, or like they're getting like their fucking heads stomped on. So I mean, I would want you to compare two really extremes to the other. So if the
So-
result of a hold on, if the result of a violent interaction is me getting a traumatic brain injury versus me being penetrated, I'm gonna
We're talking about majorities. So majority of violent crime that happens to men is not rape. It's not even where you are maimed. It's not where it is literally just aggravated assault or like you are getting robbed at gunpoint. That is most of violent crime for men, or you're getting punched.
No, most
Most
violent
of the-
crime is
most
most
of the-
violent crime is like getting into some fucking bullshit.
Most of
street
the
fight,
violent
getting-
crime propagated towards women by men is murder and rape. They also rob women, but most of the violent crime created towards women by men is more extreme than the crime that you would experience as a man. That is just true. So you're giving me a false dichotomy and where I'm comparing two things that are the most likely.
The most likely thing to happen to men is for him to be robbed. I disagree with that.
That is the most likely.
Robbery
To
is
be
more like
aggressed, to be
robbery.
aggressed upon, you are more likely than anything else.
A
You are not
robbery
likely
versus
to be
just
raped
like
by another man. You are not likely to be killed by another man as much as you
This
are to
lady
be robbed
doesn't seem to
at
get
gunpoint by another man.
is that these are two
I mean,
opposites.
bruh,
Women are way less likely to be
Raping and
robbed
robbing
than
is
they are
like
raped
way
and killed.
different. It's
You know
like
that one of the-
opposite ends
one
of the
leading causes
spectrum.
of pregnant
And
women's
she's trying to
death
like make
is
this
homicide.
connection or
husband.
something.
And
It's just fucking
since we're bringing
stupid.
up
He's
other
just a
things into the
retard.
conversation, do you know that young boys are more likely to be the victim of infanticide than young women? I mean, if we can bring it all over the
Well,
place,
women are more likely to kill their children than men are.
and
Yeah.
boys are more likely to be killed.
Well, hey,
than
Amit.
or sons are more likely to be killed than daughters.
Sure.
Look,
But you're talking
we're-
about a
we
crime
can-
that
we can
happens
just,
this
like,
frequently
Go back and
versus a
forth.
crime that happens this frequently.
Which one am I talking about?
Infanticide.
Well, you brought up a totally unrelated thing, so
You
I'm
brought
just,
up infanticide.
What the fuck?
Okay, look, I want to try to bring it back to the original thing,
Yeah,
which
bring it
was
back.
I feel like this
I
bitch
think
is
we were
hacking my
talking
router or
about
something, man.
polygamy.
Just
Can I
fucking
say
lagging
one
the
thing
shit out of my
at a time?
computer.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think the issue where you guys both got off, like, you guys were vibing for a second and then it just, and you were talking about testosterone, which, yes, that does create aggression. Absolutely. However, he was talking about like rape coming, grape.
Oh, Amit, this
Great,
one in the
great.
black, this
coming from
looks like a
I think
French
you were-
painter
like,
or
it's
some
not from
Antifa loser.
testosterone. It's not. It's more. Of a
Her whole
biology.
thing
It
on
doesn't
here
mean that
is
every single male
women
is
shouldn't be only fan. The
more
whole
inclined to
SJW
do so
bit
because
completely,
they
man,
have
down
high
to a T.
testosterone. Perhaps it's not
Patriarchy,
about the testosterone.
the
and
whole
it's more of
fucking
like,
bit.
Okay, well, she's a female. Maybe being a rapist is coming from a state of mind or a mental thing and not necessarily from
Well, the mental thing would be how
having-
testosterone affects.
Is that like a word you're not allowed to say on the
Man
internet or
any
Could be
something?
many
man is-
sources.
sure.
many
I
sources.
don't
Any
know.
man
She's
is
just
more likely
saying
to
it, but he
rape
says
someone than a
raped.
woman.
And I'm not saying I agree or disagree.
Any-
Okay,
with
do
that
you
so
agree
either
with
way.
that?
It's stupid. He should just
Any
say
man is
raped
more
because
likely
she's
to rape
saying it.
someone than a woman is.
Any man.
You know,
wait,
what he
any
should ask
man
her
is
is,
more likely
what
to
is your
rape
solution then
someone.
to getting rid of male aggression?
Any
Because
man.
you're tying male aggression
We're
to
talking about
Are you saying
statistics,
any,
probability,
any
testosterone.
given man is
So are you saying we should
There are
remove
women who are
testosterone from men?
perpetrators of this crime?
But
And
who
that would
commits
be the end of her
99% of
argument
No,
rape?
because
I
she
would
would have to
acknowledge
say,
that,
yes, that's
yes,
what we
there are
want. We
more
don't
men
want
who
It's a
do.
male
we want
problem.
fucking
Why do you think it's
femboys
there?
like Antifa losers.
It's not a male problem. It's a criminal problem.
It's a male problem.
Both
It's a,
these
it's a male
people
criminal
don't
problem.
sound
There's a reason why
like a real
99%
people.
of rapes
Hold
are
on,
propagated by
hold
men.
on.
Okay, underscore donated
Yeah, it sounds like a fake argument, doesn't it?
With Black Hat. If you want to have a real debate, get on Fresh and Fit. You'll be easily dismantled on your beliefs. If I don't see you there, then I know you don't seriously believe what you think. Men also are more likely to experience violence.
Okay, so thank you there for the
They're not
100.
more likely than women to experience violence.
Now,
Men are
Fresh
more
and
likely
Fit
to
is
experience
garbage,
violence
though.
than women.
In like on the street, sure, but not. I thought that meant in
In
like a
all
relationship. Sorry,
if,
my bad.
If you literally look at all the crime statistics, if you
They
look
are
at
both
all
living
the
echo
crime
Yes,
chambers.
statistics,
in my brain it registered as like domestic cases.
well, you just compare all crime statistics.
Sure, I realize
that
that,
are
what you're saying
violent.
is true.
Okay.
What I was wrong. I was silly.
Okay, so we're going to move on from that. I want to bring it back. Basically, what kind of got this set off is I said that I don't believe that feminism is about equality. And I wanted to finish my point on that is because if I could give feminism the most generous definition, I would say that feminism is a women's advocacy movement.
Femboys like the Asian
Right,
girl's
and there's nothing
boyfriend.
wrong with women's advocacy. However, you can't say that it's an equality movement.
It's an equity movement.
Risey, did
No,
me and
it's
Liam
not
drag
any of
racing
these
down
things.
the street
Feminism-
disturbed
Also,
you.
feminism
Sorry,
isn't a
mate.
monolith.
And he won.
Well, okay, I'll get into that. But
Lots of laugh Ken
basically,
dolls.
feminism is a woman's advocacy movement.
Nobody with a real
in its most
jobs
generous
and
sense.
bills to
Nothing
pay
wrong
has
with
time to
women's
talk
advocacy.
about
However,
this BS. Yeah,
you
pretty
cannot
much.
deny that feminism is a man-hating ideology.
I can deny that.
Well, what is the core tenet of feminism? The patriarchy theory. Agree or
Yep.
disagree?
Not necessarily.
Is it a tenet of feminism? Is patriarchy
To some
theory,
people, yes. In
do
some
you,
sects, yes.
do you believe in the patriarchy?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the patriarchy theory?
Patriarchy theory being that it exists.
Sure. I mean, there's a
Yes,
patriarchy
I believe that the patriarchy
theory.
exists. Yeah.
Well, I would, as far as theories go, theories are not fact, and I would say
Boy, what
Well,
a
it does. We don't have to. We don't have to really theorize. Only 25%.
What a-
of, this
what a
is today,
passive-aggressive
only
bullshit
25% of who
move
is
that
in
was.
Congress, or I mean, we've never had a female president, but 25% of whose Congress is female, and that's today.
Well,
That's in 2023.
That's another apex fallacy. You're looking at the top tier of men. Here, you want to take a look at who occupies the top positions of society.
You can
The
deny,
CEOs,
but that
the
doesn't mean you're
politicians.
right,
But
bitch.
here's where feminists don't like. You don't consider that men occupy the worst positions in society. And I'm not just talking about in jobs.
Ivan
Hold
Jr.
on.
donated $100. Berry's past has her so screwed up. She has issues with masculinity. Her words hate men. Her narrative is painful to bear. Wish I was there. Women are emotional manipulators, and the fem movement further damaged the nuclear family. I'm a man and I have self-control.
You can tell your audience has a lot of sex.
I mean, that's an ad hominem attack. It's, I mean, basically the feminist 101. Oh,
I mean, it was actually a passive aggressive retort, but
fair enough. Okay, so we were talking about patriarchy.
yeah.
Look at her legs
You're saying it was a
shaking.
fallacy.
It's
No,
a
what was I
giveaway.
saying,
She's full of it.
You were saying that what I was saying was a fallacy that 25% of
Oh,
who is
well.
in
Apex fallacy.
Yeah.
Yes. So you don't consider that men occupy the absolute worst positions.
I do consider that.
Right, but this
That
idea
doesn't. That doesn't. That's. I don't. That has nothing to do with that. A patriarchy exists. So a patriarchy would be.
He has issues with masculinity. That sounds like Oz Arts.
Who primarily by men, which passes off power to other men, which is what we have lived in.
This is giving me a
not true.
headache.
Passes off power to other men.
Yes.
No,
and
passes-
men and male interest, and because of that, because of bias, because I mean that's why on the Supreme Court we want people from different backgrounds, is because people will come in with their biases. If most of the people who are in charge of the free world are men, their biases are going to be for men's advantage. They're not going to think.
Well,
about
wouldn't
women. They're
that
not
be
going to
true
think
for
about
fucking
mothers.
women, you piece
They're
of
not gonna
shit?
think
Well,
about
it's
females.
funny you mentioned that because we recently elected a woman to the Supreme Court,
Mhm.
and you talk about the patriarchy and you talk about men. However, if I sort of have a sense of where you're getting at, if we're talking about Roe v. Wade being overturned, there are more women who are pro-life than there are men.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women who are pro-life.
I think everyone gets very caught up in the abortion debate. I think that's a whole nother.
Well,
that's a morality issue.
I don't
more
want to
so
really
than a
go too far
political
there,
one.
but a lot of women will say, well, the overturning of Roe v. Wade and trying to stifle women's
Oz
access to
Arts
abortion.
keeps yelling out his
that is
window
the
for us to
patriarchy.
keep
That
it
is
down.
men
What a
imposing their
buzzkill.
will. However,
Do you think
there's-
the patriarchy only? Do you think that? So,
Well, this
because
is a
you're
comment-
smart, because
I-
you're a
I know where
smart
you're
guy.
going with this. I know where you're going with this.
Patriarchy doesn't just live through men. We all feel it. Women can be misogynist. Men can be misogynist. The patriarchy can live through women.
So, women who are women, are you saying
Women
they
who are women.
uphold the patriarchy? Look, do we
Yes.
currently live in a patriarchy?
Yes.
Under patriarchy, are women oppressed?
Yes.
Ah.
Under patriarchy, are men oppressors?
Yes.
Oh, there you
So
go.
Are you oppressed?
In some ways.
Oh.
How?
I think that. I mean, we talk about the sexual
Ah.
revolution. I think that one form of oppression that all
Yeah, I'll
women
say that.
face
Why is the Asian chick not
subjugation
talking
in the
see as
form
I
of their
can? Yeah,
sexuality.
for
I
sure.
think that women are forced to
Been
perform their
wondering that.
sexuality.
She
I
was
think
on
that
the
women are
other show
forced
when they had
to,
Jabba on there.
What do you mean by perform their sexuality?
Like, I think that women become sexual objects in the eyes of the patriarchy. I think that a lot of men view themselves that way, and I think that a lot of women are comfortable viewing
This is
themselves
the
that way and turn
textbook crap,
objectify
man.
themselves
Straight
and
out of the
objectify
fucking
other
textbook.
women. I think that in a way that men are just not.
Well, that sounds like zero accountability to me. But
I don't think so at all. I think that I'm the first one to take accountability of what I have done for that.
well, you're putting the blame on men for women sexualizing themselves.
Yeah, in a patriarchy, the blame would be on men.
Well, I feel like you can't really win with feminists either. We're
Wow.
trying to stifle women's sexuality,
It
or
takes
we're
teamwork.
encouraging it.
Jesus
but
Christ,
It takes
man.
teamwork. I think
Okay.
first men need to see
What a
women
fucking
as
winner
human
this is.
and their others, not their inferior others. I think if men
I don't,
stop
men-
using,
most men don't view women in that way.
I would disagree with you. But that's
If
mean,
I
that-
was
that's
him,
a
I'd be
bias.
like,
Isn't
so
that a bit of a
you've never
sexist
looked at Jason
statement to me?
Momoa in a
That you
sectional
think that
manner
most
when he
think
takes
men are
off his
sexist?
shirt every 2
Yeah.
seconds?
Well, I
Yeah,
suppose in some
exactly.
ways. So you said you were oppressed. How are you oppressed?
I just talked about that. I talked about sexual subjugation.
But are you currently sexually subjugated
Yes, certainly.
by your fiance?
By my fiance? No.
Well,
I
you're-
think that there are individual players. When we're talking about an ideology and when we're talking about a political ecosystem that's different than individuals, right? I've already bit the bullet that I don't think every man is patriarchal, but I think that
You
the
think most
society
are?
rages. I think that I think that we are less so now than ever before. But I think that I think that we are raised with patriarchal values. So men need to either unlearn that or they don't.
Unlearn what? What do
Patriarchal
men?
values.
Which are what?
That
Yeah.
men are the head of the household, that women should be submissive, that women are incubators,
Ah.
that women are fuck toys.
Well, I don't think men
Wow.
necessarily have that view. But so just on
I
your
don't
first one, you're
hear
talking about a
anything wrong with any of
traditional
those values.
relationship dynamic
Yeah,
where men are the leaders
exactly.
of their household. But
That's a Christian, Judeo-Christian.
She's basically
relationship dynamic.
saying,
That's not
don't be
necessarily
a Christian
like a-
nuclear
even a
family.
natural
bro,
They're
this
relationship
is
bad.
so
relationship
boring.
dynamic.
It's so funny, bro.
I just think,
Yeah.
I just think,
I
I think everything is too.
No, they're loving this shit.
Everything's
No, there
too.
was one guy that literally
hate
said,
it.
like,
Everything's too black and white. Like if we just like it's
Like, this
so
is gonna go
dramatic.
nowhere,
Like
I
it's
don't-
not that dramatic. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It
it's
is
a
that-
good. I
it
think
is
it's a
that
good
dramatic.
conversation, though. I
No,
think
it
it's a
is,
good
but I'm
conversation.
saying the reason
Yeah,
why it's
I
like
think
that
her
and, like, where it's
fiance
from together
is
it's so black and white. If you live in a
some
lot of people think
blue-haired land
what
whale,
I'm
or
saying?
probably
Sure. Okay. So
that Jabba that was on
it's
last
just
night. That's
interesting though that
probably
you
who
bring
she's
up that point
engaged
because
to.
men are in a position where
Hargrave, will you ever
like,
buy
a
a
lot of even
hybrid
feminist
or an
liberal
EV
women
car? Oh
will
fuck
have an
no!
expectation of men to lead.
She can bite
I know.
So-
and I
my
think that
bullet.
that's diluted. I think that that's not feminism. When you, I've seen
It's
videos
a
where,
sliding
where a woman will
spectrum.
call
You're
herself
not a
feminist,
slave.
and then you ask her who should pay on the first date, and they say, "Well,
I
him."
like the new
That's not
Rav
feminism,
4
that's
by
patriarchy.
Well, I like
Well,
my
right,
fucking
but so-
Tundra,
But
but
that
it
kind of
costs
goes
me
back
Those
to
are
my
women
thing
who are,
about
$250
who
dollars
are
to fill up the
misnomering
tank
themselves
right
as
now.
feminists. That is not feminism.
So I have to drive my little
Well, that's
crappy
there's-
Honda
equity,
around.
that's
That's a
not
no
equality.
true Scotsman fallacy. I mean, well, that's
you
not.
are a
that's
little
not,
debater. Would you take debate in high school?
doesn't matter. But no true Scotsman. I mean, basically, you're saying, well, that's not actually true feminism. But
Sure.
look,
That's also anecdotal.
sure. I mean,
That's not your shadow boxing is what you're doing. I don't think that. My form of feminism doesn't think that. I believe in gender
My
abolition.
truth.
I believe in
My
gender
truth
equality.
doesn't
I'm not sure what
say
gender
that.
abolition is.
It means none of this fucking. It means there are two sexes.
Oh,
Yeah, that little
Are
Honda's
you
a good
turf?
car,
Are you-
Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it with
so
33,000
I
miles
wanna
on it
finish
for
my point really quick on equality.
$950,
So
and that
I
car
was
is
basically
worth
saying I don't believe it's
25
for
grand.
equality,
If I was to
feminism.
sell it.
my
That was
most
a goddamn
generous
steal.
definition of it is it's a woman's advocacy movement. I actually think it's a misandrous, man-hating movement that also happens to
This
do.
is why I want to
hold on.
get a
like it's a
hybrid
monolith,
to
and
save
it's
money
not.
on gas.
It pretty much is.
No,
Beca-
it's not.
because
pretty
Yeah,
much
but,
is.
well, here's why. Here's why. Okay,
The
feminism
batteries are
is in every
$20,000 when you have to
feminism
replace
has
them,
seeped
and it takes you
its
half hour
flaws
to an hour to
into pretty
charge
much
the damn
every
thing.
single realm. The mainstream media, hold
So-
on. The mainstream media.
That's if you can
relax,
find a
relax.
charging
The
station.
mainstream media, journalism, news organizations,
Beret Girl will be
academia,
canceled by the
corporations,
left now. Lol.
governments. It's all feminism. Every single university of
Yep.
every single higher education, whatever college, university in this country has either a feminist study, a gender studies, or women's studies program in this country. You know what they all teach? They all teach the patriarchy theory.
Sure.
It
Yep.
teaches that men as a class are oppressors and women as a class are oppressed. That if you teach a whole swath, whole generations of people that they are oppressed and the other gender is to blame for that.
You're very anti-critical race theory, is what I'm hearing. Also,
Of
Well, I
course,
suppose,
fuck
but
that
I
shit.
don't really get into that in this podcast,
Mm.
but you often
Fuck
hear this
that
term
CRT
system or
bullshit.
systemic.
right?
Diesel
I mean,
hybrids
I don't
are the
know of
way
any
to go.
greater system than the
Yeah, if
higher
you can get it.
educational system in this country. And like
would
I
agree with
said,
you.
hold on, but in fact, it's a graduation requirement for a lot of people to take some sort of
You know,
feminist study
it's so
class,
hard to
feminism
believe that
101,
people like this
and
exist
what
in
they're
the
taught
world,
in these
man.
classes. And
I
the
just
majority
couldn't
of people who go
imagine
to
Oh, I
being this
believe
fucking
it.
it's like
stupid.
60%
Yeah.
of women who go to college. Hold on,
Yes.
let me just finish.
Imagine being
So-
this
I'm gonna-
retarded to be sitting here
yeah.
dressed like
Hold on.
this
So
and then
you
having
basically
this
have women who
smug
are going to university,
attitude,
being indoctrinated in
and
this
like
man-hating
your
ideology, which is
whole
feminism.
deal is
It
it's
is
what
a
is this?
man-hating ideology. And many
I
of
don't
the
think that's
early
feminism. I think
pioneers-
women
Dude, you
are
know what I'd
gaslighting
do,
each
man?
other into
I'd
believing
be
that
wearing
that's
a
feminism. I think
jacket
that
on
guys
its
and then I'll
I think that's
face.
unzip it, and then I'll
reactionary
just have a
feminism to
hentai
years of
t-shirt on,
abuse, rape,
and I would just sit there. I'd be like, "Oh, let's discuss."
mistreatment. I think that is not true feminism, and I believe that there is a vested interest. in
Dude, man, I
liberals
will,
trying
man. Just
to
see her reaction,
feed
man. She won't be able to
this
sit there and have the
to
conversation.
future generations.
She's like,
I think
really?
that's
I'm like,
capitalistic.
what?
I
This is
don't-
my
I think that
truth.
that's capitalism at work.
Yeah.
Also, when we talk about the sexual revolution, it does not benefit women. That's not feminism. The sexual revolution only seeks to benefit a very small number of men.
Diesel
right?
is
And that
good,
would be the
Jack,
hypergamous
but
men.
it's
That would be the
it's
top
too
1% of
fucking
men.
noisy.
Right.
That's
Women
the
are not
problem
happy
with Diesel.
that way. That's not feminism.
It's just way too
this
fucking
is a
noisy.
bastardized version of feminism that has been taken from women and given to leftist men who have advantages in women being hypersexualized, promiscuous, not treating their bodies like their bodies. Like that's not feminism. This is something else entirely. This is a bastardized version of this.
Well,
The
again,
girl in
not
the
true
red,
Scotsman
try not to
fallacy,
laugh.
but, so, look, and I want to finalize my whole thing as far as why I believe feminism is not about equality. Here's why: because if feminists will not fight for a component. That's not the right word. Feminists will not fight for equality if said equality does not stand to benefit women. So,
it's equity. So I know. So
No,
there
but
are
it's-
certain,
fuck
there are certain
equity.
times when.
hold on. Let me just finish my point really quick. So,
Go ahead.
relax, lady.
Ah,
Okay.
bitch. Why'd
Yeah,
you do
fuck
that?
her,
Fuck
man.
headphones, you fucking cunt.
I fucking
If-
hate this bitch.
If
Dude,
I'm trying
I
to
swear, as
articulate
soon
this
as she
properly.
starts her
Feminists
rants,
will
my
not fight for
internet starts
equality if
lagging like
said
a
equality
motherfucker.
does not reap a benefit to women. So, for example,
I'm seriously like
military
thinking
conscription.
I might go
This is
look
what I
at
was just
her
gonna talk about. We're
Instagram
talking
and
about
just send her a
equity.
thing saying "fuck you"
I'm
and
not
block you.
really familiar with this
Block
term
her.
of
She's just
equity,
a
like
total
Equity is
fucking.
to
I
push their
hate
own
this
need, and
fucking
it's
bitch,
taking
man.
into account that males
Equality of
and
outcome.
females are different.
Dresses
and so they
like
need
an
different
idiot,
things.
looks like
So
an idiot,
If we were to go
talks
with
like
the
an
basis
idiot.
that both the sexes have equal dominion over the earth,
I
and they
mean,
are different.
how the fuck do you
Different things are gonna
expect
happen.
anyone to take you
Yes, I believe that
seriously
they have-
different.
when you look like a
Yes, I
fucking
believe that they
French
are different.
painter
So
from the
couldn't it be argued
1800s?
then? I mean, you mentioned that there's a gap.
You
in
know what
terms
she
of
reminds
people
me
who are
of?
at the top of politics
One of
and the
those
top of
Black
corporations.
Panther people,
Couldn't
you
you
know, not from
argue that
Marvel.
there's
Oh,
like
yeah,
from
with
that,
the hat,
that
yeah.
movement.
that pushes
Yeah,
men
and the big leather
to
jacket.
want to
too.
achieve.
Yeah.
I believe in a naturalistic patriarchy.
She
So
thinks
I
she's
think that
fucking,
patriarchy is naturally
I
what we
forget the
come
name of the
to when
guy.
there is a stronger, bigger
Oh, she
sex,
thinks she's
right?
like some
That's
intellectual
tribalism.
or
That's
something. Like,
Darwinism. That's
I'm
evolution.
this high-minded
right? The stronger,
person,
biggest
and
of the group is
I'm
going to want
you're
dominion over the
stupid and
smaller
all
group.
this.
But what I think that served a purpose in Neolithic times. I don't think now in the post-technological age, almost in the post-human age, that the patriarchy needs to be so well defined. Right? It made sense in the 50s or even before then. Even when we're talking
Post-human
about
age? What the
1800s, it made sense before you could do anything on the computer, make your money on the computer doing podcasts. Right now, you wouldn't hold up. You're not fucking muscular, 6'8", fucking hunting things with spears. That's what a man is.
Oh,
Never
he can-
you!
For these
Yeah,
gender
she'd be
roles,
I
dead.
disagree with that.
this
disagree
patriarchy
with
She'd be
that.
eaten
is
by a
unneeded,
fucking
and women are
T-Rex.
actually evolutionarily also very well suited
Oh,
to
God,
powerful
Amish,
positions.
don't make me
Beaten
We're
block
by
very
a
you.
fucking
agreeable.
guy.
We are very good at
I
compromise.
can't
We're very
believe
good
you're
at
saying this.
communicators.
You,
Whereas
damn
men
you.
are
Damn
unfortunately
you.
losing some value because a lot of it is brute force.
You
Right?
bastard.
I don't know. I'm
Post-technologically,
I'm not gonna lie, man.
I
I'd
kind of
bang her
reject
too.
a couple of your
Oh,
statements there.
which
God.
ones?
Well, I mean, you say that
Just to
men
hurt
is
her
like
feelings
brute force,
afterwards.
we're only attuned
Ugh.
to physical labor.
Well, we know that women are on average have higher IQs than men. We know that we're more agreeable.
No,
we know that
that's-
we have better communication
not
skills.
true.
We're more emotionally
Oh, God.
No, women don't have higher IQs than men. I think it's actually
do.
equal.
No. So the distribution for men have high. The distribution is
No.
more.
I'm
is
not
more
even thinking
oscillating.
this.
Are you talking about greater male variability?
So there is greater
talking
male
about that?
variability.
So
but women are
no,
on
but
average
the
on
average-
average higher IQ than men.
No, the average is equal.
No.
Here's the difference, though.
Fuck that
There's
Asian is
more. Here's the
smoking,
difference.
Oh my
God
god,
damn.
There's more
did you see what
variability with
that
that.
Asian
Yeah,
just
no.
did
Here's the
though?
difference.
Know that.
Here's
What?
the difference with IQ. It's called the greater male variability. So you
She
have
got up,
you have a
gave
higher
him the
proportion
water
of
that she got
hyper intelligent,
before she
like
took a drink
very
herself.
high IQ men, but you also
That's a
have
good girl.
really dumb men. You have a much higher proportion of
Yes.
really dumb men.
Yeah.
So, but the
Went
average,
right over her head
No,
too.
the average.
Damn it.
No, the
The
female
average is
Oh
the
look,
same.
now she's even sharing her drink
average
with
is the
him.
same.
The average.
I think that might be her boyfriend, like
That's not
Jack's been saying.
true. I don't know how to argue. I don't know how to
So
argue this. It's
if
not what you're
women
saying is
on
not
average
true.
have higher
There are
IQs
more
than
women-
smart nerds
I would
should
say
be
that
drowning
There are
in
more
pussy.
women with higher IQs than men, but there is greater variability
no,
in
but
men.
I'm talking about the average. So, at the middle, I think you're right that there are more women in the middle that have higher IQs. However, if we're talking about genius level IQs,
Yes, but
there are
that's not-
more men who are.
Yes, but who cares about those men?
Those are the men that are going to.
Who
be
cares about those
really
men?
shifting
Apparently, those
things, I
girls
think.
on
You don't
Tinder
think that we should cultivate
trying to find
genius?
them.
Hey, Brian,
What's up?
respectfully, is this a panel with you guys or with everyone?
Well, I mean, you guys are welcome to jump in if you
The
want.
the
I mean,
Asian
I
doesn't
hate
do
how
anything.
that's
No,
so, you know.
it's annoying because she's the hottest fucking one there.
So okay, I will move on. We need to do a couple super chats. Maybe if you're down to come back sometime, we can continue the debate. I want to wrap really quick on
Yeah, get the fuck
the whole
out of
equality
here.
thing. So again, my whole thing is, look, with feminism, if equality cannot be reaped, feminists will not fight for it. So equality that, for example, perhaps comes at the detriment of women, even if it's equality, and honestly, even if it's
That's a
equity,
really nice jacket.
even if it's equity or even if it's equality,
His or
feminists won't
hers?
fight for it.
There are no solutions, there are only trade-offs. Okay? So I
His.
understand what you're saying, right? When we talk about like the military thing, when we talk about like a draft,
Mhm.
women would not be involved in the
I've
draft.
actually got a
Right?
jacket
We're not
that
gonna
looks
do-
like
though.
hers,
No,
but
they
mine's
ought
got a
to not
hydro
be.
Pull the
patch on the
microphone closer
side.
towards you and tilt it up.
No,
Yes,
they
women
ought to
should
not be.
So you're telling me that we live in a patriarchy where women are oppressed. However, men have been throughout all of human history have been put through the meat grinder of war and have been the cannon fodder.
There are trade-offs. There are no solutions. There are only trade-offs. I understand that the patriarchy would also oppress men, and also it
Rising
is
wants
just a
to hit
material
that
reality
because
that
the
it kind of
hat
sucks to
reminds
be a
him
man.
of
If you're upholding the
Naota
patriarchy, it also
from
sucks that you
Persona.
guys get the brunt of the stick. But with great power comes great responsibility, right?
Do you think
What's
an
what's
average man
Naota
is
from
upholding
Persona?
a supposed patriarchy?
No,
Okay, so
I think some patriarchal values certainly, but not the patriarchy.
This dude
Sorry?
looks gay.
but you,
Okay.
but you
Cornbread
think
Man
that women
says
should not be
I'm
subject
like
to
a
Risey
patriarchy.
wants to.
motherfucker.
Okay, Risey
No.
wants to
Hold
hit
on.
that because the hat reminds
Well,
him
that's not
of
equity or
Naoto
Women are
equality.
from
subjected to being
Persona.
the people who literally bring in
Oh,
the
I still
next
haven't checked out Persona.
offspring
My brother keeps
generationally. I
telling me
think that
to
we're
though.
doing okay with our jobs. Our biological imperatives are pretty
Ah,
much taken
but
care
there's
of.
not.
This
There's
dude
Yeah,
not
looks
that's an
gay.
government
that's an anime
compelled
or a video
pregnancy.
game.
Maybe there should
I
be.
Okay.
can't remember which is it.
I doubt you would be in favor
But
of that.
Yeah,
he's
I'm not.
inside and he's a
Um,
man. The girls are
look.
wearing nothing. How is
Look,
he
I don't think
not
there should be
hot
war.
with
we're
3
talking
layers?
about patriarchy. We're talking about women are oppressed, men are the oppressors. Look, it's my
Hello,
position that
it's Bath.
if you want to
It's
play
both.
this oppression game,
The leather
perfectly
jacket dude.
Men
prepared
are
to play-
oppressed by
hold on.
patriarchy also.
Right, but this idea that men have it easy and that men are the oppressors and women are the oppressed.
I don't think men have it easy.
But I'm about
He put on
I'm
makeup.
prepared to
I don't
say
think he
that
is wearing makeup.
men are more oppressed than women.
Look at the Asian chick. She's like, I'm
In
so
certain
tired
ways,
of this.
I would agree.
No,
I would say
broadly
that-
speaking, men are more oppressed
Oh, that
than
Asian
women.
chick's like so over this
The-
crap.
The worst outcomes in life occur more to men than they do to women.
The worst outcomes, meaning
The worst outcomes.
like poverty, suicide.
Homelessness, yes, that. being
He's not
conscripted
gay,
to
but
go to
seems
war is
clueless
Patriarchy
on
affects
some
both of us in
basic
different ways.
shit.
I don't think it's a
not
competition.
patriarchy.
He said
There's
he
no
was
patriarchy.
autistic
The
the
world's
other day.
evils affect us in different ways. I don't think it's a competition of whether or not you're more oppressed or I'm more oppressed.
Well,
If
feminists
you want to
made
be a
it
men's rights
competition.
activist, go ahead, be a men's rights activist.
Well, if
I will
you're
support
saying
you
you're
What do you mean,
oppressed
go ahead? I already
and that
am.
men are
Okay,
oppressing
slay.
you, then
I will support
that's
you.
a contest.
I will
you
say
stupid
I'm
idiot.
against,
That's what you
know,
said.
certain forms of
You said you're
circumcision.
oppressed.
I want to find out.
That's actually a great example. Circumcision.
You know, if there
Immediately
was a
upon
god
birth,
in this
men
world,
are-
that dog would bite her right on her
This is something
fucking
that
cunt
impacts
face.
men. As a baby,
Man, look at
men
that
are
Asian.
are
Bite her.
Damn.
Well, that's not something that only affects. It's
Oh,
only the
no,
West,
she's
certainly,
smoking.
but
That
female
fucking
circumcision
Asian is
pervasive
so
in other
goddamn hot,
I mean,
man.
yes, there is female
Fuck.
circumcision, but
Okay, sorry.
move
okay,
the
sorry,
fuck
sorry,
on.
sorry, sorry,
No,
sorry.
but it's like, look, as soon as men are birthed in this
Asian
country,
women always look
they are
tired.
they are mutilated upon birth.
Yeah.
I mean, like we can. I'll just leave
You
it at
can be
this.
a men's rights
men,
activist.
Men are more oppressed than women. Change my mind. You can't do
You
it.
gotta put
men
her.
Are more oppressed than women. It is what it is.
I
You gotta
I think
put
claiming
her
the
as the
oppression
thumbnail
logics
for
is
the
a
next
little
Kiana
gauche.
stream.
Gauche.
Yeah.
Is that left?
Oh, you're gonna like the picture I have
Gauche,
for the
just
next
meaning
Kiana.
tacky.
Oh, okay. You're speaking French. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I'll get a good laugh.
Means, I should know.
I'll
this.
show it to you later.
Le droit? Wait. Ah, fuck. Whatever. It's French. It's French. I would say though, if you're
guy just did a
criticizing this
pussy
oppression
symbol.
Olympics thing, like men really like
Oh man.
didn't bring this up. But
Maybe you should. That's the patriarchy at work. You can't bring it up. You can't be
no,
emotional.
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like when you basically have feminism doing its best to like.
Look at that. They're both laughing at her.
Oh my, hold up.
Daniel donated $100. I paid
Something's
$100
happening.
to
Is it
speak
going
for
downhill?
everyone and ask
Turn the
if
camera
anyone
around. I
wants
want to see what they're laughing
Chat.
at.
Wait,
Yeah.
Eric, show us the chat.
Stream is going downhill fast.
Daniel, thank you for the 200. Appreciate it. Yo, chat. One in the chat if you want me and Beret to continue having a debate on feminism and patriarchy, or two in the chat. Let's bring it back to dating. Also, I have a bunch of fucking TTS and
Well, Bray, I have a question for you. You said girls shouldn't get drafted. Aren't you all about for like equality?
Ivan Jr. donated $100. Beret go to Afghan and preach.
They want us to move on.
USA woman drive.
The young guy keeps making pussy hands.
Woman are loved here.
I hate you.
The
I
rest
hate you,
of the
69.
panel is dead. All of chat is
We know where Cornbread Man stands.
due to cams everywhere, woman increasing in crime. I'd crush this topic in 20 minutes. Men fight wars.
Okay,
Oculus Razor, men fight wars.
well, okay, last thing, and then we'll move on.
Even the dog is bored.
It's not
she
going to be
said.
the last thing.
No, it's gonna be the last thing. It's gonna be the last thing. I swear to God.
It's your podcast. Take it by
Last
the
thing.
balls.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm like
Oh
subscribed.
my god, look at how
Julia
tiny
Sandoval.
her hands are.
Don't subscribe to her OnlyFans. Okay.
Julia Lynn Sandoval.
She
on
got like
Instagram.
little Barbie
So,
doll hands. What the
last
fuck?
thing, and then
Yeah, and she's wearing a jacket 10 times her size.
military
Yeah.
conscription. Look at it. She's like headbutting the.
Why is
fucking-
she
Because I know that-
headbutting
I
that?
know what you're gonna say. You're gonna repeat yourself for the 5th time, where you
No,
talk
I'm not gonna
about
repeat myself.
where you're like, I don't really know what equity means, and I'm like, okay, well,
No, I have one point, and then we're gonna move on. So last thing here is we can talk about grievances, and can you stop?
Sorry.
Okay, we can talk about grievances. We can talk about oppression. Look, ultimately, my view is that women often say, "Oh, the wage gap. This I have this grievance over here, grievance over there. I can't mansplaining, manspreading, whatever."
yeah.
All of women's collective grievances are overshadowed by one
Little
sole
shits.
grievance of
The
men.
guy's such a
and
troll
that
over
is
there.
Forced military conscription.
Sure.
So,
Well, I don't think that forced military conscription was the.
well, warfare has been, let's say, forced upon the vast majority of men. I suppose there are some volunteers
Sure.
also. However, you can make the argument that society sort of created this glory around warfare, and back in the 1800s, back in World War I, there weren't people weren't really tuned in to they didn't have TV and reenactments and VFX to really recreate the brutality of war. They didn't have Saving Private Ryan. They didn't have All Quiet on the Western Front. World War I and World War II were the most brutal, especially World War I with the trench warfare is absolutely brutal.
I'm aware.
And so that sole grievance of that was exclusive
She's
to
such a
men,
malice
warfare,
cunt, man. She's
throughout
got
all of
no
human
fucking
history.
love for veterans.
Men were tasked.
Yeah, she's a real
let's
piece
say,
of
it's not even
shit.
tasked. Men were forced to go and fight and die horrible deaths and come back maimed and come back injured and have post-traumatic stress disorder. This sole grievance of men, and there are many grievances men do have, this sole grievance outshadows
Brian, this was also during a time where we thought that men should lead, men should be the breadwinner, the household earner, they should be the strong man. Masculinity was valued, femininity was spit on during this time.
That's not
So
true.
yes, there are
That
trade-offs.
is not true.
Yes, there are trade-offs.
Femininity
What a
was not
fucking
spit
bitch,
on.
man.
Yes, men valued wartime and they valued strength more than they valued
That's-
motherhood, and that has always been true.
That's an
That
absurd
has always
statement.
been true.
Men do
Okay.
not
What
value
the
Agree
war.
to,
fuck?
agree to disagree then.
Men do not
But
value war.
when you give yourselves the baton, you
Nobody
have to wield
values
it.
war,
shit in
you
your
c-
bed,
I
and now
fucking
you have to
hate this
fucking lay in
cunt,
it.
man.
So if you think that you're
That's
so
rather
What a
strong,
fucking
dismissive.
idiot.
That's rather
strong, and
dismissive.
I listen. This
Fuck
is,
you,
I
man.
don't think that anyone should be drafted. I'm anti-war. Hey, baby, peace and love.
Oh, of
I don't
course
think
you
that-
are.
Also, we probably have the
No.
technology to make robots and cyborgs fight for us at this point. We don't need to be doing all that we're doing, right? I really think that the military is.
If I knew
That's
how
how
to do-
fucking Terminator started.
But
Yeah.
you're talking about.
If
you
I knew
know,
how to do what
history
Yana Fui
where
does,
that
I
was
would take
men's
this
role.
bitch's
I'm a
face
gender abolitionist. I don't
and I would
think
put it on
should
that
be
scene on
anyone's role by
Independence
default.
Day
I don't believe
where
that
those
to be true, but
liberals
when we're
are on
talking
top
about
of the building
biological evolution,
and they're
you
going,
would
"Oh,
be
come
better
save us
suited
from
to
the
fight in a war.
Republicans," and all that
Sorry, it's not
bullshit. And then the
5'2" fucking woman
the ship
screaming at you at a
opens up and
fucking
it blows
table.
up that building and kills
gonna
all
be a
of them.
man.
Right, I agree with you that men are probably.
I would have
better
her. I would
suited
put
to
her face
warfare.
on that
Sure.
lady, the one that has
However,
that
Doing
sign
anything
going,
against the
But
rights of
"Save
someone in the
us,
free
save us from
world is a problem.
Republicans,"
The
and the
draft
ship
is a
blows them
problem
up.
in general.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that men throughout history.
do you want
were-
reparations?
I was never drafted.
Okay. But you're talking about how that was
What?
the biggest male grievance. You're saying that that was
It
the biggest
is.
form of oppression. So if you are
But-
still
but-
oppressed, do you want reparations?
Well, I
You,
am.
you
still
can't get
subject to military
reparations if you're
conscription.
not a slave, you dumb
I don't
bitch.
think you should be.
Hold on.
I don't think
God,
that
what
most
a
feminists
fucking
would be like,
idiot.
hell yeah.
Hey, how old are you? 21? 21. Did you register for the selective service?
No.
You probably did. You just forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Also, there are so many fucking tanky Trumpies that are like, yeah, let's go fight in this war that no one has to fucking be drafted anymore. Also, what wars are we fighting? We have nuclear weapons.
Well, it's convenient for you to say that when.
Oh my God.
As far as in the past, say 10 or 20 years.
What do you think is going
I
on
mean,
in
ever
Ukraine, you fucking idiot?
Ever since the end of the Cold War, I say we are probably closer to potential war than at any other point in
Now?
our history. Yes.
Oh, God damn it, Rising.
Yes,
You're
for
fucking
sure.
silly.
For
We have
sure.
nuclear
Ukraine?
weapons.
For sure.
Ukraine?
Us? We're America's fucking chilling. We're the biggest power in the fucking world. We're
Oh,
leaders of the
China is
fucking
making
free
pacts
world.
with Russia.
America is chilling.
You think there's gonna be if there's gonna be a
They're-
war, it's gonna be
we
a
got
nuclear
Sleepy
war.
Joe.
We're gonna be
We
fucking
got
wiped
Sleepy
out.
Joe in
Let's go
charge.
from war to,
I mean,
from dating to war.
I would say mutually, there's MAD. Mutually
We're not the
assured
only one with
Thank you for
nukes, you
explaining that to
fucking
me. I'm
bitch.
aware of it.
Okay, well, I don't need the attitude with the condescension, but
You've been condescending me this whole time.
I haven't been
Oh,
condescending. to you.
God.
That's a fallacy. That's a... Yes, you have.
That's not. It's not.
Here we go.
I can
it's
be a
not-
bitch too. I can be a dick too.
It's not.
My
condescending
favorite
for
so
me-
sensitive.
YouTube
it's not
panel, a
condescending
guy
for me to point
who
out
looks like a
fallacious argument.
homeless lesbian
And you roll
and
your
an
eyes, but okay.
anorexic
Okay, so,
sociopath.
Look. Final thing. Okay.
You
I don't
guys-
know what
this is it?
happened to Risey. He
You guys
must have
ate
went to
that
go get
conversation
dinner.
up
or
Yo,
and
something.
men
no
have been
crumbs.
more oppressed than women.
Like,
Point blank.
damn.
Period. Boom.
In
That's
different
Probably
ways. I
crashed.
don't know why you want to be perpetual victim.
People are literally
it's
saying
little.
move on.
You're a little. You're a
No,
little
I'm just-
victim.
Probably losing.
I'm just playing the game. I'm playing. The
I'm not
game.
playing this game. You're shadowboxing.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. We have a shit ton of fucking chats and shit. Oh my god.
This is the most ignorant idiot I think I've ever seen.
Did we do the one where it said you were?
I mean,
How
she
crazy
has
is
no idea. I can't believe how. Imagine
Took it
coming
easy.
on a
Did you read
show.
this one?
And
chick with the
looking
black
this
hat, you are too deep
retarded.
in your ideology, you don't realize how
I
crazy
mean,
you
this
sound. I
this
think
lady
you're
is just
stupid.
wrecking herself
Wow,
horrifically.
that's mean to say that.
That's hot.
Que onde esse?
Is she a communist? Yeah, well, she's a socialist.
All right,
That's
we
what
have,
she said.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Whoa.
Okay, we have Ivan Jr. here coming in. Hold on. Can you hide? Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Go for it if you want to read it.
Oh, Beret started off good and now went off the rails. Seems more like a two-way conversation with Beret. The rest of the panel is dead. Sold themselves for cheap money. Came on your show as a flex. No
Right.
intelligence. They have the two next to you. Imagine I mute Beret.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, we have another one coming in here.
Oh, right. Did you see what what Will
ahead,
Hung
read
said?
Chick with black jacket. You can easily be debunked in all your arguments. Then try it, pussy.
Are you there?
Then try it, pussy.
Is she a
My ad is
communist?
themoid
Wow.
on
No,
everything.
he said.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on.
My
no.
Discord
Okay.
is
Can you
loony
hear me?
bin. Come
Yeah, I
debate
can hear
me,
you.
fucker. You're so big on the patriarchy. but
YouTube
how
panel,
long
a guy
has-
who looks like a homeless
Sorry,
lesbian
just
and an
kidding.
anorexic
Sorry.
sociopath.
But
Hey,
how long
that
has
was
the
actually
matriarchy
a
ever stood
compliment.
test
The
of
last
time?
one,
There's
I
never
like
been a
that.
matriarchy. Women cannot lead. It's not because they are not able to. Oh my god, this is.
Yo, it
Can
gets
we-
to a point where it's like, is this even?
Yeah,
about
that
them?
was
Like,
actually
is it right
nice.
at this point
Ah.
anymore? Like,
No, literally.
Yeah,
it's about
maybe
nothing.
maybe
It's
he's
very small.
turning here. Maybe we're winning him over finally.
like what are
Do
What
you
is going
do you
on?
fuck
You
with
guys-
the war?
Name 3 wars, guys.
Wait, unless I'm the
Name
homeless
3.
lesbian.
Yeah, I don't know who.
No, you're not
whoever.
anorexic.
All right, read
gonna
this
make
one.
No.
Read that
Well, you're not
Men
anorexic,
lead,
so
women
yeah,
follow.
that's
Black
mine.
jacket lady, you will be old
Alright.
and single. I'm engaged, fuckhead. And single unless you accept how reality is. You are lost. You need to go on fresh and
We're
fit to
not.
be saved. If you don't, all your hope will be like loads of women nowadays.
Yeah, she's
Dude,
engaged
fuck
to
you.
her
I'm
wife.
so
who
happy,
killed her.
and I'm in an equitable relationship with my partner
I'd like
who
to
values
see
me as another human
my
being.
gut feeling is either it was that fatty from the other day, that beast, or it's like
Okay,
a
here,
90-pound
I'm gonna pull another one up
Antifa
here.
loser in
Go
Seattle.
ahead.
That would be
Hilarious
my
watching the
guess
girls
of who she's
silently have
engaged
by this
to.
engaging combo between Brian and Laugh.
Because
Everyone
if
trying
you
to
look
joke
at
on
her,
Laugh,
she's
way
got
out of
the
their
whole
league. They belong. Laugh and
Antifa
Brian are
look
putting on
here.
a lesson. B and L have co-host level chemistry.
You down to come back on?
If you fly me out.
What the fuck?
It's a bit expensive. Listen, I'm giving you content. This is a trade. This is a fair trade. No,
Yeah,
I
aren't
live in
you?
Salt Lake City right now.
You live in Utah? That
Yeah, shout out
explains
Utah.
it.
It's gorgeous there. It's
That
gorgeous. Have you ever been to
explains
Zion
Holy shit!
National
I
Park?
figured
I've
out
been
who
to,
she
I've
reminds
been
me of.
to,
It's incredible. unbelievable.
Was it Salt
Fucking
Lake City as well?
Stormfront.
Yeah, that's where I live.
But a
Lake
cunt
City.
version
Yeah,
of
it's really
Stormfront. Like Stormfront would suck your
Roma
dick.
Army,
She's
yo,
evil.
sup?
This bitch is
Oh my,
Stormfront.
holy
A bad
whoa,
version.
Whoa,
Roma Army.
Jacket.
Yo,
Cunt.
yo, wait.
I know who Roma Army is.
Oh, Roma, I'm so sorry it's taking me this long to get to your fucking super. My bad.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she's based. Wait, that's a
That's pretty
500.
good,
What does that
actually.
trigger? Does that?
Dude, she was also saying like she was
Oh,
also being
yes. Hold on,
racist
Roma.
before
I
too.
don't know if
She's
you're-
like,
Roma, I don't know if you're
I'll
still
say
watching.
it. I'll say
Roma,
it. Yeah,
type in
they
the chat if
do
you're still
do
watching.
the
Sorry,
bit more
it's taking me
crimes.
so long to get to your super chat here. We got. Woo.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yo,
this. Cut
Thank
front.
you for the
There you go. That's a
550
perfect
Canadian
name.
Feminism
Cut
is nothing
front.
but corporate interests.
Cunt
If
front,
she was so
yes,
full, she
cunt
would know
front.
that men are more oppressed. Based, yo,
I want to send
this
her
is
a
like-
super chat. I
what
got
was
no
that
money in the
Minority
bank
Report
account.
movie? You know what I'm talking about with Tom
Oh,
Cruise?
cunt front to shut up.
You watch a lot of movies.
Premonition. She had a premonition about this conversation. I'll hide it.
What the
I
fuck's
agree-
wrong?
I
Who
agree
doesn't
that
watch
there's a-
movies?
a
Shit, now she hates
No,
movies.
No, you can. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got some super chats coming for you.
I hate to hear
just
her
in a
view
second.
on
I
anime.
drive back
got
to
you.
LA. It's
Yeah.
2 hour
Oh,
drive.
I gotta
I'm-
drive back to LA.
Our friends
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
I know
I'm not
she
even
would
talking.
hate it.
Yeah, no, they don't even have to
Like,
More-
honestly,
Storm Guevara.
okay, what's everyone's bra size?
What the
What's everyone's bra size? What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, this is a dating. It literally is about dating.
Okay,
It's not about
how
war.
big is too big? How big is too big?
Big.
What does size matter? Like, you guys want to have the same stupid fucking conversations, you can do it, or you can try to engage in this conversation.
We have. And guess what you do?
When?
Over talk.
Maybe
Above
I'm
all
over
of
talking.
us.
Well, maybe
For
your
an
points.
hour,
Maybe your
hour, 20
points aren't
minutes.
salient.
And you literally, and
Maybe
you
your
literally
points
said
aren't
the
salient.
same
Oh, we need to
Sorry,
have
go
her
back.
talk to TJ.
Everyone, no, go ahead. Link your OnlyFans. Do your thing.
Hey,
Julius-
Roy.
Julia Sandoval.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh my.
Please tip me,
Nikki
please.
Barbie.
Please
need
help
it.
us.
Yo, send the asteroid. Okay. Wait. Do you want to share more thoughts? Because I want to try to.
Yo, I literally am losing
Just
brain cells
what-
as we
what-
speak.
What
My
if
bra
I share
size
some
is a 34
advice?
double
Some
Z.
good advice from it. Yeah.
Wait, can you tilt the microphone up towards you a little bit? Just so
Yeah.
that's scuffed as fuck. Wait, scoot into the table. So,
Okay.
can you put your dog on the table? By the way, can the dog?
I wanted to, but I didn't know if he'd get
Yeah,
mad.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love that. Thanks.
All right, the dog is.
Chicken.
Let's talk about.
Doggies.
Do you
wanna be on the
Dog or
table?
cat?
do you guys think that like guys who get dogs like they kind of do that shit like to get pussy? You know
No.
what I'm saying?
I think it's like
Honestly-
emotional support.
Honestly, I think
yeah.
it's so.
having
like,
a friend with you.
I think it's such a
Company.
good thing when I see a guy treat like animals.
dog
and
well?
Yeah, a dog well,
Mhm.
because then that's when you know that they're going to be very
Treating a
good with-
woman
It's
well.
a sign of maturity for responsibility.
Yeah.
Sure.
hmm
Wow. Okay, I'm taking it off members only, by the way. So.
God,
it's
that
not
one in the
chat's gonna
middle
be
is
pretty crazy
rancid,
here.
man.
Okay, so hold on.
Which one? The one in the
Did
red?
we do the one from Roma Army? Yeah.
No, the one in like
Oh
the
my
middle of the
God.
table.
Yo,
Okay.
Roma Army, she's gonna be on the show. By
Her,
the way. I
next
would
to the
love
sex
have
doll.
you and Roma
Okay,
on the
She's
show.
next to
alright.
the
Would you be
sex
down?
doll.
Yeah, she's the one that
Okay.
keeps going.
Build a
Oh,
fire
damn
and
it.
all that shit.
She'll be back.
Rezzy's having internet issues.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Light saves thanks for the
Ooh,
100. If a woman
not
says
this
it doesn't
shit.
matter, it matters to a guy. Oh, we're talking about. This
Oh,
was from our
Hervey, you're
podcast
gonna laugh at
conversation.
this. This one
Alright,
here
well,
in the
sorry it's taking me
corners
so
in
long to get to these guys.
SJW. She keeps
We were,
arguing
having a discussion
feminist
with
crap.
with a woman who
That's why we're EFAPPing
is a
this. But
feminist.
she's a total
so that shit
idiot.
just kept going. Okay. Thank you, man. Madison, can you read this one?
She
for
said,
me?
"How can there be war when we have nukes? Nobody wants to fight with nukes, and she thinks we're the only ones that have nukes."
Please.
She's
Please.
such a total
stop.
idiot.
Please
Guys,
stop
we're
reading it.
begging.
I will pay you.
Okay, let
Pay
me
you
Keep-
finish.
keep reading it,
$51.
keep reading it.
Like,
Destroying modern Western culture by removing the nuclear family by telling women that the raising of children and home making is inferior to working a 9 to 5. Thanks.
I think it's disgusting. I think that statistically women are happier with children and with purpose in their life. And I think that there are biological imperatives that make us want to have babies and pair bond.
All right, Sir Alt Swift, thank you for that. Oh my God, the chat is on fire. You guys are, oh my God, it is. Oh, really quick, I got to shout out the Twitch people. Then we're going to continue with the soup chats, and then we're going to wrap the show. Hopefully soon. Okay. Eric, can you pull up the Twitch? Oh shit, we got so many people. Oh my God, the chat is on fire. Can you scroll down over on the activity feed on the overside? Scroll, keep growing.
Brian has last thinged 10 times.
literally.
True.
Yo, Reaper, thank you for the tier 1. Scroll up, Eric. Thank you for all the bits, guys. Wait. Mike, thank you for the Prime. Blaze, thank you for the prime. Belly Button, thank you for the gifted sub. Yo, Hype Train,
Oh
hello.
God, is he gonna read every
Intruder, thank
single
you for the
fucking
prime.
one? He's
Noob,
as
thank
bad
you
as
for the prime.
you.
Sorry, thank you for the tier
God
1.
damn
Noy,
it.
thank you for the prime. Yo, guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow, drop us a prime sub if you have one. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch. Quick, free,
Dude, I
easy way
love keeping
every
up
single
with my
s-
chat,
every
but I'm
single
not
month to
fucking
support
gonna
the
thank
show.
every motherfucker.
Noy, Jasari, did I say Jasari? Thank you for the tier 1. Noob, thank you for the prime. Noy, thank you for the prime. More Sport, thank you for the prime. Asa, thank you for the follow. Sin, thank you for the follow. Cooler Axe, thank you for the follow. Modern Star, thank you for the follow. Saber Cross, we got some badass names over here. Cooler
How
Axe,
big is
Modern
too
Star,
big when you
Saber
did wake
Cross.
up in the hospital?
19K, thank you for the follow, guys. All right, cool. Super chat time. Hashirama Senju. What currency is this, by the way?
This guy
Is
sent
this
$1,100.
I don't know. Madison, will you read this? Will you do the honors?
Of course.
I think that's like
Model,
yen
you
or
are
some
married, but you
shit.
are not a wife. The only reason you got married is because you found a monkey simp who would put a ring on it.
Stop shaking. Stop
I'm so
literally,
sorry.
literally shaking.
I'm actually a
literally-
great wife, and your comments mean nothing to me. So move on.
How long have you been married?
2 years, and I've been with him
Yes.
for 6.
Can I have you read this one?
That's the thing. Men are made are made fun of. I literally haven't eaten. Like I'm so hungry that I can't even like.
Oh, that is not a part of the super chat.
That's literally how I feel.
Who the fuck is laughing?
I think
Pretty
it's
long
she's
one.
playing
That's
music
long.
or something.
Okay.
You want me to read it?
Yeah,
or
go
no?
ahead.
Okay. That's the thing. Men are made fun of if they haven't had sex. I got personally ridiculed in public at a comedy show for being a virgin, but no one seems to be bringing this up. What about men's issues? I don't disagree that feminism is a good thing.
I don't disagree. Double negative.
Feminism is
Yeah,
okay.
no shit.
You should be women's
Nope.
rights activists and men's rights
Disavow.
activists. You can do your thing. I can do my thing.
Disavow. Yo, Cool Camo Gaming. Thank you for the Australian 50.
Disavow.
Appreciate it. It is funny though. Like you
It's
often
that
hear,
Spanish
"Oh, we shouldn't
laughing
slut
guy."
Shame. We shouldn't do this. However, men are virgin.
That's what he
shamed,
was
or they're shamed
playing?
if They can't get that's like the go-to.
Yeah,
Don't hit
yeah,
the
it
button.
is. Yeah, that's that fucking.
Just like
Okay.
yeah,
someone
I
plays
think
the
it's less
clip all
about
the
the
time.
gender and it's more
Well,
about
everyone
like,
plays the
not
clip.
making. I mean, it's a comedy show, so when you go there, you get like you sit at the front, you're expected to get shit on, but it's common decency. Like, just don't be an asshole. Maybe.
Word.
It's like-
I want to know
Also,
how the
you literally
comedian knew
look
that he was a
like
virgin.
this guy I went to high school with, and it's really creeping me out.
Hey,
I've been trying to
did you
figure
have
this
a
out the
shirt
whole
on
time,
saying
and-
I'm a
You went to
virgin?
high school together?
No,
Probably not.
no.
Was
but
he,
you,
was he a legend or was he?
Brian, no chemistry with the
Was he a
other
Chad?
chicks,
He was-
just with the
he was so
beret
bad.
chick. Lots of laugh. That's the
Truly.
reality.
For that. All right. Her thank you for 50.
Mexican laughing clip
Wait,
from
put it
a
back on the
talk
thing.
show.
The Pomeranian is the smartest female on the panel. The
People
blondes
make
on the
fun
not
of
wrong.
virgins too.
are the very attractive as well.
love you, Hearn.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Hearn. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat. Madison, do you want to read this one?
Out here in Dubai, wealthy men fly out OnlyFans blondes like these on today's panel all the time. They proudly get pooped on and return to the States with a smile.
Yo,
That's
pooped on is
feminism
crazy.
And female empowerment.
W feminism
not
and
feminism.
female empowerment.
Is that
Getting
feminism?
flown out to Dubai
this.
for a little look.
I think the other chicks left because of
let's
this
have you read this
SJW
one.
bitch.
OF has
I think a
given
lot of them
men
got
an
tired of
inflated
her
sense
shit because she
ego
was
and
hogging the
a
whole show and like
predatory
nobody
stance
wanted to
on men.
argue feminism
In a
crap.
sense, it has flip-flopped our actual primal gender roles. Problem with Beret is she sold herself for $6 and is only mad at herself realistically, but blames society.
Was it
Oh.
$6?
No. It was
God
7.
damn.
Oh.
No, it was 3. It was 3.
I didn't mean to put you guys right.
Is that well hung and Dung's brother? Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, we're making up. Enemies? Okay.
No, not lovers.
Okay.
Let's make
Oh,
out
I'm
and
giving
care.
her a
Enemies
hug.
to their
Well, they
fiance too.
sucked
Don't
Enemies
before
are
that
very
kinda,
platonic
though.
friends.
LOL.
Yo, can we get some W's in the chat for her? Because she like low-key, you're pretty fucking funny.
Thank you. No one lets me fucking talk on here though.
Rip. RIP's in the chat. Okay, we have Let's see here. Nicholas, by the way, Nicholas, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Well, that
Robert
girl
Tanner,
in the
thank you for
red's
50.
not bad. I'd consider it.
Do you want to read this one? Over there? You want to read it? You got a good
I'm okay.
speaking voice? Okay, she's okay.
I'll do it again.
Matt, okay.
I'm here, but my eyesight right now, I'm very
yeah,
tired.
it is far. Madison, why don't you read it?
I just started watching this show while I work 3 jobs, work remotely across different
Oh,
financial
the Asian's
markets,
talking finally.
parentheses, Tokyo, London, New York. I am fascinated by these
Jesus,
conversations.
what a
At
smoke
times
show,
it
man.
seems utilitarian. It seems sad to me, this dating culture.
Yeah, dating is fucked up beyond all repair.
You know, when you're in
Fuck,
English
man, my
class and
net
like you
is so
popcorn
bad
read
today.
like the
Yeah, this is
text,
gonna
it's
end
really-
shortly, so you
it's
go ahead and
like
bounce if you want. I'll just see you in
giving,
Discord in a couple minutes.
Deja vu. It's giving what's the word?
PTSD.
Yeah, all right.
No,
sounds good,
but
yeah,
that's
so-
true.
I want
No,
to
it's
fucking
fine.
roast the fuck out of
we
this
have-
bitch, man.
Yeah.
Reminiscence.
Giant
Oh,
yeah.
that was the word.
Kilo. Kilo's my friend.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, well, I'll be
50,
watching
please
as
rate
well
Smith.
anyway.
Okay.
Who's Smith?
10. Smith is my friend.
Smith?
Smith is my
Good
shout out
side.
Smith. Smith on YouTube. He's a man with autogynephilia who's against this whole gender transitioning craze.
Auto kind of.
Honestly,
What's-
is that like giving
I've heard that before. Wait, what is
dumb
that
blonde?
again?
If I don't know what that is, yeah.
Autogynephilia is basically what is theorized to be the root cause of transsexualism in males, which is the
Auto-
paraphilia of being attracted to yourself having female characteristics.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Superman Daddy, thank you, dude. Hey, Superman Daddy, look at that.
Superman
fucking
Daddy at
legend.
Julia Sandoval on OF.
Yeah, daddy.
Yo, Superman Daddy at whatever on OnlyFans. We actually have OnlyFans.com/whatever. Just saying. Go Seb.
God.
Shout out. Shout out because it's not just all about sexual.
Yo, but
things.
Superman Daddy, big thank you for the guys. You guys are overwhelming me right now. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Like, really means a lot, especially after TikTok demonetized us
No way.
and kicked us out of their creator program.
No way.
And like constantly bans us and then reinstate. Okay,
Ooh, they
anyways.
did
You have to be
like
trans.
that.
How could
you
they?
have to be trans or they'll give it back.
Damn.
Jeez. Okay, Samuel Panconian, thank you for the 51. Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Veteran question. It's hard to find a serious relationship after my divorce. I want to hear how everyone here feels about dating a combat veteran with PTSD. My last 2 years of being single.
Well,
were
Rice
the
is
first
just
red
waking
flag
up, too.
Based on thinking
I'm glad he came on at all. He needs to go have breakfast and just chill out a bit, which is
Yeah,
what he's
I mean, I've
doing.
definitely heard a lot from.
I need to talk to him anyways.
some
If I
people
didn't
that,
have this show
you know,
going, I'd be
were
talking to him
in
right now.
Iraq or Afghanistan, whatever. And you know, it definitely has an impact. You know, in terms of relationships, if you have post-traumatic stress. So
I think it's how you're maybe like dating. I feel like it's like peeling the onion back, you know, and I think that is something that a lot of people may not be able to understand. And so the more you get to know the female, I think it's better to perhaps see if she's someone who can understand that before you just give. I don't know.
I know. What you're
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's also just
Um,
hard for a woman to
Yeah, go ahead.
be with a man that has super like deep mental issues. I'm not saying like it's a problem. Like I hope you find the woman of your dreams, but
PTSD is a really hard one.
yeah, to deal
for
with.
anyone to deal with. Yeah.
You have to find the right woman. And so I think you're making yourself vulnerable by just like putting it out there on the first date. And maybe it would work better for you if you wait to tell her so you can kind of investigate what type of a woman she is. Look
There's
for
also probably
little
support
things.
groups and stuff for like, you know,
Yeah.
That's true.
community.
Find another woman with PTSD.
No, get you.
Or
Yeah.
just support groups on how to deal with dating after
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
PTSD.
each other. Yes, I just started watching.
We already read
I
this.
just read this.
Yo, you can sub too though.
Fine.
Yes.
She read the
Yeah.
parentheses.
You responded to it, Brian.
Next one. Oh, can you read this one really quick?
We already read this.
Yeah.
The TTS. Black hat chick, get on Fresh and Fit. They'll give you what you want, which is to be proven wrong. Maybe you'll learn something new like some chicks do. If you don't, please do the world a favor and don't
Dude, I'm gonna have
procreate.
so many babies. I'm gonna have so many.
Victor_Apostle
That's a
donated
terrifying thought.
$105. I really enjoy consuming your content. So I need to give something back since I am enjoying myself listening to you.
Oh,
I
wholesome.
really like you, Brian, and a lot of your panel usually. It's nice
Eh,
exploring all
I
sorts
don't
of
know, Jack.
mentalities and people.
Victor, you're a chicken.
That's a very
I
nice
can't. I
comment.
don't think I could tolerate
That's
her
a good
very
thing.
long.
No, chicken's
For
a
one
good
of
thing.
five.
People don't get my words.
I mean,
Like,
if she was
yeah.
buck naked
Yeah, you called your dog.
and
a
telling
chicken.
me all
If
this
you're a
bullshit,
chicken, that's
I'd
really
probably
good.
just walk out the
That's
door.
so-
I mean, I can't take that crap. Just god awful garbage,
Jay
man.
Thomas says there's a lot of hate in this chat, but Leia, is that how you pronounce her name?
Leah.
Leah is based. Amanda's solid. Not everyone's values are based in religion. Also, super good decision.
Can I just say that you two are so cute and I love you two?
Thank you.
I love you
appreciate
two.
that so much.
I just have been feeling that over here.
Aw,
and I just
thank
needed
you.
it to be known.
Try to
Much
set
love.
ourselves as icons.
You guys
in
are
this world.
iconic.
Isla Vista. With
Oh,
the
so
Isla
those
Vista
two are a couple then.
Oucha.
dating going around.
Fuck
here,
me,
hookup
man.
culture.
That's a total
Robert
smoke
says, if
show,
I can
man.
bring me on
God
the
damn
show-
it.
Will you bring him on the show, Brian?
Wait, did I miss something else he said?
Yeah.
Robert,
Oh. He's the one that works 3 jobs.
Brian,
What
what's
is
your last name?
Atlas.
Okay, it's not.
Is
you're
that
not
real?
related to him. Never mind. I literally, you look so much like this kid. It is crazy.
I don't think it's
This
him.
kid.
Yes, his last name.
He's
is
like
Cl-
50. He's
His
not-
last
he's
name's
not a
Klein.
kid.
Well, okay, I'm referencing like when I was in high school. You guys have the same. Are you related to anyone with the last name of Klein?
No.
You know who that kid looks like? He looks like that.
Are you Jewish?
Huh?
He looks like
Oh,
that
wait.
fuck from the
Let's get back to the
Twilight
super chats here.
bullshit. The
Okay.
dog guy.
By the way, did
The
I
guy
miss-
that turns
was one
into
of
the
these
dog.
TTSs
That's what he looks
addressed to
like.
me? I really like you
Yeah,
here.
it was. It was
Yeah,
Robert
and I wasn't
Downey.
here. Let me just pull it back up since I don't want his TTS to go to waste. Yo, Victor, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Victor_Apostle donated $105. I
Cheers.
really enjoy consuming your content. So I need to give
Is that his
something back
name,
since
Jacob?
I am enjoying myself
The
listening
dog
to
boy.
you. I really like
He
you,
looks like
Brian,
that.
and a lot of your panel usually. It's nice exploring all sort of mentalities and people.
Hey, Victor, thank you, man. Really appreciate the support. I'm glad you like the show. Really appreciate your patronage and supporting, man. That's really means the world to me. Thank you, man.
I already told him he was a chicken. I got it covered. Brian, don't worry.
He was a chicken?
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing.
A chicken?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Twilight
chicken.
bullshit. I had to see that crap
All
with
right.
my ex-wife,
trying
man.
to figure out where
I
we left
fucking
off here.
hate
What
that
did
shit,
we
and I
do
know
this one?
way
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
much
We did,
about Twilight than I would ever
Yo,
fucking
thank you
want
guys.
to
You guys
know.
are like,
Did this
I'm
one.
literally shaking. I'm gonna
I
cry.
literally am.
I'm gonna cry.
Risey says
Thank
he
you
looks
guys
like
for the
he is
support.
going
Appreciate
to
it.
play
You
the
guys are
Rainbow Rangers on
blowing
the
me
new
away. Thank you
Power
guys so much.
Rangers.
Jay Thomas, 50. Did we do this one?
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
sorry, my bad. But Leia is based. Who's Leia?
Me.
That's Leia.
That's you.
Yeah,
Oh.
Leah.
Okay, Leia. Amanda is
Okay, Brian.
solid. Whoa, excuse you. By the way, I got a text about you. Somebody sent me a text.
Ooh.
I hate that shit with a passion,
person.
Hervé. You have no idea.
Apparently, you've been involved with some controversies with some other
Oh,
streamers.
some good pussy
Never-
though, but it wasn't
No,
worth watching that
no.
fucking garbage.
Really?
Never.
Are you being like sarcastic right now, or
I
like,
don't know of any controversy. I was born right before this.
Those
scandal.
are such god awful
After that
movies
was
when
done.
I think about it,
Oh,
man.
She's
Okay,
being
she's being
sarcastic.
sarcastic. All right.
I mean, you got
We can
that
tell
dude
we're
on
all
there,
talking
looks like a
about this
total
one.
flamer,
Would it be
and
inappropriate
the
to
whole thing is he won't
We're all
fuck
on our
her,
last brain
and
cells,
she's
ladies and
just
gentlemen.
like DTF all 3 movies
Wait, put
to,
the dog
to-
back
to
on the
do
table.
She
him,
doesn't wanna be on the
and he doesn't want to do her because he's afraid he's gonna break her
That's-
You
hip.
go on the
What a
table,
fucking
Brian.
pile
Oh
of
my
shit
God,
those
that would be
movies
great.
are. I
Why
hate
is
that
this giving
shit.
Family Guy, Brian? Sorry.
Okay. Yo, Robert Tanner, thank you, man. Mr. Cappadocia, thank you for the 50, man. Appreciate it. Madison?
You have smart women on the panel tonight. Beret does hate men.
No, I don't.
You can tell
Just
the way
admit
she
it.
is.
I don't.
Straight.
Leia, please.
I would say it.
Just say you hate men.
I don't. I would
Just
say
say
it if I
it.
did. I don't.
Oh, she
Okay,
don't
do you
sure
have
as
a
fuck love
strong
them.
dislike for men? How about
Literally,
that?
no.
Do you have a slight distaste for men?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pay close attention to her language. She holds men and women to two grossly different standards.
As you would. We are
Rewatch
different.
The show later. Glaringly obvious.
We are different. Men and women are different.
Yeah, I might
Or should
rewatch
hold
this
different
later with
standards.
Risey and Shep, and start at the
Okay,
point
boy
where she
underrated,
starts
thank you for the 50,
going.
man. Brian, you
It's
need to
this
improve your
one point because I
efficiency.
watched this from
2.5
the
hours
beginning.
into the show, and
Yeah,
you
she
haven't
didn't
really asked
start this
questions
till
or
2
give any
hours
real
in
pushback.
because I was
We shouldn't have to wait 2
waiting
hours
to
into the show to start
EFAP
having the
this,
real conversations.
but it
It's
was
getting
so
hard to
boring
Yeah, like,
until
ask me
she
my-
started doing her
Ask me
bit
my
here.
favorite color and like what I like to do in my free time.
The hard hitting questions.
The real
hard ones, the
conversations,
hard ones.
Brian.
Yeah, I agree. Like I often try to keep things light earlier on, like to open everyone up, and then I try to like, you know, I want it to, because if I like fucking 20 minutes into the show, I'm like, fuck feminism. I don't know, just like
We went from the dating to like war real fast.
Literally war.
but like
Yeah,
the
they had 2
previous show
hours
when
of
I had
dating
Chase and Kiko
stuff.
on, we
Yeah, it's live,
I
El
made the
Hombre.
mistake of,
It's
like, waiting too long to get
whatever
into, like,
on
the real meat,
YouTube
like,
and
the juicy
Twitch.
stuff, because it
You can
was
go
like
in there and send
4
super
hours in
chat
when
and
we get
say
to what
stuff.
everyone wanted, and it's just like,
I need to clip Well Hung
Yeah,
still
stuff.
because
Okay.
Well Hung sent a
Extremely
super chat and it was fucking hilarious.
wow. Hashirama Senju, her whole argument is I don't feel safe. None of us are entitled to protection. What a precious snowflake. Definitely lefty Destiny Hassan Abi watcher.
Who?
Oh,
Oh, Hassan. He's saying she watches Hassan.
that was a bit slow.
Yeah, Gorlock, El Hombre. We saw that live. We watched that live. That was gruesome, man.
This one triggers it.
It's the last troll show towards
oh my!
the end.
The chat is on fire. You guys are like, hold on, let me hide this for a second. Honestly, the girl to the left of Brian is my dream girl.
It should
just
be
saying.
called
Brogan
Gorlak the
Thomas,
Blinder.
Soup chat.
That's what that one,
your
or
response to
Gorlock the
Brogan
Cock Blocker. That's
Thomas.
probably a more accurate.
Keep
I
dreaming.
really,
Well Hung sent a
I really
super
hope we
chat,
find,
and
He's out there,
he
she's out
asked,
Yo,
But it
Ian-
ain't this one.
would
but it
any
ain't me.
brother?
use
Yo, good morning, Ian. Thank
a
you, I
hot
appreciate
guy
it.
that had a Nazi tattoo and
Yeah.
had a
You guys are the chat
SS
is
outfit
full-
on or
it's
something? It
on
was something
fire.
like
You
that.
guys are overwhelming.
I don't remember
like,
specifically, but it was
oh my
fucking hilarious.
God. I'm-
Again,
my
daddy.
heart.
Brian,
Huh?
daddy.
Who's daddy? Wait, what?
You
Her
said the
tits.
chat's on fire. And remember earlier?
I noticed you're wearing a cross. Can you tell me about that?
Yo, Brian, I'm done with you.
What-
Today. I'm done. I'm opting
What-
out on that one.
What do you mean?
Yes, but I am.
Christian.
I am very. No, I actually am. I'm very Christian. I love God. No, I'm serious. I'm not being sarcastic. What?
Devout Christian?
I mean, I consider myself Christian, and I love God.
got-
I love Jesus Christ. And I
What
believe
what
that every
Rizzy
person-
did you that
But
Ian
OnlyFans?
sent a super
I
chat?
don't do porn.
You got Christian OnlyFans.
That's okay. You can have your opinion.
Christian?
Everyone sins.
I'm not sure what you're
Yeah.
saying, Rizzy.
Listen, Brian.
Christian?
Everyone sins.
Did
I
you
have two things
that
to say. One,
Ian
everyone
sent
can
a
have their
super
opinion,
chat?
but I know my
No,
relationship with
I'm
God.
not sure if you're saying did I
Like, he
say
loves
Ian
all you
sent a
guys out there.
super
Jesus
chat?
loves
I don't
you.
know.
Where's the haram
And
button?
Well Hung
also,
and Dung
no,
sent
don't
one.
harass me.
I
We're
don't know
talking
if
about serious
Ian. I don't
stuff.
think Ian even knows about
And-
this show.
Oh no, watch out.
That's rude.
Password has been sent. Hold on.
Stop it. Get some help.
No,
Okay.
Brian.
You know, how do
Okay.
people do that? Like
I'm
where they
so upset my
have
one button
that
isn't working. Okay.
pop
Let's
up like
continue here.
that?
I didn't read this.
Oh,
one.
someone in his
Huge Hook
chat
50,
was
thank you, man.
named
A man is much
Ian.
more likely to be
LOL.
deleted by another man. This is coming from someone who fought off.
It would be
home
funny if
invasion by
that was
another man.
him.
Luckily, I was big enough to put hands on him and fight him off. How do you feel about that?
I
Leia?
already acknowledged that a man is more likely to be killed by another man. A man in general, males are just more likely to incite violence.
tilt the
They're just more
microphone.
likely.
Yeah,
Men are
black
just more
males.
likely to
That's
be
the highest
violent.
percentage.
They're just more likely to be
of
violent.
deaths
I
is
know that
black
they
on
can't stop
black
killing each other, but they also
gang
can't
war
stop killing
crap.
women. The problem is violence is a male problem.
No, it's violence is a
Forced
criminal
castration and feminization for all men.
problem. The truth comes out.
Oh, there we
I knew
go.
it. See, there it is. There it is.
There
I
you
talked to
go.
feminists long enough, and the truth comes out.
Sissy femboys. That's
There
what
was like
she
some
wants.
feminist that was like, we need to cull the
Everyone
male
with the two.
population.
You guys, they,
too.
they
Wait,
want you to
don't
shut
worry,
up.
don't
I'm
worry.
sorry. With
There's
Why
like a
is she
very
wearing
notable
a
feminist who,
beret?
like,
Is
wrote
she
books
from
and
the
shit,
early
and
80s?
she was like, we need to cull the male population to like 10%.
What do they
of what
call
currently
her?
it is.
Yeah,
Bay
I'm in those
Guevara.
spaces. The abort male babies initiative.
Oh my-
What?
I don't believe in
What are-
that.
Yo,
At
where's
least
my
publicly.
fucking haram?
I don't
button,
believe in that
bro?
publicly.
Yeah, frack her,
Two.
man. Fuck her.
Dating.
Chains.
How do
Oh, I
they
thought you
do
were
that
about to
with
do-
those
I thought you were about to do, like, a
explosions?
new
I want to
chain
have that on
reference.
my channel. That'd be funny to have.
No, I was gonna do it. I got 2 phones.
That's Danzatastic. I'll read it while we have it. For the love of God, Brian, use this to order a couple.
You know what
pizzas
I
for the
would
panel.
do is
Everyone would be
like
happier.
I
Also, you
would
should
have
attach a note on each
Retweet.
mic with
a
each
Dave
participant's
Chappelle
socials.
that
That would
comes
be
up
great.
his
huge
head
win for
leaning back
having
laughing.
the
That's what I'd
dog-
like to
wait,
have.
Is that? I think does your
Ahmed,
dog have
get
an
the
Instagram page?
stones.
Yeah.
Dude, he might. That guy might. Hold on, hide that, Eric. Victor Apostle, thank you for the 105, man. Thank you. I'm sorry, I need to throw some more money at you again. Is Mama Hen shaming P-stars? I'm a Christian. I don't do blank cluck. I hereby denounce my chicken statute.
Oh no, you called him a chicken earlier.
Yeah, that's nice.
And he's denounced
Chicken. Why chicken?
He's
Because he's mad at you for saying you're a Christian. And you
he's
have OnlyFans.
disavowing.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Love you.
You okay?
Grabbing his Bible.
Oh my gosh, you guys want to know something? Today I was in an Uber and my Uber driver had a Bible and had a bunch of other stuff.
Based.
And I was on the phone with someone talking about my OnlyFans and he just kept doing this the whole time. And then he also
What did you say?
I said, "No, sir, I get really car sick."
I don't know why I'm so fucking tired, man. I can barely
we
pick up
have,
the mouse.
Sorry,
let's
funny.
See, it says
Okay, we
Jack
got that one.
says,
Man. Yo, Hut,
my
50,
ex
thanks for
would
that big
punch me
$20
on the
super chat. You're fucking legend.
shoulder
Thank you, man.
like,
Really
"Oh,
appreciate the
Jack,
support,
you big
especially with,
silly.
like, YouTube going
I
low
should
and,
have
like,
decked her
monetization
to
and
the
all that. Really
floor."
appreciate- You guys are like blowing me away with
Jesus.
all the support tonight. Thank you guys so much. American Grizzly, Madison, can you read this one for me, please?
Of course. The majority of social laws favor women due to them being the majority of voters and population of the U.S. So if your complaint is the imbalance of women in government, you guys control the majority vote. Patriarchs work. Matriarchs always fail.
There's never been. We don't have any recorded matriarchies, so this whole matriarchs failed thing.
What
there
the
no
hell was
recorded
Queen
matriarchy. We have no idea
Elizabeth?
what
What
the
do you
fuck it
think
looked
that
like.
was? You stupid
Well,
bitch.
you know what's interesting, somewhat related to this, is there was this show,
Queen
like a
Elizabeth,
reality
you
TV
stupid
show,
idiot.
where they put a group of men on an island and a group of women on an island, and let's just say it didn't go well for the women.
Oh
They
yeah,
had to, like,
Jack.
get rescued and shit 2
Try
days in,
dating a
and then
black
they had
belt
to
that
fucking
always
become
wants to
modern
fight you to
woman
prove
who
karate's
hasn't
better.
been taught survival skills. They're not taking
Boy,
smart
that's the
women
best
onto these
practice I
fucking
ever
shows.
got in my
I'm
life.
not sure exactly who they took, but they took, like, I think just like I don't, it might have just been like average dudes, average chicks.
Yes, men are stronger, men are bigger, they can survive better. Like, I don't know. Yes, I acknowledge that.
Wait, so are you in favor of the patriarchy?
I think that in
Do you
I
kind
think
of
that
like the
the
patri-
patriarchy
the
could
patriarchy?
work.
It could work.
It could work.
You're about to be ostracized.
It's like
as a
capitalism.
feminist.
It's capitalism.
Oh, okay.
I think that I love capitalism. I have
Okay.
some criticisms,
Oh.
right?
No, this
I
is
have some
that, this
criticisms
they
of
don't
the
like. You
patriarchy.
can't be a socialist
I think
and
that
like
you could be a
capitalism.
feminist and still be vested in women's interests and believe that the patriarchy. is
You
our best
you
bet.
said you were a
Can you-
socialist, you
Can you
idiot.
still be a feminist, but also like want a dude to like pay for first dates and like protect you and.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, she said she was a
I
socialist.
think that's stupid, though. I believe
Why?
gender
Why are
roles
you
are
curious?
kind of stupid. I just don't. I don't believe
We
in
are
giving
better, yeah.
Gender roles any merit.
I'm with you. I don't think me personally, I don't want to pay for a girl on the first date. So
You don't have to.
I'm a feminist. What's up? I'm with you. You heard it. This is the whatever exclusive. You heard it here
I
first.
fixed him.
I'm a feminist.
I fixed him.
I don't want to pay for girls on the first date.
The point
If
was,
there's a
she
home invader,
said,
she
men
can
are
deal with
first to violence.
Okay, so we have.
In my experience,
refined
women think
Randy
it's
here.
okay to slap or punch
I'm
guys,
in a very
either
hard
joking
financial
or in
state right now
arguments.
and
Fuck
barely
that
getting by, but
equality.
This needs known. This panel
Yeah.
is one of the worst ever. Very one-sided. Chase needs to be a permanent co-host. Base Chase would shut these delusional women down very quick. Whack. Hey, I told him.
The
Chase,
presenter has next to his laptop
he was
an
under the
interface
weather.
full of buttons
Moonshine,
that he
WPA,
uses
thank you
to
for 50,
trigger
Brian. Be careful of
sound and
Barrett.
visual effects.
Don't read this.
Is that how he does
Um,
that? Like where that cannonball
Stupid.
flies into the
Often
screen and
Craig
stuff?
made an expose video on her
Because if
back
so, I'm gonna get that thing, whatever that is.
emotions against Hassan Habib, but why are you-
Next girl that
Okay.
hits me, pow, straight to the moon.
Moving on.
Moving on. We have Grogan.
Well, like I said,
Thomas.
Jack, I dated a martial artist chick
Anyone
that
who, thank you, man, appreciate it.
was a
Anyone
black
who's
belt in
religious know about
karate, and
the
I'd get in arguments with
firmament?
her over kung fu, and we'd start
So what
going
is your
at it,
opinion on
man. I mean, that's probably the majority of my practice the last 20 years. Was
Okay,
5
Grogan
years of fighting that in
Thomas.
the backyard and all over the place. You
Oh my
jump kicking
God,
all of that
please
shit,
don't.
man. I won every time. She'd get so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Oh, the drive. Okay, so we have hold on. We have American Grizzly 50. Wait, did
We
I
already
Bro,
Brian.
hold on, bro.
Like the honeymooners.
Nobunaga. Yo, dude, it's Nobunaga. Okay. Thank you,
The
man.
patriarchy created everything you enjoy: clean water, electricity, air conditioning, cars, technology. Men made civilization easy to in the U.S. to benefit women. That's why the goth girl won't ever get drafted before it comes.
Can I grab those makeup wipes?
Yeah, pretty much.
You wanna?
I'm down.
I think we should not do that. Let's just.
Why? Are you
Why?
trying to say something?
You don't want to see
No.
my real beauty,
I
Brian?
think you're perfect the way you.
No, but I really would
are
like one
with
on
a
the way.
full-
I really would
Whoa.
like one for the
Yeah,
way
me
home.
too. I want
I
that
just farted.
thing. I want that thing with
I would really like
the
one
fireball
on for the way
flying and all
home.
that.
I'm sorry. Should I not have said it?
What did he say about the men and women on an island?
No,
You know, it'd be like that.
bro.
I have
Oh.
no idea what you
Can I
said.
just say?
Brian, you shit his pants.
Oh, you
Should I
did
just not
fart.
say
Yeah, you
anything?
did fart.
Should I not have said anything? I was
Listen,
just like,
no.
it was so loud.
Power
I was like,
move.
I have to address it. you
Power
know?
move.
I actually
Hold
thought
on, I'll
you
tell
said
you when
something.
this goes down.
No, it was like,
The fart was so loud, I thought you said something. Like made a noise with your mouth.
yeah, it was my chair. It was my chair.
No,
Okay,
he
power move. Giga
earlier,
Jack.
hombre, he said that they should take all the feminists and put them on an island and see how long they last.
That's what we were
I
laughing
didn't,
about.
I didn't even see his.
That's what his point was.
I didn't even see his chat. What did he say last time?
He said like Kiko looks like Diddy Kong from Mario Kart. She's a solid 6 or something. I don't know, it's
That's
just
why
like
you guys
me.
were dying laughing.
I mean, there were other chats too, but like I was like busting up over this one, and then yeah, okay, Diddy Kong, good one. Nobunaga, thank you, man. This is a base comment, 100% facts. Okay, no response. All right, Hashirama Senju, thank you for the. She's
Berets'
headbutting.
whole
I
point
wonder
of view
how
is
much
based on the
money
fact that
this
she
guy
works as a
makes
sex worker.
doing this show,
Yeah,
man.
of course. Hello. Her entire existence is a projection 101. That's why she thinks men don't see women as anything else other than sex objects. The sex industry exists for this reason, and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Of course, my medium of debate, my mode of activism is going to be in something I personally experienced.
We have Robert
Ugh.
Tanner here with the
We already
big
did.
100.
My truth.
Did
You'll
we?
have
Yeah.
to
He just sang it a bunch of
experience my
times.
truth.
Giga
Like 3
fart,
different
Brian.
times.
That's not-
But yo, chat, did you hear it?
They said
Did
it.
they ch-
Brian,
yo.
you might get falsely accused because of your fart.
Oh my god. Yo, Robert Tanner, thank you for being a legend and sending all these duplicate, triplicate super chats. Man. Yo, Annihilator Archon, thank you for the 50. There are no solutions, only trade-offs. Glad you can just use buzzwords to avoid the fact you're wrong.
Oh, hombre,
Have
do you
no
know what that
substance
thing is
to
called?
your
Like what
reviews,
what I would
Beowulf.
get?
I have a ton of substance.
Because I'm
Is this
serious. I do
Harry
want to
Potter?
get that thing.
Wait, Badolf?
Like
Gandalf?
Adolf. They keep calling me
Oh.
Hitler.
Bottom
girl.
line, don't punch
They don't
even in
lie. I
actually
jest
do
if
like
you
the
don't
hat,
want
not
to
gonna
be
lie.
Because my
punched back.
fucking beret. I'm a
Because
Jewish
my
woman.
jest will be a lot
He's
harder. I
hat
had to change my
stylish.
view on
It
that.
is. I look like a Black Panther.
She
Well,
looks like a
Jack, you know what's the
communist
best in that
I would wear it with a
situation?
skirt and
Like a
probably
Is a
some-
60s,
keto.
and, like the Prada.
Because like I told you, that
But
ex
you
I
don't look like a
had,
Black Panther.
I
You
just
look
kept
like-
using a keto
like a
on her.
groupie
So I
of,
wouldn't
I
like-
look like
punch her
Jane
or hit her.
Fonda when Jane
I
Fonda
would
was
just
part of
grab her
Black
arm
Panther.
and then just float.
you
She
look
would
like
just
you
hit the
were a
floor and stuff. I just kept
groupie for- oh.
twirling her around all the time.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm in
said that
Risey's
joke 'cause I
Discord.
couldn't
Yeah,
It's getting late here. you
yeah,
know?
because I want to get that thing, man. That I want to
She's
have
literally hit.
Dave
Piping
Chappelle's head
eight-
like laughing and
Piping
like flying up
Eight
laughing.
Easy. $100. Thank you, man. Yo, yo, yo. What the fuck?
Well,
FML
it's a
stop.
keto.
Holy F and blank. Move on, please.
A
Okay,
keto is grappling and throwing or
Uh,
using their
yeah.
weight against them.
$99. Madison, can you read this one?
I'm 6'8" tall and slay deer.
It's what
I
Steven
fought
Seagal
off
does,
a
Jack.
Roman Invader. Have you
If you've
fucked
seen
him and
Steven
snapped your
Seagal,
fingers?
that's a
Oh, it's
keto.
I know what I did. I fought him off.
You're the man.
That's
Let's
right.
see regarding too.
Watch a man smack your grandma. What would you do? I know what I did. I fought him off.
I think every man would.
Damn, what a fuck.
That's League of Shadows is
He
my name.
slays deer any.
I
female
haven't been
woman
able to
vader
change it
in
back
the
since
chat.
Risey
Dude, you
reouted
fucking
me.
Chat. Holy
It's
shit.
League of Shadows
Thank
is
you,
my
man.
name.
Appreciate it. Yo, Frankie G, thank you for the 50. With all due respect, Black Hat. Here, you read this.
Yeah,
With all due-
let me
oh,
type
sorry.
something.
Me.
Yeah.
With all due respect, Black Hat, I've been referencing your data claims with research articles while watching, and you have been wrong, and at times not even close. It won't let me post the links. I've been trying. You're a fucking liar.
No,
You know
he's
what?
Frankie G's a
I'll make a
truth
little.
teller.
I'll make a little video essay.
All
With
right,
all
there
that
you
shit,
go.
Okay.
She's gonna
Yeah.
respond. Okay.
Yeah, that
Frankie
thing. What
G,
is that? What is
unfortunately,
that
you
thing
can't post
called?
links in the live chat, but if you want to,
I don't know what that thing is, but I want to get that.
We can pull it up.
Hey, Eric.
She can be triggered over it, I guess. Okay. Robert Tanner, thank you for
We're
the 50.
towards the end
Follow
of the
up for men
show,
like me
Eric.
That work multiple jobs, take care of family, help take care of the rest of my family's future.
We
goals,
were
and listening about your
fighting
guys'
this
problems. I'd like
communist,
to come out when I am
socialist
not busy to
idiot
talk
here on
about
the end. It was
all
very
your
annoying.
problems. Word. If you can send appearance requests to whatever, but we honestly we get like 100 requests a week for guys wanting to be on the show. So just a heads up there. But hey, thank you so much for the support, man. Really appreciate it. Eric, by the way, do you want to let in some of these super chats that just weren't at the threshold, or have you been able to pull some of these up that?
Yeah, Eric, I might rewatch
Have there been
this
other ones that haven't been able to come through?
later
Or
again
just-
with Risey and Shep, maybe like when we
Okay,
do Troll
'cause I know
Show
we've just been,
after or
like, going
something.
super
Because
chat, like, getting
I
through
do
them.
want to
Sorry,
go
guys.
back and start where she
Can I read this
starts getting
no,
wound
that's,
up because
Man.
I watched this from the beginning, and it's not till 2 hours
Dustin
in
Amo, thank you for the,
that she
140
starts
Canadian.
going
I really
on
appreciate it.
about
Thank you,
woke
man.
bullshit and
Merci
everything.
beaucoup.
I mean, she's a really crazy
Canada.
bitch, man.
No, that wasn't
She's
funny. I was
talking
looking
about
at it,
that
you know?
we're the only ones that have
I need you to
nukes.
read this one.
We don't
Love the
have to
podcast.
fight
It
because
still
we have
doesn't change
nukes.
the
You don't
fact that
even
there's
know that
32
other
million
countries have
kangaroos in
nukes.
Australia and
Oh yeah, that Asian hottie,
850,000
man. Fuck.
people in Winnipeg, which means if the kangaroos were to
Sometimes you
invade
need to
Winnipeg,
say,
each
don't do
person
that
would have to
again
fight
unless you want it
49
back. Just make a
kangaroos.
point.
Save the animals.
304.
Jack, I'm
Merci
telling you,
beaucoup.
Aikido is the best
Alright,
for
we
those
have,
situations, man.
Mr. Soul Eater 777.
Because you don't have to punch or
Prince
hit
of
them or
this
anything. You just
period.
use their momentum
Is it
against
yen?
them.
Yen.
Is that Thank you for the 7,000 yen.
Yeah, they that's all she's been doing.
Konnichiwa. Okay. Brian, love your videos. Just some feedback. When your own viewers are telling you to move on, just do it. You don't always need to have the last word in your debates. Just
Yeah.
say, let's move on. You are the host of the show, speaking for the fans. Yeah, that conversation went a bit long. Not gonna lie. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That
We read this one.
We already read all these.
Oh, yeah, that one came through. And then we have William Smith with the Merci beaucoup for the Canadian 70 or 69.99. Thank you. It is nice.
Oriental Asian, am I wrong? I guess, but a cutie. She needs to sit next to me instead of that dude. Come on, man.
The victim card. It's
Yeah,
unbecoming.
that's her supposed boyfriend, that guy to the right that looks like the dog boy in Twilight.
Lav is a liar and manipulator. She admitted to seducing men to fall in love with her just to torture them emotionally. She also false accused Destiny and Hassanabai of essay-related things. She is evil. Kick her.
Oh yeah, earlier this
you just sent a DM on
SJW
this.
bitch
I
was
didn't know about
talking
it.
about
Yeah, it's crazy
how
that
she would trick
Maybe I should
men
cut money.
into
I'm like
fake
the Amber Heard
prostitution,
of,
and they would
of
give her
flash
$400,
streamers, yeah.
So
and
do you
she
wanna
would run
comment
off
on
with the
it,
money,
or are we just gonna
and then she justifies it
I-
live
I
on a
literally-
stream.
Yeah, I don't want to give it more fucking merit. If you want to ask after, I just don't want it to be a whole
Okay,
thing.
yeah, I respect that. Just curious though, because it
Totally
keeps popping.
I
Yeah, men hate women.
I want to rate that super
That is
chat.
not true.
Okay, we're done.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
we're
also
done.
No,
I'm
we-
also-
we just
I'm
don't
also
like
coming
you.
out-
Fake news.
I'm also
We
coming
like
out of a
women,
very
but we just don't
incel
like
dense,
you.
Part of the internet, so I'm a little.
Yeah,
blacked
the
out.
blonde in the
Okay,
red
so
is
why don't
smoking
we
hot.
just, like, let's
She
start
got in a
ending
fight
on a
with her
high note, so,
earlier
like,
and told her to
one,
get
no,
laid.
no.
Wait.
That's what
I
she
would just
told
like
her.
to
She said, "You just
say
need to
that
get
you are
laid."
very smart, Leah. Even though I literally wanted to smash head into the wall after your statements.
Yeah, I felt that.
Early, yeah. But we made up, I feel like. I
Yeah.
feel like we're vibing now. And
How's the mood striking you right now?
When
Hungry.
what?
The mood to smash a head into a wall.
I might do it because I'm so hungry
Right.
and still have to drive 2 hours home.
Good
but
times.
other than that, I don't want to smash head in the wall.
Can you
I think McDonald's
straighten
might
the
have
mic a little bit?
breakfast now.
Sorry. Oh no, 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 no,
In-N-Outs
no.
is
These
still
abs are
open.
not
You
vibing
just
with
wanna-
McDonald's.
In-N-Out? Taco Bell.
Body Yachty is not coming from McDonald's.
Yo, by the way, MLD
I'll
is going to
tell
be
you that much.
MLD is going to be back on the show in like 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's do these super chats. Was I reading this one?
Yes. Oh my
We already did
God,
that.
Brian.
This one, my bad.
We already read this.
It is?
Yes.
Wait. No, but didn't the TTS came through? Didn't it? It's unbecoming. I know lots of women who didn't want this woke trash either. GG guys. Hey, look. I'm just playing the game. They made the rules. I'm playing the game. All right. Zaytoven, thank you for the 50. Madison, can you read it?
Legit question. I'm curious. One, have you all ever been with a black man going around the panel? Brian with a black woman? I'm curious because I think it'd color your perspective on those deep victim conversations, long-term relationship.
Wait, on those deep victim conversation. Wait,
From like way
I think
earlier,
it'd color your perspective.
have
I don't know
I've
what you
dated?
guys were
Yes,
talking about.
I've Brian with a black woman, but you're saying long-term relation. I haven't had a long-term relationship with a black woman, but I've
So Kami
I had a
Connie doesn't
short-term
like McDonald's and
relationship
had to
with a-
interrupt and tell everyone. Yeah, of course. We're
some-
fighting the patriarchy, even the
Not looking
McDonald's
back, but-
patriarchy.
We're supposed to go around the panel.
Yeah, so I want everyone else to, if they want to come in.
I've never
Have you ever been with a black woman?
no, but I've never dated a black man.
Did
Uh-oh.
you sleep with one? Like, hello. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
What?
start tea
Well,
between
it's a
you
good
two.
thing
You're
TJ
just-
ain't here.
My lip is trembling a little
Yes,
a
bit.
dating
I have.
podcast.
I
Wait.
have.
Say it one more time.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Look at me
Cool.
fucking have the cutest relationship up in this bitch.
Is that
I'm
different
sorry.
It's not
than
that
is that
big of a
different
deal.
than
And-
sleeping with a white guy? It's weird.
I don't know. It's a question, so we're all
Let's talk
answering.
about it, but
Long term, no. Short term, yes. So
Good
I guess I
answer.
slept with a
Great
black
answer.
girl.
Dating, no. Slept with once.
No, I have not, but I've made out with one. If that-
Yeah, I typically.
Yeah, that bitch is a
um,
freak. She fucked her husband live on a stream.
However, will not date.
That's what
but,
she
like,
said openly on here.
Go for it. I know. I
Yeah,
know
let's
it's
go
good.
join an
It's
OnlyFans to
really
watch her fuck her
I'm
husband.
just waiting. Okay. Yeah. House of Matrix gets it. But anyways, moving on.
No, I never have, but that's not like for any reason. Just never happened.
Sure.
I'm engaged, so
I would highly recommend.
I'm engaged, so
5 stars would come again.
Okay. Oh my God.
Modern Life Dating donated $100. Press laugh on the truth. She's lying to you right now, and of
Oh my
course she's
gosh.
saying I hate
Dude.
women cause I called her out on her obviously lying and manipulation.
So I don't know enough about the backstory. I don't.
I'll talk to you about it later. This is fucking crazy though.
I think
What
we should
is-
bring it up.
But haven't. I mean,
No,
It's got brought up like 5 times
I
already.
don't
do you-
care.
but do you want to address it at least?
I'm not lying. Like
Oh.
I'm not lying. I never accused anyone of rape. I never like. Yeah, that never fucking happened. This whole
Thanks, Madison.
thing is ridiculous and very yeah, it's just it just doesn't need to be brought up here.
Yeah, I'm not really even sure what to press on because I don't know. about any of this
There's
shit.
nothing to press
I
on.
don't
The
know.
We'll talk
one,
about it
the
another
one
time.
press
in the
on, but I
purple
just- I don't-
top
I'm not
next to the
familiar
red
with
top one.
whatever
I was-
controversy or what. I'm not
I'm
familiar
a
with
streamer
that
on
shit.
Twitch, and there was another streamer on Twitch that
This
we
one.
have drama.
This one right here
Yeah.
fucked her husband on a live stream, but she was
But you
bragging
wanna
about it.
Address it. That's fine.
No, I want to fucking.
This
move
one right
on.
here.
This shit has been going on for 6 fucking months. I'm over it.
Okay.
I feel that.
Got it. Okay, so that's all the TTSs. That's all the super chats. Guys, get your last minute super chats in if you want to. Before we end the show, I think, as you said, we ought to end it on a good point.
Which means follow me on Instagram at Julia Lynn Sandoval.
Follow
Click the
at
link in the
whatever,
bio.
at whatever on Instagram.
At a Roy
so-
VIP.
Before we react to one final video and then we wrap up, does anyone have a final thought or comment? I know you guys have a question or anything.
Great jacket.
Thanks.
Nope.
Guys out there
getting
that need.
Brian,
I think
are
I have
you
a
dating?
message for guys.
Huh?
Are you dating? We want to know.
Listen,
Single and ready to mingle.
We
know-
or you?
it's kind of funny, but I don't really talk about my life like that on the on the podcast.
But we should.
Keep it that way.
Well, I mean, I can
No,
speak
we're not
it-
going back to this.
I can speak
We're
in
not.
generalities, but I don't like to. I try to keep my personal relationships very private. Like I would never have like an influencer public relationship. In fact, I've never dated a girl.
Oh,
who,
wait,
like,
where do you see
is
the
a content
what
creator.
happened 2 hours
So,
ago, man?
I'm just
Jesus.
yeah. I try not. I don't.
She
wanna
was
speak
hammering him really
publicly
bad.
specifically about any of that.
And then
shit
that
'cause
chick in the red was
I don't
getting
need
pissed off
That's fire.
because
trying to like.
it was going to this feminist debate,
Oh
and
my
the chick
God.
in the red's like,
Bro.
Life Day
you need to get
donated
laid,
$100.
bitch. Nobody cares about this
Larry's
feminism
100%
crap.
Oh
a
my
liar.
god.
She finally wants to
Congrats
move
on the money,
because
though.
She knows she is
Yeah,
guilty,
true.
lying, and a manipulative, evil,
These
crazy
people are fucking
feminist.
crazy.
Well, you say congrats on the money, but MLD's a Chad.
Y-
He's a
I-
fucking Chad.
Yeah,
bro.
congrats on the money. He's fucking blowing $300 just to call me an evil feminist.
Yo, MLD, do you want to be on a show with Lav?
Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna talk about this shit publicly anymore.
Well, but like even just he's a good debater, you know. So like, would you be down to like do a show with him, or
Not if he brings up any of this shit.
what if he said like, I won't talk about that shit. I just want to talk about feminism
Sure.
and that stuff.
Sure.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so Tate video, Patrice video, and then we're gonna wrap. If you guys want, get your one last thing. Can you pull up the?
Well, she brought up the
real quick,
patriarchy.
let me
It took a
let me
while to
do
get
the-
it out of
do the
her, but
videos
she
and then
finally
wrap.
brought it up.
Yo, noob, thank for the prime.
She kept
Sorry, thank
avoiding
for the
it,
tier
and then she
one.
finally
Noi,
brought
thank
it
for
up at the
prime.
end.
Sport, thing for the prime. Air Budster, thing for the prime.
I'm
Guys,
pretty
go to
sure we're gonna
twitch.tv
EFAP this
/whatever.
later.
Drop
The
us a follow.
the
Drop us a
part where
prime
she
sub
comes
if you
on
have
because
one.
it's
a
pretty
quick,
good,
free,
man.
easy
I
way
mean,
to support the show every single month.
she
If you have
starts
Amazon
off
Prime, you link it to
screaming at
Twitch.
him about
Very,
that
very
you
easy
just
way to
make
support
fun
the
of
show.
women, and this show is just to harass women and all
The chat
this.
is
and
on fire. Thank you so much, man.
he gets really
20
fucking pissed off, the
community
guy, and then they have
subs.
this huge
What a
argument, man,
fucking
and it
Chad.
goes
Yo, let's
downhill.
see who
I
else
mean,
we got.
this
Saxon shared 50
this last
bucks.
2 hours has
Saxon.
just been fighting
Yo,
about
Alab
fucking
Julie, thank you for the
patriarchy
follow.
and
Flippy Maru,
woke
thank you for the follow.
bullshit
Thank
and
you for the follow.
CRT and all that
Death Row,
garbage.
thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate all the support over there
Her
on Twitch.
beret and
I
jacket
know,
are
my
straight
mod told
out
me
of
that
the
you guys want
80s.
some emotes over there. I need to figure out how to get it set up on Twitch. Our primary platform is YouTube, but we are trying to get Twitch a bit more active.
Earrings,
so Thank
too.
you guys. Oscar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Zayd, thank you for the follow. Okay. Eric, can you pull up? Let's do Tate clip. Let's do Tate clip, Patrice clip, and then wrap. Yeah, you're gonna have to go into the folder. Shit, yeah, go into the folder, go into the video tab, go into the Tate folder. We have a dedicated Tate folder, believe it or not. We're gonna do. Let's just do our basic one. We'll just do the. Oh wait, you know what? We'll do the for the Tate one. We're gonna do
My stomach is like eating.
almost done, guys. Trust me, guys. We're almost done. Almost very close to the end here.
Why
Just
would you
remember,
not get
our
food before
ancestors
this? What an idiot.
Came over here on boats. and
You
that
know,
shit
this
took
show
like
goes
6
for
weeks.
hours and you
Play the
don't
clip,
go and
Ryan.
get food.
I'm just saying. Let me read this. I'm Chase's brother
Okay.
from another mother, but I'm way taller though. Haha. Yo, Hut 50. Thank you for the big $100 soup chat, man. You're a fucking legend. Appreciate it so much, man. You're a Chad. Okay, Eric, the Tate clip you're gonna pull up is the garbage man one. Do you see it in the folder? Sweet. Pull it up. Get it all zoomed in if you need to. Get it ready, and then switch over.
Can I change my at in the bio?
Yeah, we can get it changed after the show. Yeah.
It got taken by someone.
RIP's in the chat for her IG. Okay, go for it, Eric.
This is a big point I want to make because women confuse this very often. They talk about the fact that men have all the power, men make all the money, men are in charge, and we oppress women. Let me make something very clear to you.
Okay.
Firstly, you're confusing 1% of men with all men. The majority of men have no money, no power, no sex from their wife, no fucking chance in court. They can't even keep their house.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
think
keep their
me,
kids.
Shep, and
So
Risey will might
most men,
EFAP
their
this,
life sucks.
re-EFAP
That's the
this
first.
later.
The second thing,
But I wanted to
when a man
start
gets
with
up
the
at
part
4
where
in
they
the
start
morning
arguing
to go
because
carry garbage
the
or
first
earn
2
his
hours
pay,
of the show are
he
pretty
ain't
boring, but
thinking,
then after
"I'm
the
gonna do
2
this so I can
hours, it
impress
gets
that
pretty
bitch 'cause
good.
she's broke." He's doing it thinking so I can provide for my family, so my woman can stay at home and raise my kids and have nice nails while I'm out here carrying trash. You go to a coal mine, those dudes are not down there thinking about oppressing women. They're down there thinking about providing for women. Now, I'm not saying that there's not bad apples, but in general, us men are prepared to take on more bullshit to protect you than you would possibly believe. And in the modern world, they've spun that. Feminism spun that. Men make all the money. You women need more money because men make the money and men are in charge and men have the good jobs. Men are out here giving up their fucking life for you chicks. They're giving up their life for you. And feminism prevents you respecting it.
Yo. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to press that. My bad. My bad. I meant to do. My air horn thing is bugged. Oh, it's muted. Eric, you muted it. I scuffed that there. Based. Your guys' oh my god. Hold on.
Modern Life Dating donated $100.
Thank
I
you,
would
man.
smoke Lav worse than bangs. She's literally crazy and hates men. There needs to be some accountability. The entire Twitch community does not like her because she is a documented liar and manipulator
The
for false
entire-
accusations. She is the crazy one, not me.
Your response to MLD?
I'm exhausted. That's my response.
Is that a cop out?
I've set a boundary. I don't want to fucking talk about this shit anymore.
Fair enough.
Facts. You don't have to.
It would be dope to get you, Mon, Life Dating, and Bangs on the show. I'm just saying it'd be dope.
Yeah, if he's
That-
not
that'd be-
fucking
that'd be
weird, then
lit.
yes.
All that noise.
Hey, we'll talk. We'll
No,
figure it
I
out.
don't
Okay.
want just the
Your
noise.
reaction
I
to the
want
tape clip we just watched, and we'll go around the table and get.
I
everyone's
want when he
reaction.
has these fireballs and
Yeah, I
explosions that
think,
just come out of nowhere.
Men's lives suck.
Because,
Unfortunately,
I want to
evolutionarily,
have
women are
Dave
sexual
Chappelle,
selectors, so if you
his
want
head
a
just
wife
come
and you
up
want
and
one
lean
in your
back
20s
doing
or
that
in your
laugh
30s,
or
you
whatever.
probably should treat women nicely. You should probably
There's some
get
other
your
stuff
bag,
I'd like
you
to
should
have
probably
too that he has.
do all those things.
Like he has
so
the
that you
guy
can
from
create
Wedding
family and a
Crashers.
purpose.
He'll just randomly appear on the screen
Go
like
ahead.
that.
Your reaction to the video?
That's not a clip. I don't know
straighten the
how they're
microphone.
doing
Oh,
it
sorry.
because
Um,
you still
Straighten
see
it.
the show. When you run a clip, it gets rid of the show.
Everyone hates Andrew Tate, but honestly, that was a very valid point. That's all I have to say. Period.
Do you hate Andrew Tate?
I literally.
Yeah,
it's the
I
first
gotta
person
figure
I've
that.
ever
El
seen.
Hombre
Really?
says he
I
knows what
swear
I
to
need to
God.
get.
Keep it
And
going.
actually, I like him for that.
Okay.
I was say,
Men work hard,
I have to say the same thing she said.
and I
but
respect it.
I think men will have their opinion and women have their opinion as well. But I mean, he made a valid point.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with Andrew Tate. I think what Andrew Tate says is really
Okay,
motivating
Wolf
to a lot of
Boy,
young men, gets
go
them
go
motivated,
fight
I
for
think,
Bella
men,
and cuck
I agree
yourself.
with most of the stuff he said.
Leave
Sorry,
me
I
the
wasn't about to
Asian
say
chick.
yes.
No, you're good.
We're just talking about that one clip.
Yeah, just that clip. Madison, your take on the clip?
I agree with everyone. It was a very valid point.
Word based. Yep. I mean, I'll just quickly say, like, yeah, men aren't going out to work to like oppress women. Most men
Yeah, that
are
would be
going
funny.
out to work to be providers, to provide for their family, and to provide for women. So it's not like this big oppression thing. But okay, let's do the Patrice clip, Eric. If you can pull up.
Well, some people would say that, that was the patriarchy also. It was
No,
solidifying the gender roles.
Stop. I will snatch your mic. I will.
I'm just saying.
Are you gonna twerk on her again
She's not-
too?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
I quit on the
Oh
twerking.
no.
Would
it's
I don't
you
think
so
we're
object
gonna
good
see
that-
Would you
TJ
object
for a
to her
while. He's
twerking on
pretty
you again?
mad.
Did you kind of enjoy it, or
Relax, you fucking freak.
what the? Why is that? Why is that weird?
Relax.
I'm
Stop
not like.
trying to get some like.
Eric,
Girls Gone
did you see
Wild
my
shit.
video
fuck?
I
I'm not-
did
I'm just
of
like,
You could have
What
done that, but you
Because it's kinda
you
TJ
like-
took the direction.
demanding
kinda
respect
like-
from Finatra?
That's kind of like.
That was
We're
pretty
pla-
funny.
we
It's
are
kind of a case.
platonic
It's kind of a case. Not gonna lie.
acquaintances.
Okay, whatever. Let's.
Yeah,
play
the blonde and the red's not bad.
You guys, I need you to pay very close attention to this because he's gonna ask.
The Asian
question.
chick owns all
and I'm
though,
saying
man.
this with gravitas.
I mean
Might
that
change your
Asian
life.
chick.
So I need you guys. to
I don't
pay
know why
very
when
close
they
attention.
said
Can
the
you play the
numbers,
Patrice clip?
she said a 7 because she's a solid fucking 9, man.
Started from the beginning.
Y'all can cry about Tinkerbell. I'm a 45-year-old man,
Okay, ladies.
and I demand respect.
Have a vagina. Like, say it was a terrible train accident, right? And the doctor was like, "We have to remove your pussy right away, or you're gonna die." How would you keep your man past? You get a 2-month guilty. I can't leave the bitch right away because you just lost a pussy in a train accident. Can't just walk right out on him. would you keep your man past that if you didn't have a vagina?
Eric, can you pause it?
Easy.
Oops.
Oh.
So what would you do to keep your man?
I think reducing a woman to just a fucking orifice is so ridiculous.
Oh, here we go.
Start with me. I would just really emphasize my personality.
I would suck his dick.
What's
I
Oh,
would just suck his dick.
Anything?
oh,
Oh,
winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Modern Life Dating
Oh my
donated
God.
$100. Of course you don't want to debate me,
Oh my
Lav.
God.
You're a liar and the new Amber Heard. The entire internet knows you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm
a
crazy.
liar, and a
I'm
manipulator.
crazy. I'm not spending $500 to harass a random e-woman.
dude, I told you he's a Chad.
That's not a Chad.
MLD's a
He's a
Chad.
fucking freak.
No, he's not.
He's a
hey,
freak.
be nice to MLD.
No.
Be nice to
Okay.
MLD. He's a good
Tell him
guy.
to be nice
Next.
to me.
Go ahead.
Please him in other
Oh,
ways.
interesting.
We're now leading
Wait,
the
okay, so
podcast.
yes, let's get back. Let's thank you, MLD, for the donation. We were reacting to the Patrice clip. So
we're
what-
already halfway around the table.
what do you
Your
do
turn.
to keep your man?
I said please him in other ways.
Such as
Food, oral sex.
oral sex? Okay.
Yo,
Um,
that's
Oh,
Madison, play if you've seen it, but if you want to just
Well, I agree. I think there's other things to resort to. If your man will leave you just because you are missing your vajayjay, then he only wants you for sex, and you need to find a better man.
Slay.
True that.
word.
oh,
Okay,
it don't
let's
matter
finish
if you
with-
find a
Eric,
better
if you
man
can
if
hold
he ain't
this.
got no pussy.
Wow. Nothing? You can talk. You can talk. Suck his dick. Okay. Mouth. Asshole. Okay, great. You see what I'm saying? Now, I've been getting pussy beamed the whole show, right? But I give women the opportunity to say, I'm going to make myself worth more. But you
Yep.
just classified yourself as a series of holes. But I'm supposed to teach you special, but you're just a bunch of holes for yourself. No one said learn how to play Xbox, learn how to play pool, tell better stories, get another bitch that got a pussy to come on in. Well, look, whatever.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Any further response? Some of you took the bait. Just saying.
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous.
Well, when he asked the question, he was like inferring, like in a sexual way. Like, what
Yeah.
else would you do sexually? He was.
Well, he just. I don't know if he was necessarily inferring.
But that's everyone who.
Well,
listens to
so
the
many
questions
women are
follow
very
up.
demanding and high
That's
impossible to
not
keep happy.
unreasonable.
Not
That's
all,
fair.
depending where you live, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up. Last chance, final thought. Anybody?
Women
that's no.
Don't have sex with men.
What the fuck?
Bro.
End of
Don't-
the species.
Women
Hello.
don't have casual sex. Women don't have casual sex.
What?
They
Yeah, they
do.
I have casual sex. with
No,
my
I'm saying
husband.
women do not.
You
Don't
have
do
casual.
it.
Well,
What is casual
The
sex?
people that.
Having sex with strangers. Don't have sex with strangers.
What?
And women get off of birth control.
Didn't you used to?
Okay.
What a
Panel
fucking
is
idiot.
feral.
Yo.
Yeah,
Feral.
see that
And
that's
if you
I
find
want to
yourself
have
pregnant
that.
and you find out it's a boy.
How the fuck is he doing that?
You know what to do. Population control.
Oh
Hey,
my
yo.
gosh.
Little extreme.
Yo, you
Okay,
can't
can
end
we-
on that. What the
can we
fuck?
end,
Okay,
like-
we're done.
Hitler
Yeah.
coming out.
Shut
Thanks
her
for
off.
having us, Brian.
Unplug her mic.
Yeah,
at
thank
least.
you. We're done
That gets
here.
all the asteroids. Jesus. All right. Oh my. What the fuck? There's a whole. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap up. Wait. Is there anything?
Oh no,
Modern
Sean.
Life Dating donated $100. I'll gladly drop money to expose you, Lav. I'm not for sale like you, so money doesn't rule me. Enjoy your little clout. Truth is coming for you.
Truth is
Yeah,
coming
I don't know
for
how
you.
he's doing that.
I'll be
Apparently,
waiting.
it's that
Oh,
little
Lav, is
box
that your
thing.
Twitch at?
No, Lav is. It was my porn name that I was going by for a while, but my name is Kalia. So
How many names do you have?
my name is
I
Kalia.
thought
I
it
go by
was
Leah.
Oh,
Oh.
Kalia,
I've been on the
Leah,
internet
Leah.
for a long time.
Word. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that was I'll just send another ask for. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Hold on, I'll stop them. Oh wait. Okay, this one can come one more time. Yo, chat. Thank you, chat, for all the support tonight. You guys have been overwhelming. Thank you for all the support. But anyways, guys, last call. Hit that like button, please, on your way out. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Oh, who should I raid on Twitch? Hold on. Is there who's live on Twitch? I'm going to send you guys over there in just a sec.
Yeah, she used to be a porn star. Now she's a freaking nun.
Shout out
figure.
to everyone on Twitch who watches and supports and who's gifted subs and follows. Thank you guys so much over there on Twitch. We are going to get some emotes here pretty soon.
I think I'm going to stop here. We're done with this shit. We'll watch Boney Jen for a couple of minutes before I shut down. Let's see here.
So I don't want to think I waste.
Why can't I hear her? What is this shit?
Thank you.
Something's. Let's. All right.
And thank you, Jason, on the 5,000 bits. I didn't expect that. I'm
We'll watch this one for a couple of minutes.
Thank you so much.
I think it's all funny stuff, really, just like Congress.
My word. And then suddenly we go to cave for mining. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Okay, let's go find Pet. Let's go find Pet.
Well, she's in Taiwan. No, the one thing I like about this chick is she's always fucking traveling, man. Like she was from South Korea, she was in Thailand recently. This is fucking Taiwan where she's at right now. That's all this chick does. She just eats food and travels. I don't think Taiwan's where you'd want to be right now, because China's getting ready to take this shithole back.
Nice view. Okay, I want cat now. I need cat. I need to pet them to relax. Hard working view.
All right, that's it for today. Want to thank Eric Boyd for joining. Well Hung and Dung, El Hombre. Let's see here. Jack Stafford, Hiawatha, Risey, Cornbread Man. Let's see, Hervé. Ukraine. I can't remember that Ukraine 1867, I think it is. Matt G. Well Hung and Dung. Amit Reina. Well, I got a lot in here tonight. Let's see. Oh, Big Steve. Let's see all the way up here to the end. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's. Oh, what was this guy's name? I just saw that because I wanted to. Oh, Mr. Yanafui. Tim Bergini Tube. Thanks for joining us today. Nice to see new people in here. Sorry, my throat is fucked. Let's see. And Ukraine 1867. There, I got it right. All right, everybody. We'll see you in a day or two for Troll Show. All right, bye.